Welcome back to the Pakistani chase. Imam ul Haq and Fakhar Zaman are getting ready to take guard as Pat Cummins, who was the best batsman and the best bowler, versus the Indians in red ball cricket the last summer. An ICC ODI ranking of him for 6. As Pakistan look to chase down 307, which seems to be a lesser score than what the Aussies expected when they got off to an absolute flyer of an opening partnership of 146. Wahab Riaz and Mohammad Amir had much to say about that as they came back steaming in, and the Punjabi pace duo took 7 wickets amongst themselves to succumb Australia to just 307. Amir with his first 5 for in what seems like forever, 30 for 5 for him as Pat Cummins is steaming in for the first delivery here as outside off. Imam ul Haq on the back foot defends it away, but he'll get a free hit because Pat Cummins has overstepped here. Khwaja, nice little break for you there. What do you feel about Mohammad Amir, his antics, and what a brilliant comeback he's made to international cricket?
Sensational comeback by Mohammad Amir after being dropped many times in the ODI side, comes into the World Cup and becomes our ace bowler once again. There we see the big no ball from Pat Cummins, nothing behind the line.
Ooh, there was something behind the line.
Bit, but there should be a bit. Chalo yaar, fortune favors the brave yaar. Ab hum try kar rahe hain to thoda to chalta hai yaar.
AZ was pointing out to me, remarkably so, that Pakistan are the only negative fielding side at this World Cup. But what else would you expect from this wonderful, mercurial, unexpected team? This is a wonderful bouncer from Pat Cummins, quick, and Imam can't really do much about that, but he's used up the bouncer for the over as Pat Cummins, and Pakistan are off the mark, 1 for no loss after 1 delivery. Imam will have to bat deep into this innings alongside his aggressive partner Fakhar Zaman. At least a partnership of 50-60 like they got against England to get Pakistan off to the jitters away and just get him off to a decent start.
Imam ne match se pehle, so he has to back those fighting words up with some runs here. He looked in decent touch against England, 44 kiye the, and then got out to a stunning catch by Chris Wokes. But this Aussie bowling attack is a completely different set.
Yeah, I think the pace unit of Australia is probably better than the Englishman. As you can see, Pat Cummins right outside off stump. Imam just shoulders arms to it. Another dot delivery, so it's 1 for no loss after 0.2. As Naveed is just wishing us all the best. We'll forward that across to the batting lineup.
Hamari batsman ko all the best bolo bhai.
Yeah, but the very interesting comparison that we've been speaking about on Change of Pace behind the scenes chats, that our commentary just gets better when Pakistan are doing better. I've tried to be as unbiased as I can.
Everything gets better when Pakistan wins.
There you go. There you heard it here first.
खाने का जायका अच्छा होता है, म्यूजिक ज़्यादा सुरीला लगता है, हवा ज़्यादा मीठी लगती है, ठंडी लगती है. Good ball.
The pass this time defended back to Pat Cummins for no loss, for no run. Sorry.
He's not really exerting himself there, Pat Cummins, yet. थोड़ी मतलब 130, 135 पे ball करा रहा है, but the lines and legs are spot on.
Imam is just eating up 4 dot balls. There's been a criticism of him, and sometimes I feel like it's an over-criticism of his batting, that he just doesn't get out of the blocks quick enough, and his strike rate is below par when you compare to international standards. So he just needs to make sure he just doesn't get bogged down by this series of dot deliveries that he's facing from Cummins here, starting off with 6 dots would be bad, as this is an uppish glance onto to fine leg. Stark there feeling it away. He's off the mark as Imam ul Haq, 1 off 5. A bit of the grass just falling out at Taunton. I think it might have been because of the consistent rain.
Outfields और pitch और ये सारा कुछ हमने washouts देखा है, काफ़ी बुरा हाल है पूरे UK में. तो not been absolutely ideal.
I expected better from England because they're such a sporting rich country, and as we get ready for the 5th delivery, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us here on Change of Pace Live for the 2nd innings, for the chase that we're looking Pakistan to achieve as Cummins comes in full steaming. We're left alone by Fakhar Zaman. It's always nice to see him leaving a delivery.
Good ball and good leave.
Yeah. Good cricket all round, is what we like to say. So yeah, make sure you like us on and follow us on Twitter at Change of Pace 414. Subscribe to us on Twitch. We're also on YouTube Live. The link will be in our bio as the lake in the influenza community.
Subscribe कीजिए और bell icon को दबा के रखें.
Exactly. 2 for no loss after 0.5. This is a nice little graphic on screen to see how wide the fielders are to the batsman. 22 meters away is point from Fakhar Zaman. It's a very favorable region for him.
Slip और गली भाई काफी aggressive field ली हुई है Aussies ने.
Here we go. Paddy Cummins is going to continue to Fakhar Zaman. High backlift for the man. Edged. Oh no, it just misses the outside edge. Beautiful first over from Pat Cummins, you have to say. Besides the no ball and the flailing leg side delivery, it's been perfect from him.
पहले 8-10 ओवर तो आपको न्यू बॉल बॉलर्स को देने ही होंगे. You have to be on your
Yeah,
guard.
and they're good at what they do. You have to respect the trade of fast bowling, as Pakistan has a rich culture of doing so itself. Just need to see out the first 10. The Australians did that really well. The only thing is that you need to run a ball so you can't get too far behind the rate either.
बिल्कुल. 307 obviously not an easy chase with class bowlers like Cummins, Stark in the attack, but you have to back yourself, yaar. It's a very big opportunity to take a big step towards the semi-finals if you win this game.
We're going to put this on screen as well. The producer Surfraz will help us do this. Crick Info have put out a tweet and called the Fakhr, Babar and Imam the
Cringe.
FBI,
Oh my God, yaar.
and they've put down saying, "Are you ready for an inspection, Australia?"
यार किसी इंडियन इनके कोई
I like it. It's cringe, but I like it.
यार why do you like it if it's cringe?
I don't know. It's just
Because Mitchell Stark.
it's funny. Mitchell Stark
Way.
shaping away from
Look
the
at the seam
left-hander
off
and
the wicket.
Mahmud Haq. Beautiful seam delivery, and one of our commenters earlier in the first inning was very adamant about how Pakistan have lost their way and they don't use enough seam-up deliveries to exploit the movement that you can get
Record
from
देखो
that.
आप Mitchell Stark का यार.
Unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, Khwaja was building my World Cup side on the ICC app,
जी, जी,
and I put Stark in as one of my pacers, and a few people asked me why I would have done such a thing.
He's an all-time great यार.
10.18 is his bowling average in World Cups.
Unbelievable, यार.
That is insane.
आपको याद होगा जो उसने न्यूजीलैंड के खिलाफ बॉलिंग कराई थी in that
Yep, he's
group game
man of the
in
man of the
last World
series,
Cup.
man of the tournament of the 2015 World Cup. But this time flailing on the pads, but Imam doesn't do enough with it. It goes straight to the man at square leg for no run. 2 for no loss after 1.2. Pakistan off to a
Cummins हमने
cautious
देखा
and
था
slow
थोड़ा
start.
mid-80s में था, but no such building up, warming up from Mitchell Stark straight away. 90 miles an hour, 144, right up there. Beautiful rhythm and good lines and lengths from Mitchell Stark.
It's just about seeing off this new ball. Take a look at the Australian 11 today. The bowling is going to be kept between Colton now, Cummins, Stark, and Richardson. I think Maxwell might have a little go with the spin. One of the first games I've seen at Taunton. I know that the women's ODIs have graced this ground in numbers in the past because it's also a fairly smallish ground, so the boundaries are going to be easy to
Straight
come
boundaries छोटी हैं
for
इसमें.
Pakistan if they play it straight. On the leg side, Imam
नहीं भाई.
calls for a single, but a poor one as well. Aaron Finch, that's fielding at a short mid-on, will capture that.
ठीक है यार, वो अच्छी बॉलें करा रहे तो आप बस you respect the bowling. No need to take unnecessary risks. फजूल के single stupid runs नहीं लेने. गंदी बॉल आएगी, बस आप थोड़ा सा वेट करें. Heavily bandaged right elbow we are seeing from Mitchell, left elbow we're seeing.
I think Khwaja would be
Start.
it'd be a good question for him to ask. Have we ever chased 300 plus at a World Cup before?
I think we most definitely have not chased that
Most
much.
definitely have not. That seemed like a very reassuring statement, but it ended up a bit like Australia's batting innings. A good length delivery outside
dekhe
off, and it
yaar.
beats Imam's outside edge. He went for an uppish cover drive. Not sure what he was looking for
Ball
there.
wasn't there to hit at all. देख के खेलो यार.
Imam is 1 off 10. And somewhere in Dubai, Shahzaman is relishing this innings.
Just back over length, trying to make a shot that wasn't really there. उसकी pace भी ज़्यादा और आपकी इतनी class भी नहीं है, frankly speaking, कि आप ऐसी shot खेलो.
Yeah.
Wait for the bad ball, कोई जल्दी नहीं है.
Very Ricky Ponting-esque from Imam al-Haq, but just in action, not in result.
I think we could have used his Chacha or Taya, whoever he is, Inzamam.
Inzamam, was he as strong as he was on the leg side that he was on the offside?
Oh yes.
I think on the full delivery, but not on the short ones, was he? Full one this time
Oi.
from Stark, and he's gone. Imam al-Haq has got the outside edge.
No, he's beaten him. He's beaten him. Another Jaffer, तुम्हें क्या हो गया यार? क्या हो गया? एक तो पहली बॉल उसे टच नहीं हो रही, ऊपर से एज निकलवा रही जब है ही नहीं. Look at that ball from Stark, यार. Unbelievable spell.
I don't know how to play this. I mean, I can't even play medium pace, but 1 off 11 for Imam al-Haq. I really feel for him here. It's just all guns blazing from this Australian pace duo. 145 plus from
You'd be
140
lucky
plus
to
from.
edge that. In fact, इतनी क्या कमाल.
I'd be
ball
lucky,
थी.
yeah, to get any contact. I just move away. I'd be like,
जैसे वो हमने देखा था ओशेन ने बॉल डाली थी फिंच को. He literally couldn't do a thing about
you
it.
can't. Yeah, it's not a. It's an extremely rare art is extreme pace bowling, and it's even harder to get bat on it. So if Imam and Fakhr can get away to a start here, it'd be phenomenal from them. Outside off gets the beautiful
Edge.
outside edge into the deep.
And
It'll be
he's gone.
caught.
Yeah.
Fakhr Zaman is gone for a duck. Pat Cummins is struck early into the innings. It's a nothing shot from Fakhr because third man was in place exactly for this. You can see in the faces of the Aussies, and it's a well-planned wicket. It was coming from the Pakistani batsman because the momentum was all lost in the beginning because of Stark's phenomenal bowling. The outside edge just goes flying into the deep. Yeah, Jai Richardson there. He's never going to drop that. He's not Asif Ali. He's slightly better.
Yeah.
2 for 1 on Pakistan in 2.2 overs. It might just be a long 50 overs again for the
एक ही
Pakistani
काम
team.
था यार आपको उनकी you had to respect their bowling. आपने फिर उनको एक गिफ्ट विकेट दे दी है जब on his poorest ball.
I apologize to Nadeem. He's saying कि भाई कोई कमज़ोर दिल के लोग भी होते हैं. आप इस तरह आउट बोल देते हैं. और अगली बॉल वैसे आउट हो ही गया. But I do still apologize for that premeditated wicket.
ऑल और नथिंग जो इसका स्टाइल है फ़खर ज़मान का यार थोड़ी तो आपको अकल होनी चाहिए यार. अच्छे क्लास बॉलर हैं आपके ख़िलाफ़ तो आप भी थोड़ा देख के खेल लो. FBI तो साथ ही पकड़ी गई और तबाह हो गई हमारी. अब बाबर पर सारा प्रेशर आ गया.
FBI is this is their Fallujah, isn't it? They're being caught out.
Whoa.
They're being caught out here.
Oh God. अब
2
बाबर
for
आज़म-
1. Our Pakistan. Babar Azam has a lot to do on his plate. He needs to play at least 35 overs here. That's a lot to ask from him because Pakistan expect a lot from their top three, and they have delivered in the past. They delivered against England, but Babar Azam, if he's has to come into his own as a world-class batsman that he has the shades of, this is his opportunity to come out and really win a game for his side alongside Imam al-Haq, who's won off 11 deliveries. Goodness gracious, it's a slow start for
कोई आर्म
Pakistan.
गार्ड नहीं पहना हुआ बाबर को पहन के आना चाहिए था
Babar
यार.
doesn't give a shit.
Whoa.
He's going to pull everything into the deep.
IDGAF IDGAF.
It gaff. 2 for 1, chasing 308 are Pakistan, and we're into the third over here, so the run rate is already remarkably slow. Babar Azam, an ODI ranking of 8. I think that's
He is a beast. Look
yeah,
at that
a strike rate
record.
of 86, an average of over 5,913 50s
Wow.
in just 65 innings. He's well on track on becoming the most prolific batsman in Pakistan one-day international history. He'll probably end up with the most hundreds as well.
No doubt, no doubt.
I think right now, currently, Inzamam ul-Haq has the most. No, sorry.
Short leg ले रहे हैं भाई.
Who has the most hundreds in Pakistan cricket?
I think Saeed Anwar has 20 odd in one-day internationals.
One-day
for us. At one time he used to be neck and neck with Sachin, and then SRT went on such a tear कि वो कभी वापस ही नहीं आया. Horrible shot from फ़खर ज़मान यार. थोड़ी आपको अक्ल होनी चाहिए. Express pace bowler है यार. थोड़ा आप देख के वेट कर लो. बॉल आपकी रेंज में आए. But a smart catch at third man. जहाँ
Yeah.
third man पे हम कैच छोड़ रहे थे इन्होंने. Aussies तो आपको पता है unforgiving with these chances. 2 for 1 Pakistan, 2.1 overs. Babar Azam facing his first ball. What a ball,
Beautiful delivery
yaar.
from Pat Cummins, moving away from the right-hander. Babar
Clean slip
Azam
लिए हुए हैं, गली भी लिया हुआ है.
dangerously just plays it out to the offside. And this is a proper Perth wicket test match field. Got 3 slips in place. There's a short leg coming in with the helmet. They're intimidating the Pakistani batsmen, and it's important that they don't give in here.
यार फ़खर ज़मान भी मसला ये है कि all or nothing इसकी पॉलिसी है. आर या पार. कभी तो थोड़ा मैच्योर होके खेल लो यार. वर्ल्ड कप स्टेज है. कोई बायलैटरल नहीं है. कोई टेढ़ा मेढ़ा मैच नहीं है. इतना बड़ा मैच है. अपना नाम बनाओ. बट huge disappointment once again.
3 slips and a short leg for Babar
Oh,
Azam.
good leave.
This is a very close lead from Babar Azam. It just flies over top of off stump. I'm sure Aaron Finch has some choice words for Babar, even though he's a fairly calm, collected character himself.
कर रहा होगा कोई बकवास उधर.
Look at that. His economy between the first and the 10th over is 4.82. Waze is on as he's calling for a Babar century, him and many others. yeah, he's
मुझे तो
one
लगता है
of
century
the
भी
old
काफी
guard from
है.
Change of Pace.
Don't bowl short to Babar. Attack middle order with extra pace. हाँ वो तो आप कभी भी कर लो यार.
Here we go again. Pat Cummins this time a good
Oh,
length
good
delivery,
ball
gets the
once
inside
again.
edge, and it falls short of short leg. 2 for 1 after 2.4. No runs on. Here we go. Look at that. Finch is already going at Babar. Babar has something back to say
He has
to
to tell
him.
the umpires. He doesn't have to tell Finch. So Finch should just shut the fuck up, bro. हमारे बंदे को तंग नहीं करो.
A maiden over coming up
काफी
from Paddy.
गार्डनिंग कर रहा है बाबर आजम. सारे जो डेंट्स और डेंट पेंट हैं सारे पिच में बिठा रहा है. But this is a fiery spell from Pat Cummins.
The win predictor for Pakistan has dropped down to 27%, but we saw against England this doesn't really matter much. It's really dependent on the match situation. Upish from Babar, but it'll beat the man at point.
That is 4.
And it'll be 4. He's broken the shackles there. A little smile just spreads across his face. No silence from Aaron Finch on that shot.
Chat shit get banged वाला फॉर्मूला अपनाया है बाबर ने.
I'm not sure how in control of he was about that shot, but there was no man at point, so it was safe to play. and it just rolls over the point boundary for 4.
The shot was on. It was full and wide. He tossed it up, enticed him and just
Yeah, a
smacked
bit
it away.
wayward from Pat Cummins too. But you saw the West Indies do this to Babar as well. They were bowling into his body, bowling short, bowling into his neck, and then they offered a little bit of width,
Good
so he would
ball.
go at it. And that's where they got the outside edge. But a bit smarter from Babar this time around. But a wicket in the over for Australia, and they've got the wicket of the dangerous Fakhar Zaman, who is the main proxy to accelerate the run rate for Pakistan. 9 for 1 after 3 overs.
एक बात है कि इतनी बड़ी चेस नहीं है तो फ़खर ज़मान का जल्दी आउट होना इट्स नॉट दैट डिजास्टर्स कि अगर चलो 350 होता 340 होता
It would be game over by now, I think.
yeah.
But again, with Fakhar firing, if you get a quick 100 on the board, like not an individual 100, but if your first 100 comes up in 13, 14 overs,
बिल्कुल
the other team is just back to the walls, isn't it? Look at that net run rate. Pakistan, the little set is better about it, minus 2.41. Goodness gracious. Stark continuing full length delivery as Imam faces up. He's played away through his 12th delivery. He's played away 2 entire overs for just a single.
यार हमारी ओपनिंग बॉलर्स की लाइन लेंथ आप कंपेयर करो विद द ऑजीज दे बीन एब्सोल्युटली स्पॉट ऑन नो हाफ मेजर्स नो हाफ वॉलीज नो बैक ओवर लेंथ शॉर्ट बॉल्स दैट आर हिटेबल sensational bowling by Cummins and Stark.
You have to see it to believe it, folks. The Australians have been cutthroat versus the Pakistanis in this first 3 overs, and I think Imam has done decent, if not well, to keep out and not give away his wicket, because another wicket here brings across a middle order that's not really used to coming in this early. Played away onto the leg side by Imam, but there's a man at square leg that'll field that away. 6 for 1 after 3.2. Imam 1 off 13, Babar 4 off 5 after a sketchy boundary over point.
अब इमाम को भी थोड़ी मेंटल टफनेस दिखानी चाहिए ठीक है यार बॉलर आप पे हावी है इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप कोई उल्टी सीधी शॉट खेलो
Just hang in there. Just hang in there and the runs will come.
डेविड वार्नर को हमने देखा था ही इज बीन कंप्लीटली out of form, but the way he battled and got his turn today. So
yeah, nobody outside the inner circle for the Australians, either on the leg side or the offside. The both fielders. There's a third man in fine leg in place. 2 slips in a deep square leg.
Shot!
As this is pulled away from Imam emphatically. He didn't have his eyes on the ball, but enough pace on it that it'll carry over square leg for a boundary for 4. A much needed shot to break the shackles, but he needs to keep the strike rotating and the scoreboard ticking. Producer Safraz, music choice, illustrating well the struggle of the Pakistani batsmen against what is a pace onslaught of the Australians. 10 for 1 after 3.3, 5 off 14 from Imam ul Haq, and his glasses are still intact. A full delivery this time from Stark. Wow, this is tremendous fast bowling. As somebody who's a big member of the Pace Space Yard Club, this is brilliant to see.
यार ये तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही एक्स्ट्रा पेस है बट ब्रिलियंट पुल शॉट देयर फ्रॉम इमाम उल हक the male model slash nephew slash opening batsman. Class shot.
Nice to see him sporting that CA bat that his uncle used to wield runs with. One of the best pull shots in the game of cricket.
No doubt, especially for a Pakistani batsman.
Yeah, I think only Rohit Sharma is a better pull shot than him that I've seen.
No doubt.
Sharma is an absolutely magnificent counteractive pull shot from him. A good length delivery from Stark, and it's played comfortably from Imam to the man at mid on. But he looks a lot better after that boundary,
देखिए
doesn't
आपको वो swing as such नहीं मिल रही Aussies को लेकिन they're hitting the pitch really hard and the lines have been spectacular. यार ज़्यादा.
Pakistan batting since the Champions Trophy, first 10 overs 4.5 and.
That's more than acceptable.
That's not bad either. Win percentage in chases is 50%.
I thought it'd be 5%, 50 the balls.
It's not too bad. I'd take a chance on that any day. But it is a World Cup, and it is against the champions of the world at the moment. And
the wretched Aussies.
It's very difficult to beat them at the world stage. And the Pakistanis have done so in 2011 and came close in 2015. Yorker this time from Stark. It's driven away from Imam to mid-on for no run.
He looks quite solid, yeah.
Yeah, he looks a lot better. He just needs to work on that strike rate. 4 overs gone, 10 for 1. Again, the Aussies got off to a bit of a flyer, not to the fault of Amir. It was his partner in crime, Shaheen Afridi, that leaked plenty of runs in his first opening spell. Otherwise, the Pakistanis would have had Australia in a similar problem as Pakistan find themselves in. There is the wicket of Fakhar Zaman that he gave away to Pat Cummins to a cut shot that flew straight to the hands of third man because of the pace that the delivery carried. But since then, there's been a beautiful cut shot from Babar Azam and a pull shot from Imam to restore the balance between what has been a terrific contest between bat and ball so far. in match 17 of this World Cup. Pat Cummins now coming into a short leg and
Lovely
three slips.
shot, Bobby.
Babar Azam will impregnate people with his cover drives. That is an absolute beautiful shot to the covers. And like I mentioned earlier, there's nobody outside the circle on the offside or the leg side in front of the wicket. So that's going to be a 4 every time Babar creams it.
Princely looking cover drive there from Babar Azam against Pat Cummins. 2 full and in his half of the pitch, and he took full advantage of that.
Nice to
attacking
see.
field.
The Pakistani bowlers are letting the batsmen know, let the bowlers know that we can play a little bit of cricket too.
बिल्कुल यार, फायदा नहीं है बॉल रोकने का. वो उन्होंने स्लिप इसलिए खड़ी की हुई है, तो आप काउंटर अटैक करो, बैक योरसेल्फ, और इंशाल्लाह व्हाई नॉट यार, थोड़ा स्टार्ट मिल जाएगा, फिर बॉलर्स भी डिफेंसिव हो जाएंगे, बॉल सॉफ्ट हो जाएगा, देन इट्स गेम ऑन.
Wise with an interesting comment here. Who should Pakistan attack, Coulter Nile or Richardson? Both.
यार रिचर्डसन बड़ा अच्छा बॉलर है. You can attack Nathan Coulter.
Yeah, NCN's got to go for runs. But again, Jai Richardson on his day can be a bit wavered.
नहीं वो अकेन जाए तो बेचारा इंजर हो गया. He's a hit the pitch bowler. उसकी बॉल थोड़ी अंदर आती है. He's like kind of like Lockie Ferguson, उस टाइप का है.
Right. But Ferguson's phenomenal. He's
वो
one
तो
of the
यार,
fastest bowler in the
beast है,
circuit
beast.
right now, isn't
He's
he?
a beast.
14 for 1. Pat Cummins coming in on his third delivery of his
Ball
third over.
again.
Defended well by Babar. This is the bit of the critique that we've had of Pakistani batsmen all the way back to Ahmed Shahzad, that they do get a glorious looking boundary, but then forget that they have to rotate the strike as well. Babar and Imam have faced all 6 deliveries of the past 2 overs without any rotation of strikes. The runs have come exclusively through boundaries. So that has to change, Khwaja. I think there needs to be a little bit of movement on the pitch as well.
बस आपकी शॉट सिलेक्शन बिल्कुल स्पॉट ऑन होनी चाहिए. No airy fairy drives, just wait for the bad ball and then take advantage.
Pat Cummins now coming in for the 4th ball of the 3rd over. Good length delivery and
Ball.
Babar gets behind it quite comfortably.
यार बॉलें भी देखो कितनी शानदार.
जबरदस्त बॉलिंग हो रही है और काफी अच्छी लाइन लेंथ, पीछे पेस भी है.
Perfect.
और हमने देखा था कि आमिर की पहली स्पेल में भी नजर आ रहा था कि if you pitch it up there is something in the pitch for you.
No doubt.
So Australia doing well to exploit that, and a Wahab Riaz looking white man in the crowd that's looking on to his Australian
यार आप
side.
कहना क्या चाह रहे हो कि वहाब का सामना है, वो क्या हो गया?
यार सावले होने में क्या
Look at
मसला
that technique from Bobby. Absolutely picture perfect.
है? यार वैसे ड्राइव का रिप्ले नहीं दिखाया उन्होंने.
यार बस अब बच बचाओ एक राउंड ड्राइव है, बाद में हम देख लेंगे.
Might need to change of
YouTube पे
pants.
देख लेंगे.
If there's a replay of that drive,
वो देख के बॉबी
just dabs this down onto the pitch.
थोड़ा सा लेग साइड हो रहा है बाबर आजम to open up that offside and look for some gaps, but has to be careful not to get squared up. Last ball coming up of Cummins over, got the of the first ball. ठीक है, उसके अलावा he looked very rock solid. No worries at all.
देखो ऑजी बॉलर्स का ये भी मसला है, मैंने देखा था इंडिया के खिलाफ भी, because India had a pretty thick opening partnership against the Australians. उसमें ये होता है कि काफ़ी जल्दी फ्रस्ट्रेट हो जाते हैं अगर विकेट ना मिले. और
अटैक माइंडेड बॉलर्स हैं.
एग्जैक्टली. और फिंच इज फेयरली अटैकिंग कैप्टन एज वेल, तो वो बॉलिंग चेंजेस भी काफ़ी करता है जब विकेट ना मिले. तो पाकिस्तान जस्ट नीड टू हैंग इन हियर. बॉलिंग चेंज आएगा.
Lovely shot, Babar Azam.
Wow. Honest to God, we're going to need
That is the shot of the World Cup.
We call ourselves change of pace, but if Babar keeps batting on like this, we might need to change of pants, folks. It's an absolutely beautiful drive through the covers, and it's again exploited the gap onto the offside.
High elbow, straight through the line, an absolutely gorgeous extra cover drive from Babar Azam. This is the man we've come to see in the World Cup, and he's making the Aussies grovel.
मैं बताते जाऊँ कि मैं आपको बताते जाऊँ कि ख्वाजा ने कहा था कि इस वर्ल्ड कप में 200 तो पक्के हैं बाबर के, तो इंशाल्लाह one of them will come tonight against the mighty Aussies.
Can you imagine, yaar? Oof. That's how you create a legacy. That's how you create your name.
But at the same time ख्वाजा कि ये सोच जो है वो कोई इतनी अनबिलीवेबल भी नहीं है. इसने किए हुए हैं अच्छी बॉलिंग के खिलाफ, इसने किए हुए हैं, और इंग्लैंड के खिलाफ भी मतलब आई थिंक 69 रन्स किए थे इसने,
और ऑजीज के खिलाफ भी इसने डाउन अंडर 100 मारा हुआ है.
Exactly.
वो जिनबू थोड़ी है यार.
नहीं और बाबर is a terrific batsman. He's really classy.
He is the top 3 ODI batsman in the world. इसमें
रैंकिंग के हिसाब से 8वें हैं, और 8 भी बुरा नहीं होता
यार. इससे बाबर आजम से कौन अच्छा है?
कोहली.
बटलर अच्छा होगा, कोहली अच्छा होगा,
कोहली और बटलर तो हैं,
रोहित अच्छा होगा, रूट यार सिंगल डबल का प्लेयर है.
रूट और धवन भी यार, अभी धवन
नहीं यार, नॉट धवन मैन, कम ऑन. ही इज अ बिग परफॉर्मर इन ICC tournaments, but overall धवन वो काफी inconsistent है.
18 for 1 after 5.1 overs. Babar Azam is 12 off 11. Imam is the one that's into his shell a bit. 5 off 18. Stark is bowling extremely well.
Cross bat काम नहीं करने. Come on, Imam.
I think I don't want to premeditate this, but I think Imam might just give his wicket away here.
यार सो फार तो फाइट अच्छी दे रहा है बॉय, बस थोड़ा सा इंतज़ार करे, कोई बात नहीं. आपको स्टार्क बीट कर रहा है, ऐसी कोई बड़ी बात नहीं, वो बड़े बड़ों को ऐसे करता है. बट लुक एट दैट शॉट फ्रॉम बाबर आजम, हाई एल्बो, पिक्चर परफेक्ट. फ़ोटो लगाओ और सेल्फी लो, और इसको मैं तो कहता हूँ अपने मोबाइल की ये स्क्रीन पे लगाना चाहिए, ये आपका वॉलपेपर होना चाहिए.
Left arm around on Twitter, who has some good things to say about cricket. Oh, outside edge! It's a poor shot from Imam. I don't know what he was trying to do there. It was a short pitch delivery outside of off. Imam went for a pull onto the leg side, caught an early edge off the toe of his bat over the slips for a boundary. The runs are coming, but Imam doesn't look happy. Yeah, that sums up Imam's innings because he really doesn't look comfortable at the crease. But Pakistan's win predictor has gone up by 6% the last time we laid our eyes on it. 22 for 1 after 5.3 overs as Mitchell Stark is ruffling some feathers here. Beautiful shot from Imam Al-Haq. Goes a Yorker from Stark at pace after the short delivery, but he whips it away onto the leg side. And again, no fielders outside the inner circle in front of the wicket. It'll be another boundary for Pakistan. The runs are coming in denominations of 4. Great shot, a couple boundaries from Imam. One a lot more convincing than the leading edge that he got for the first one. Stark will not be happy with that, and this time he's just shouldering arms to a one outside off. But there hasn't been a single since the second over.
ठीक है यार, इस वक्त वो बॉलिंग इतनी अच्छी करा रहे हैं, सिंगल तो बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा है. But you're getting some boundary balls, just take advantage of that, no worries.
But it's also because of the kind of field that they've set, right? सारे players जो हैं वो circle के अंदर है.
बिल्कुल.
और सर्कल के बाहर कोई नहीं है. So if you can just beat that in field, you're just going to go for 4.
One lucky boundary.
And again, Taunton is a fairly smallish ground.
That tends to be the case with these county grounds in England.
Yeah.
But good pitches make for some compelling cricket.
Imam Al-Haq gearing up again on the right side. This time he'll just guide it away past the keeper down fine leg. Poor delivery from Stark, and probably the first poor delivery that we've seen from him all morning. It'll be 4 more to Imam as his strike rate finally becomes something respectful. 17 off 23 now. Taunton is a fairly symmetrical ground, though, 65 meters and 68 meters down the ground, and the square boundaries are 64 and 65. It's one of the more average-sized ground that we'll see at this World Cup. The Rolls Bowl, obviously, being the largest of the cricketing grounds used at the World Cup. Did you know that the oval isn't shaped after its name? It's not named after its shape. It's named after the road outside the ground that used to be called the oval.
I did not know that.
Because I thought it was the oval, right? But if you look at the shape,
सारे officially oval होते हैं.
But if you look at the shape of the ground, it's actually not an oval. It's a circle.
That's the unique thing about cricket. की dimensions ही सारों के पुट्टे ही होते हैं.
Yeah.
Babar Azam
I remember
Pat Cummins. One-on-one fighting चल रही हैं इधर.
हाँ अभी यही हो रहा है कि बस 1v1 चल रहा है. बिल्कुल कोई single तो ली नहीं जा रही. But I remember, like, speaking of absurd grounds, I remember seeing New Zealand travel to India for a T20 game. जिसमें New Zealand India struggled to get to even 100 chasing because of Ish Sodhi. Not chasing, batting first because of Ish Sodhi's phenomenal bowling.
Lovely shot, Bobby!
I'm telling you, folks,
Another
I should have brought a change of
cover.
pants. I should have brought a change of pants, folks, because Babar is absolutely creaming him through the offside. And Babar Azam, the handsome, the sexy Babar Azam, holds the pose for the Australian photographers to take a look at what a cover drive looks like.
यार ये मीरपुरी camouflage में क्यों आया हुआ है यार?
His camo is orange.
पाकिस्तानी UK based मेलाज भी यार.
34 for 1 after 6.2. Cummins continues a good delivery and well played from Babar. It just dabs it down to a short third man. He's 16 off 14 off 4 fours. Not a single taken.
these 2 overs have been better than Virat Kohli's entire career combined, in my opinion, from Babar Azam. In my humble opinion.
See, there are some opinions we disagree with Khwaja, but
Mexican Pakistani
this is going to be one of them.
Blanca आया हुआ है स्ट्रीट फाइटर का, शेख आया हुआ है, डिक्टेटर आया हुआ है, तो हर किस्म का नमूना पाकिस्तानी नमूना.
Moyes is coming in on YouTube saying Hafiz is suicide at 4 today. Should have played Haris. Sarfraz now should be at 4. Srijan also following up with a comment we'll get to. As gets the outside edge of Babar's bat, but the man at Gully will field it away for a dot ball. Srijan saying, keeping the fact in mind that Maxwell has to bowl 10 overs, Pakistan can play off's opening spell without much worry. That's a really good point. And also Nathan Coulter now, not the best of bowlers.
Good soft hands there from Babar Azam once again, just tapping it to point. बस देख के खेलना है यार, कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है, रन रेट का कोई मसला नहीं है. Aussies भी तंग होंगे, फ्रस्ट्रेट होंगे, गंदी बॉलें देंगे, आपने देख के खेलना है बस.
34 for 1 after 6.4 overs. Cummins now steaming in,
well played.
this time aiming at those 3 sticks.
Seeing out Pat Cummins' spell is absolutely crucial here. Stark को भी आपने विकेट नहीं देनी. If they get the tails up, then these Aussies really go for the throat.
And again, when you're chasing something, it's okay to take the game deep. India are phenomenal at that. They do that really well. Leading one-day international wicket takers in the year 2019. It's tied at 24 across Trent Bolt, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, and Pandit Cummins. I'm surprised I don't see.
I think that New Zealand tour he did well.
He did well. If you give Bhuvi a green top, he'll bowl phenomenally. This time he's played it onto the leg side as Babar. It's again no singles coming off of that. Pakistan are only dealing with the number 4 right now.
Punch counter punch wala kaam chala. It's like a heavyweight bout at both ends.
I mean, that's, again, I'd like to remind people that are looking at the scorecard only that this is not happening because of the lack of trying from the Pakistani batsmen. It's because the bowling is absolutely on point. And also, Aaron Finch has kept nobody outside the circle, either on the offside or leg side, in front of the wicket. So if you beat the inner circle, it eventually goes for 4. Also, the run rate isn't half bad, so Pakistan are in this.
कम से कम चौके तो मार रहे हो, कोई मसला नहीं है. Strike rotation कर लेंगे हम बाद में. इमाम को बस सब आपने देख के.
16 off Imam's 17 runs have come off boundaries, and 16 runs of Babar Azam have come off boundaries. So it's been a dominated boundary focused show for the Pakistanis right now. First change for outside edge, but it doesn't carry to second slip. Thank God for the lack of pace that Richardson sports, because Imam Ul Haq was at the change of bowling. He didn't see that the cutter that the Richardson starts off with. 28 years of age, beautiful looking hair.
Imam has won the first battle here with Mitchell Stark. अब अपने concentration नहीं lose करने के समझना कि ये weak bowler आ गए.
I think it's a huge win for Pakistan to have Mitchell Stark outside, get removed from his first spell without giving him a single wicket.
Genuine edge there, very lucky there, Imam Ul Haq.
Yeah, Imam gets the chance that he needs. He needs some luck. You saw on the Finch innings as well. This time, poor delivery from John Richardson. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a single for Pakistan. We're gonna have to applaud this. More than we have some of the glorious boundaries. 35 for 1 at 7.2 as Imam and Babar are making the crease their own.
Babar needs to be careful with his cover drive against Kane Richardson. He tends to duck the ball into the wickets and the pads, so he has to be careful not to play a very airy-fairy shot.
Moyes, also known as Mad CFC, bringing up some memories of Jason Gillespie. What I remember from Jason Gillespie is that wonderful 100 that he scored against.
Double 100.
Double 100 he scored, yeah. Short pitch this time. Beautifully played from Babar Azam. There's no one at fine left, so it'll run down for another boundary. He's 20 off 18. 5 boundaries coming off of the willow that Babar is sporting tonight. Again, short fine leg was in place, but nobody in the deep boundary.
What a player. Played it very late.
Smart from Babar to take off his a hand off the bat, because it might have carried to short fine leg.
Class player है, class काम ही करेगा ना.
Richardson now coming out on the offside, gets on top of it. Babar watches it all the way to gully. He's in control here as Babar Azam, the Lahori legend, is coming to his own to this World Cup. 39 for 1, Pakistan 7.4 overs.
याद है आपकी हमारी discussion हुई थी कि would you swap Shaheen for Babar Azam?
Oh, I think you would do that any day of the week now.
Yeah, अब तो थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा.
Right, take a look at the field that the Aussies have set here again.
Very attacking, very
there's a man at third man and a man at deep square leg, but no other fielder outside the circle. Pulled away. There's a man there, but it won't
Way.
carry to him. It's just one bounce as Usman
Knockouts
Khwaja
ho gaya, yeah.
will field it away. That was a hittable delivery if he had hit it just in front of the wicket a little bit. But Khwaja does well to cut it off. It'll just be a single. 6 runs coming off of this
ये
Richardson over.
समरसेट इंग्लैंड में किस तरफ है यार, जरा ग्लोब निकाल के देखो, काफी पाकिस्तानी जनता उधर बैठी हुई है हमारी.
Well, a lot of them have driven or flown in from Manchester. Usman Khwaja, his fielding stats look much.
Usman Khwaja.
Usman Khwaja looking better than many of the Pakistani fielders today. Imam ul Haq,
Oye, dekhe
again, this has been a
Imam.
fairly iffy innings from him. He's negated one of the best bowlers in the world, and now he wants to give his wicket away to a man that looks like a porn star version of Jason Gillespie.
Whoa.
I can. I will do that for you. Naveed, I think you're probably on the move, which is probably why. 40 for 1 after 8 overs are Pakistan. Imam ul Haq and Babar Azam are batting. Richardson and Pattinson are bowling in tandem. Yeah, but again, if you're looking for something out of the commentary, if you want us to commentate on what the crowd is wearing or where the slip fielders are, you can leave a comment. We'll get back to you ASAP.
हमने 19 extra दिए, then Aussies just given just 1 so far. Let's see if they continue with Pat Cummins right here, or there'll be another change in the bowling with Nathan Coulter-Nile. अभी तक wait कर रहे हैं हम.
Imam ul Haq 18 off 26, Babar Azam 21 off 20. Fakhr had to go for a duck today off of his 3 deliveries. Here we go, NCN, the weak link of the Australian
Supposed
pace bowling unit. On the leg side, gets an outside edge for Babar, and it runs down to
Got
third
some
man.
swing there.
Yeah, runs down to third man for a single. 41 off 1. Sometimes you can see that bowlers that have less pace and more control
बिल्कुल.
do better to extract swing.
इसलिए मैं कह रहा
Azhar Mahmood की तरह.
even his ODI record is not bad. 49 wickets in 31 games, averaging 29 and a half. तो कोई बुरा बॉलर बिल्कुल भी नहीं. ऑजी कभी कोई माठा बॉलर खिलाता ही नहीं है भाई, आपको देख के खेलना है.
Srijan saying hard to imagine Babar Azam hitting a cricket ball with anything other than the middle of his bat. I couldn't have put it better myself, Srijan. What a beautiful sentence that is. Down the leg
That's
side, poor delivery from what is it, NCN or some shit.
Nathan Coulter-Nile.
And there's no fine leg. There's no such thing as a fine leg that fine. Maybe except for Imam ul Haq because he's a sexy bastard. And that'll be 4 more to Imam. Was that leg buys?
I think
We know that we know your opinions on Azhar Mahmood, the coach, but what are your thoughts on Azhar Mahmood, the bowler?
यार he wasn't so bad, in fact, to be
Yeah.
honest. At
Good
his
delivery
level,
from NCN, back to back from
he
Imam.
wasn't express
onto the
pace,
offside.
but he bowled attacking lines and used to get buckets of wickets when he did.
He was in the '99 World Cup team, right? Did he ever? What was his contribution to that side?
Bowling, उसकी bowling बहुत अच्छी थी यार, bowler अच्छा था वो.
And he can bat a bit too, right?
Yeah. And he's actually played one of the best test innings in Pakistan history in South Africa. He made like 138 on debut or something like that.
Okay, wow.
So, and against the stacked Alan Donald वगैरह सारे अपने
Wow.
peak पे थे,
Sean
उसने
Pollock,
मारा.
Alan Donald.
बिल्कुल.
45 for 1, Pakistan, 8.3 overs gone. That was leg buys. It didn't come
played,
off Imam's
Imam.
bat. So
I guess that was leg buys.
yeah, it
not
was.
off
It
his
was.
bat.
I think it hit a little bit
we'll
higher
take
than the
'em.
glove. Doesn't matter how they come, folks. We need 307.
We'll
You can give it
take
to
'em
us
and we'll shake 'em
in
and bend.
wides if you want to.
8.4 overs, 45 for 1 Pakistan. Imam 18 of 29, Babar Azam 22 of 21. Coulter-Nile ने थोड़ी सी गंदी बॉलिंग कराई है, लेकिन उसकी पहली बॉल बड़ी जबरदस्त आउट स्विंग हुई थी.
Mohammad Amr is now the top wicket taker at the World Cup, by the way.
That's incredible. Who could have believed that before the tournament, yaar?
And there's a washed out game inclusive of that. Oh, good
Oh,
delivery
good
from
one.
NCN this time. Driven with a straight back to Imam to the man at mid on.
You have to praise the discipline of the Pakistani bowling top or batting top order here. बहुत देख के खेला है, बिल्कुल solid right behind the ball. No airy fairy shots apart from that fake pull from Imam ul Haq. दोनों बहुत ज़बरदस्त खेल रहे हैं. बस you have to back yourselves to bat the overs. कोई टेंशन नहीं है boys. Chase हो जाएगी.
45 for 1 at the bottom of the 9th. Last ball of the 9th over coming up from Nathan Coulter-Nile. Outside off, Imam places away into a vacant third man
Damn.
area. But there is that knockoff. Jason Gillespie who will field it away for a single. 46 for 1 after 9. As producer Surprise has put away his shisha for this innings. What flavor were you rocking? Pond
Passion fruit था शायद.
Pond mango.
Pan mango यार.
AZ, are you a shisha man? Are you someone who?
Occasionally I do indulge, लेकिन यार ये जो आपके hipster flavors है, पान मैंगो और ये क्या है यार? Classic चीज़ लिया करो, like double apple वगैरह, you know, जो आप वो शीशा फ्लेवर ऑर्डर किया करो जो पूरी दुनिया में मिलता हो. दैट इज द की.
How did-
पैशन फ्रूट और ये वो ड्रामा हर जगह नहीं मिलता.
I've even seen on menus Red Bull Shisha.
अब ये सारी करतूतें चलती हैं, सारी चलती हैं.
What's your favorite flavor?
Good ball again here from Kane.
Richardson gets behind.
I think usually double apple ठीक रहता है. It's fairly consistent. कुछ लोगों के लिए hard होता है, कुछ लोगों के लिए थोड़ा सा लगता है गले पे. But I think I just ordered something that you'll find everywhere. So I would suggest double apple. लेकिन हम दोस्त लोग इधर पान की भी काफ़ी पीते हैं, so that's a pretty decent one as well. 9.1 overs, 46 for 1. Kane Richardson steaming in against Imam Haq round the wicket.
Shoulders, arms to it, Imam. And I don't know what he's glaring back at. He hasn't really hit anything off of his bat for the last 2 overs.
Bowler अगर उसकी अच्छी बॉल है तो उसको थोड़ी respect देनी चाहिए. Really seamed off a good length, opened him up, squared him up. Really good bowling here from Kane. देख के खेलना पड़ेगा भाई. Round the wicket आके बंदा बॉल बाहर निकाल रहा है.
Outside edge, third man.
So that is very very good bowling.
Pakistan's run rate just caressing 5 right now, and their required run rate is about 6.4. So Imam needs to get his groove on, uppish from him, down to third man again. It'll just be a single. I think it's good that he's off strike. 20 off 34 for Imam. Babar 22 off 21 as this innings now finally coming into its groove for Pakistan. But
अच्छा battle चल रहा है.
Imam needs to do a bit better here.
He does no doubt. लेकिन अभी भी आप देख रहे हैं बॉल अच्छी खासी सीम हो रही है और बॉलर भी अच्छे हैं. तो as long as he's in the middle, it's all good.
Right, so blue mist is the flavor from Ahmad CFC. He's saying blue
mist. Wow.
Yeah. Again, I'm not the correct person to talk to about shisha flavors, but it sounds cool, and I think they've played that onto.
बच गया बाबर यार.
Somehow Babar Azam will live to play another delivery inside edge that looked like it was going to be straight onto the stumps, but he hits his shoe. It almost felt like the bails have been dislodged and gone back in.
मैं आपको बताया था ये रिचर्डसन बहुत खतरनाक बॉलर है. देखो कितनी सीम हो रही है उसकी बॉल.
That is unbelievable. Fine margins in this game of cricket. And right now,
heavy overreactions of Stevie Smith.
Richardson now coming in his second over this time.
Good ball.
Cautiously played from Babar Azam to the man at gully for no run. 10 overs now coming to an end. Pakistan are 47 for 1. Babar Azam looking far better batsman than Imam al-Haq, but we all know that.
Strike rotation थोड़ी बेहतर हो जाना फिर ऐसे लगेगा कि दोनों बाकी comfortable.
Right, we're gonna do this because I know this is a topic that everybody loves. What is your favorite shisha flavor? If you're listening in, comment in or tweet us in, and then we can finally come to a conclusion here, because there's the hipsters on one corner, and then there's the OG with a double apple.
Oh,
beautifully
that's
played.
4.
You can't give room to Babar Azam on the offside or the leg side. He will put you away for 4, despite the amount of good deliveries that you bowl. Straight to fine leg for a boundary. 50 comes up for Pakistan.
Pakistan, Pakistan, jeewe Pakistan. Pakistan, Pakistan, jeewe Pakistan.
51 for 1 Pakistan as Babar Azam is captaining this ship, captaining this batting order for Pakistan so far. Imam al-Haq still waiting to come into his own, but there's plenty of runs to get for Imam as well.
This is the thing about attacking bowlers. वो अगर wicket ना मिले उनको तो वो frustrate हो जाते हैं. They over try, and that's what we saw from Kane Richardson.
Do they have a bowler in the Australian side that you think can play the role of containing the runs a bit?
Stock bowler इस lineup में तो I think कोई ऐसा सच नहीं है. इनके चारों ये नेथन ही है थोड़ा बहुत. Colton Nile जो है थोड़ा बहुत stock bowlerish role हो सकता है.
Yeah.
But he's had a very tough World Cup. He's been hammered for a lot of runs.
Right.
And he even said in an interview that I'm not bowling good enough and I might get dropped.
Yeah.
So
Colton Nile now back to continuing this after his first over that only went for 2 runs.
Good ball.
As Imam
Quick
gets around to
single
a quick single. Wow, the Pakistanis have picked up a quick single. How often do you get to say that? 52 for 1 after 10.1 overs. A quick statistic from our second favorite statsman, Mazhar Arshad on Twitter. He's saying Pakistan took the last 5 wickets for 19 runs. The only other time they have taken last 5 wickets for less than 20 runs in the World Cup is 5 for 14 versus England. Rawalpindi in 1987.
I think that was the World Cup semi-final that we should have won.
87?
Yeah, I think it was that game. Imran Khan ने end में आके एक पूरा एक clinic लगाया था with the old ball reverse swing. cleaned the English up.
Left alone from Babar Azam. This is a short delivery outside off. I thought they could have been cut away, but this
He
field
was
is
already ducking.
yeah, but the field is probably spread out now. Here, yeah, there is a man at deep point, deep cover. There's a man at deep square leg as well. So the short ball is not going to be easy to get away. The first phase has gone to Pakistan. If you told me 51 for 1 after 10 overs, I would have taken it, even though
sure.
it is a dangerous Fakhar Zaman that's gone back.
380 का भी chase होता तो हमें ये कबूल था यार. 307 तो फिर भी
Yeah,
gettable है.
Pakistan still in this game and probably in the ascendancy now. I'd like to see that Western powered score predictor now.
He punched down the ground from Babar Azam. That is another boundary. That is class. That is unbelievably class. Babar Azam.
Folks, there's a lot of people that ask me why I don't smoke weed. It's because I watch Babar Azam bat. It keeps me high, folks. It is absolutely sublime.
That is betting porn.
That is immaculate. There is a subreddit on anyone who uses Reddit called Front Foot Porn. It has nothing to do with Patari or feet. It's just front foot batting porn that you can see. 56 for 1 after 10.3 overs. Babar Azam is going to be a king of that subreddit soon if he continues to bat like this. As he shoulders
Bobby.
onto this one outside off. He's 30 off,
He's
27
really in the
deliveries.
zone, yaar. Uski concentration
Oh yeah,
is बहुत
He feels like the Weeknd right now. What's that? What's his full name?
Abel.
Is his name also Aubrey or some shit?
Abel.
I feel like all cool rappers these days have like weirdly weak names. Aubrey is not an ethnic name. You know, Aubrey.
उनके star 969 exhibit पता नहीं क्या क्या नाम होते हैं इनके. Anyways, here's Nathan Coulter-Nile to Babar Azam again.
Right then, short pitch delivery, top edge. It's going to go straight to the man at fine leg. It is going to be caught.
Babar
Azam has failed to the short delivery, and you have to question maybe with it Pakistan's hope for this game. 56 for 2. He looked immaculate, Babar Azam. But Nathan Coulter-Nile has shut us up as well as he picks up the wicket.
Yeah, this was the wicket Pakistan couldn't lose. Short ball, too high to pull. Hooked away and caught at square leg. यार इतनी गंदी शॉट. बाबर आजम तुम क्या बैटिंग कर रहे थे? ये क्या ज़रूरत थी इस शॉट की यार? And now Pakistan are in trouble. 56 for 2. 30 of 28. 7 boundaries in that knock. यार तुम इतने ज़बरदस्त खेल रहे थे. Very responsible shot there from Bobby, and match once again in the balance. 10.5 overs, Pakistan 56 for 2. Mohammad Hafiz आएंगे. No idea how he's going to fare against this class Australian batting lineup, but Imam ul Haq has now become the key player. He really needs to bat through right till the end if Pakistan are to get close to this target of 307. Disastrous wicket lost for Pakistan. हमने इतनी तारीफ़ की कि यार बाबर आजम ने फिर बस यार पानी में फेर दिया हमारी उम्मीदों पे. ख़त्म हो गई. Here comes Mohammad Hafiz, the old trooper. He was the top scorer against England, made 80 odd. बहुत अच्छी innings इसने खेली थी, especially against spin. But today's Australian pace bowling lineup is on an altogether different challenge. But he has the experience, he has the know-how, he has the shots. But ये है कि अपने आप को कंट्रोल करना और पूरी इनिंग गाइड करना. It's a huge test of Mohammad Hafiz's experience and ability. Nathan Coulter-Nile, he's finally got a wicket in the World Cup. His final ball of a second over coming up. अच्छा खासा यार, पूरा मैच आपके कंट्रोल में था और फिर आप इस किस्म के स्टूपिड शॉट खेल के पूरे आपने इनिंग का कबाड़ा कर दिया है. 38 years old. Plenty of experience there for Hafiz. देखते हैं यार अब क्या सीन है. Got hundreds. 11 hundreds in ODI cricket, 38 50s, so he's been around for a while. तो देखो यार क्या होता है. Last ball of Nathan Coulter-Nile's over coming up. Hafiz on strike. Good length delivery. Ooh, played away to Gully. देखें आपने 2 slip भी लगे हुए, Gully भी लगी हुई, point भी in the catching position. Very good over there for Australia. 56 for 2 after 11 overs Pakistan. And once again the rebuild is on. देखते हैं भाई अब क्या होता है. अब इमाम पे सारा प्रेशर आ रहा है कि उसने अपनी इनिंग्स को लेके चलना है. He's played a lot of deliveries, played very watchfully. Kane Richardson is bowling and fielding well, taken 2 catches at the boundaries as well, so he's very safe there. हमारे फील्डर हमने देखा था थर्ड मैन पे कैच छोड़े थे, बट ऑजीज ऐसी गलतियां कभी भी नहीं करते. 56 for 2 after 11 overs. We still have Sarfraz, Shoaib Malik, Asif Ali even at 7, Amir at 8, Wahab at 9, even Hassan Ali at 10 can bat. So batting to kafi hai, but we need a big partnership right here. Take us to the 25th, 30th over. Set up a platform for a final assault in the last 15 overs. Kya Hafiz or kya Imam kar payenge? Imam on 21, not out of 35 deliveries. बहुत देख के खेलना होगा. Maxwell has been brought into the attack. Interesting bowling change. Dabbed away to short third man and they've squeezed through for a single. So Hafiz हमने देखा है काफ़ी spin को attack कर रहा होता है. आते ही he doesn't hold back at all. So it will be an interesting battle here. Maxwell round the wicket आके he drifts the ball away from the bat. So you have to be careful against him. But Finch भी सोच रहे होंगे इसके 10 ओवर में अभी निकाल लूँ जब rebuild stage में होंगे पाकिस्तान. He's got 50 wickets in ODI cricket. So Maxwell is no mug. Bowling कर लेता है. और आपको याद होगा फेमस मैच पाकिस्तान को सिर्फ 2 रन चाहिए थे जीतने के लिए मैक्सवेल के खिलाफ और नहीं कर पाए थे. आई थिंक अबू धाबी में वो मैच हुआ था. तो मैक्सवेल हैज़ द वुड ओवर पाकिस्तान इन bowling as well as in batting. Long on in place, deep mid wicket, deep square leg and a deep point as well there for Hafiz. So he has to be careful if he has to attack Maxwell. Tucked away to the leg side for a single and Hafiz is off the mark immediately. इमाम ऑन स्ट्राइक हमने देखा इमाम काफ़ी थोड़ा सा फंस जाता है स्पिन के खिलाफ. गॉट आउट टू मोइन अली इन द लास्ट गेम एज वेल. सो ही इज़ नॉट पर्टिकुलरली कंफर्टेबल अगेंस्ट ऑफ स्पिन. सो अगर हफीज़ होता है इसके खिलाफ तो फिर बिल्कुल वॉकिंग विकेट होता. बट थैंकफुली दे प्ले टुगेदर. स्ट्रॉन्ग ड्राइव टू कवर्स बट स्ट्रेट टू द फील्डर स्टीव स्मिथ. तो मैक्सवेल इज गॉटन इनटू हिज स्ट्राइड स्ट्रेट अवे. ही डजंट लुक फॉर विकेट्स. वो वेट करता है कि आप कोई गंदी शॉट खेलो. एंड इमाम हैज़ टू बी केयरफुल हियर. Tossed up again and just tapped away to point, but straight to the captain Finch. Good aggressive fielding here in the circle from the Aussies. देखें मैक्सवेल को काफ़ी ड्रिफ्ट मिलती है हवा में. Gives it a rip. अच्छी बॉलिंग करा रहा है. This time flighted outside off, driven to extra cover, firm drive, but there is a deep point in place. Colton Nile, so a single to Imam. Steady over here from Glenn Maxwell. The hairy beast.
Yeah, Pakistan are going to have to really step on the gas versus Maxwell. You cannot let Australia's fifth bowler go this quietly. 59 for 2 after 11.5. Chasing 308 as Hafiz has now brought himself onto the crease.
Pulled away.
There's a man there at fine leg that'll collect. Usman Khwaja, who's a bit like Asif Ali in stature in terms of he's not the best fielder in the Australian side. 60 for 2 now for Pakistan. The run rate is not half bad, but with the loss of the Babur wicket, the winning chances of Pakistan have dropped about 15%.
Babar Azam was no doubt a very key batsman for Pakistan. He's the guy who always anchors the innings and hits those boundaries, especially in the power play overs. बहुत
Desi cricketers coming in to say we will win by 3 wickets and 4 balls left. I think this is before Babar
thriller
Azam.
match हमसे नहीं देखा जाएगा भाई. 2-3 ओवर पहले जितवाओ for God's sake.
Wise is also coming in saying hope Perchi plays well or the match is over. And Desi cricketers saying no worries, Malik and Hafiz to guide us home. Oh wait, it's not 2009.
यार पर्ची भी बोल रहे हो कहते हो मैच भी जिता दे. एक चीज बोलो ना यार क्या हो गया.
Oh, beautiful delivery from NCN. It's on an inside edge from Hafiz and follow it to the leg side for no run.
Hafiz has this tendency to fall over and lean over and get LBW bowled when the ball is coming into his pads. So उसको देख के खेलना होगा. Colton Nile exactly वही चीज़ टारगेट कर रहा है, bowling wicket to wicket. And यार ये तो आपने कहा था ना weak bowler होगा, ये तो हमारे गले पड़ गया बंदा यार.
Yeah, he's taking away the big wicket of Babar Azam. That's a big chunk.
आधी बैटिंग हमारी उधर ठप हो गई.
Exactly, the majority of runs for Pakistan comes from Babar Azam. 60 for 2 after 12.1, and NCN gears up for another delivery. Hafiz is slashing at that for no reason, and he misses it completely for a dot ball. 60 for 2 after 12.2, chasing 308. Hafiz is joined just now on the crease off 2 runs.
He's getting the ball to move both ways.
But he's also rolling his fingers over the ball, so that's probably the reason. So
सारे पाकिस्तानी फैन बेचारे हमारे बैठ गए हैं टेंशन में. इनको पता है यार बाबर आजम की विकेट बहुत ही it's a hammer blow for our
it's a tense crowd, but it's not a hopeless crowd. We've seen plenty of that too. This is a back of the length from Nathan Colton Nile, defended away from Hafiz for no
तो
run.
ऐसे लगता है जैसे लगान की टीम में ये खेल रहा था यार. इतना क्लासिक ब्रिटिशर नाम है इसका, Colton Nile. But very tense period of the game going on right now. जो टीम इस period को ride कर पाए और dominate कर पाए, they'll take control of the game. So Pakistan has to do their level best.
Wazim
weather the
Akram
storm.
and Ian Ward on commentary right now, but if you're listening to us, it's
Oh,
inside edge again. Oh, this time hits the gloves of Hafiz.
got
Falls
the ball
ultra.
to kick off a length.
Yeah. Fell away to square leg for a single. 61 of
सबसे
2.
खतरनाक है Colton Riley लग रहा है यार, more than Stark or Cummins. He's getting the ball to nip off the, there's some seam off the wicket, getting it to hop of a length, jump of a length, and swinging the ball.
Do you think Nathan is their stock bowler because he can bowl at batsmen that are even going at runs?
बिल्कुल वही उसका रोल है. अगर उसको पिच से कोई असिस्टेंस मिले तो फिर और डेडली हो जाता है. तो ये ऑजी मेम बैठी हुई है, एशेस के लिए तैयार बैठी हुई है. ये तो आप थोड़ी जल्दी आ गई मैम, लेकिन
It's
देखते
going to be a
हैं.
long stay for the Australians
Oh, yes.
in England. Outside off. Cuts this
away.
away from Imam, but there's a third man who will collect it. It'll just be a single.
थोड़ी रिस्की शॉट थी. हमने देखा था पॉइंट और बैकवर्ड पॉइंट दोनों उन्होंने रखे हुए थे, गली और बैकवर्ड पॉइंट. इट वाज फ्लैश्ड इन द एयर बट
Take a look at the Babar Azam at the World Cup.
यार क्या शॉट्स थी. गुस्सा आ रहा है कि आउट हो गया यार, ऑनेस्टली so disappointing.
So if you bowl to him at his stumps, he's not going to put you away for runs.
क्या जरूरत थी
But if you
यार.
give him space on the offside or it's a short delivery, then he might give you his wicket. Oh, beautiful delivery
Jaffer
from Nathan
again.
Coulter-Nile as Mohammad Hafiz is lucky not to get an outside edge on that. He's a bit of an inverse to Virat Kohli, isn't he? Because if you bowl to Kohli at his stumps, he'll put you away for a boundary almost every single time. But if you give him space outside off, Kohli is slightly weak. If he ever had a weakness, that would be it. But Babar Azam much better outside of off stump, but dangerously quiet when you bowl to him at his stumps.
Very important for Hafiz to get into the act immediately. ऐसे बॉलें ना खाए, स्ट्राइक को रोटेट करे ताकि इमाम भी फ्रस्ट्रेट ना हो. He should attack the spinner. I think Maxwell के खिलाफ थोड़ा चांस ले सकता है.
But
Imam has to be careful.
at the same time, another wicket here would be curtains for Pakistan, so that's
No
why they're
doubt.
probably just trying to get through this phase of play, which is why the Babar wicket is huge for Australia,
बिल्कुल.
because they're also going to be able to cap their run rate a
जी
bit.
जी जी. अब मुझे लग रहा है हफीज़ कोई हरकत करने वाला है स्पिन के खिलाफ, but he needs to be very careful here. He is very good at playing spin, no doubt.
And there it is. That's the big shot from Hafiz. It's driven away onto the offside, but there is cover there for Maxwell. It'll just be another single. That's not bad for Pakistan either. If they get a run of ball from here, they should win the game in 40
Even
overs.
40-45 runs against Maxwell's bowling ठीक है यार. अगर आप as long as you don't give away cheap wickets to him, so need to be watchful here, especially Imam ul Haq.
No,
Good flighted delivery from.
yeah, he's getting some good air here.
Drift अच्छी मिल रही है इसको. 64 for 2 after 13 and a half overs. Imam fighting it out in the middle. 25 of 42.
As an opening batsman, he's always a bit iffy with spin. Imam ul Haq.
Good single, good single.
Quick single.
Very lazy running there from Hafiz, but
I
he
have to
got
just
there.
remind you that Mohammad Hafiz is batting, which means that the run out
Run
is
out तो पक्के chance है. baby.
imminent.
Either him or the other one.
It's
So Imam
usually
ने
the
कहा,
other one.
You gonna get got.
It's usually the other one with Hafiz though. 4 off 9. Imam
तरीके से run out करता
Imam 26 off 43. It's been a very slow innings from Imam ul Haq, but again, that will all be redeemed if he can take his side home. We need someone to anchor this innings because there's not too many runs on the board. 308 is fairly doable as this is played away from the back foot. Mohammad Hafiz going for a single for absolutely no reason there, or else that would have been a certain run out as an
यार
electrifying.
इसकी मूंछें इसका rear view mirror तो नहीं block कर रही है. क्या कर रहा है यार ये बंदा?
I mean, it's Mohammad Hafiz. If there wasn't a running opportunity every 3 deliveries, would he actually be batting?
Win predicted भी कह रहे जी 72% Aussies.
Down the track from Hafiz, and he'll clear the inner circle, but
That is
there's
gonna be 4 runs. Lovely shot of Hafiz.
yeah, it was. Just I'm gonna read out a comment here from Tyrion for Front 1 on
Indian
Twitter. He's
brother.
asking if this is going to be an interactive commentary or you're gonna keep talking. We have to listen. No, you can actually comment in anywhere or on across all of our platforms, and we'll be able to reply if it is something that is replyable. We're across Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube, so make sure you tune in wherever is reasonable enough for you, and follow us on Twitter as well. Right now, Pakistan are 6-9 for 2 after 14 overs. Imam ul Haq 26 off 43 facing Nathan Coulter-Nile. Guides us the way down to fine leg for a single as it brings up 70 for Pakistan.
Previous over of the last ball of the previous over, we saw Hafiz attack Glenn Maxwell, just drop kicked it over extra cover. Lovely shot. I think mid off circle में था, so it was pretty safe. And lovely shot. Hafiz हमने देखा against spin, he's very confident, plays it really well. And looks like he's underway. So good batting there from the Prof.
70 for 2. Mohammad Hafiz,
Jo-
like you mentioned, he does go big against the spinners. Just needs to keep it in check though. As this is a
Basic
delivery on the
Wimbledon wali
offside.
shot
This
khela
is a forehand smash onto the leg side because again there was a less cover there. A smart batting from Mohammad Hafiz. He'll get 2 runs for that. So after that bobber wicket, now Pakistan slowly, quietly recovering through a flurry of big shots from Hafiz in the last
and
over.
even better news is that हमारे जो World Cup mascot Gogo has woken up and he's running around all over the place, looking sharp in the field.
Yeah, it could be a good fielder at point, don't you think?
He's way better than half our fielders. That's for damn sure.
Certainly a shoe in for Asif Ali.
Oh, good lead.
Left alone by Hafiz. 72 for 2, and if you're trying to find out what our mascot looks like, he really is a beaut. You can find him on our Instagram at Change of Pace 4on4, and you can find Change of Pace Live. Sorry,
And his own Instagram,
and
the
it-
Cat Gogo.
the Cat
G-O-G-O.
Gogo. Yeah, there you go.
He's an OG, but his name is G-O. G-O.
He's an OG, but he was like born last week or some shit. 72 for 2, 14.3 overs gone. Colton Al, 3 runs off coming off his first 3 deliveries here as he gets ready to bowl to Mohammad Hafiz. Mohammad reaching out to that one well outside of off
Careful,
stump.
bhai.
Goes down to third man. It'll just be a single.
This is good captaincy from Finch. मुसलसल 2 slip या 1 slip 1 गली उसने रखी हुई है.
Finch has
He's
been a
looking for wickets.
really proactive captain throughout the World Cup for Australia. The required run rate right now 6.65. The current run rate is exactly 4.98. I don't think that should bother Pakistan too much.
Run rate का तो बिल्कुल issue नहीं है. Just need to keep the wickets in hand. Keep building the
70 off,
platform.
70 off the last 10. It's a walk in the park.
70, 85, even 90 I would back them to get it done यार. क्यों नहीं?
Muhammad Amr conceded just 1 boundary in his 10-over spell and none of his last 41 balls. Beautiful drive from Imam al-Haq as there's cover there. There'll be no run. But yeah, that was a phenomenal effort from Muhammad Amr. I was captaining
बहुत
the
ज़्यादा
ship of his doubters, but he's really proven me wrong.
He was truly sensational today. And he
Really
got
nice
the
to see him
rewards.
coming into his own.
Imagine यार, he at one stage had 5 wickets in 14 ODIs और उसने एक मैच में वो बराबर कर दिया यार. Unbelievable. That's why we say a big game player, big match temperament.
You know,
he
that's
performs
tr-
under pressure.
I completely understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, he kind of shut the bed at the Asia Cup, which is a fairly big tournament for us too. Good length delivery from Nathan Cortonal. Hafiz squares up to it. Lucky not to get the outside edge on that one as well. He's been phenomenal, NCN.
बहुत
4
जबरदस्त
overs,
bowling
14 runs, and just a wicket to his name.
74 for 2 Pakistan after 15 overs. Imam and Hafiz trying to rebuild the partnership over here after Babar Azam gave his wicket away. He hit Maxwell for a 4 off his last delivery. It will be interesting to see कि भाई उसके साथ continue करेगा Aaron Finch या फिर कोई fast bowler लगाएगा. Cummins and Stark have only bowled 4 overs each, so they can easily come back into the attack. Colton Isle is bowling really well, getting some seam off the deck and some swing in the air. तो बहुत ही interesting phase of the game चल रहा है इस वक्त.
Hassan Butt is coming through a huge comment here for the scope of the game. He's saying rain is expected in an hour.
Oh.
DRS पे नजर
तो
रखें.
DRS, DLS हर चीज़ पे हमारी नज़र होनी चाहिए. I hope our coaching staff is not asleep and not slapping themselves in the back for bowling the Aussies out.
Yep, this is played away onto the offside for no run. I think if DLS comes into contention right now, Pakistan will
That
be.
definitely suits us. क्या
No,
हमें पता होगा.
they'll be behind the 8 ball right now though,
हाँ थोड़ा तो इस
because their
वक्त
run rate is slow.
पीछे होंगे.
Cut away this time straight to the man at point.
Playing too many dot balls.
Again,
Imam.
you can't give this much respect to Maxwell. And Imam is, again, still in his shell. Striker to less than 50. It's just not going to cut it. Driven away this time, beats the infield, so it'll be a single at least on the offside. 76 for 2 now, Pakistan. Imam 29 off 49. Hafiz 11 off 15. Maxwell into his third over. 12
काफी
for
tense
no
बैठे हुए
wickets.
पाकिस्तानी फैंस आ रहे हैं, उनको पता है यार कुछ भी हो सकता है हमारी टीम के साथ. इधर से हम मैच 8 विकेटों से भी जीत सकते हैं और 8 बॉलों में भी हार सकते हैं. तो it's all happening in Taunton. Hafiz facing up to Glenn Maxwell, the 5th ball of the over. Flighted ball. Ooh, it came in but tried to tuck it away to short point. थोड़ा देख के खेलना पड़ेगा भाई. ऑफ स्पिन है हफीज, लेग स्पिन नहीं थी. देख के खेल भाई. But safely played away in the end. पीछे यार ये चर्च है, ये क्या है? बहुत खूबसूरत यार.
Beautiful old English building.
Yeah,
Driven away
it's
from
beautiful.
Hafiz. He's really taken the singles at this over. He's so comfortable against spin,
बिल्कुल,
especially a part-timer like Maxwell.
no doubt.
76
3
for
overs
2.
13, so Maxwell is doing his job as well.
For sure, and Pakistan have to be wary of this because come to the business end of the innings, Aaron Finch is going to have a ton of overs from Stark and Pattinson to rip into this Pakistani
और
lineup.
हमारे लोअर ऑर्डर हमने देखा कि फास्ट बॉलिंग के खिलाफ हिटिंग नहीं कर पाता,
Exactly.
तो it will be
You also have to keep in mind that they weren't backing on NCN and Maxwell working for them, right?
yeah,
So if they're going at less than 5 and over, it's miraculous for them.
no doubt, no doubt.
Where can we take a look at where we need to? Richardson now coming away, this time bowled into the body of Mohammad Hafiz, and for some reason he thought there was a single there. Goodness
Yeah,
gracious, this man has 16 years of cricketing experience and he still calls for these ridiculous singles as he's going to go and do some
Hafiz is
housekeeping.
gonna Hafiz भाई, और कुछ नहीं कह सकते इसके बारे में.
I think him and Malik have to be some of the most confusing cricketing careers in the history of the game.
Seriously.
How do you play for that long and are still mediocre?
यार बस total package पे ही होता है. They're not match winners with bat or ball, but
Which
combined,
father and son player for Pakistan? Javed?
me and dad, yeah,
Me and dad. Oh,
किस-
wow,
किस-
that is
okay,
an absolutely
that is
horrible.
awful. That is lame. That is
cut away
Pakistan.
to point for no run. Producer Safraz, the math whiz, has come out with a Duckworth Lewis target calculator for us. We should be at 89 runs right now for the
But
loss
close
of 2
enough,
wickets.
not bad.
Close enough, but इस वक्त बहुत hurt हो गया तो हम हार जाएंगे 7 रन से. But I think Safraz will be kind enough to check every 5 overs for us, so he'll let us know and he'll put it in the comments as well. As I think there's an issue with the Twitch stream. We'll have a look at that. Just have a look. Back on the line, beautiful shot from Hafiz. Gets on top of the delivery, but the man at deep point will collect. It'll just be a single.
Hafiz has settled in quite nicely. He looks much more comfortable now.
Yeah, again, Pakistan clawing back at that win predictor, 32% now from 22% when the Babur wicket fell.
DLS भी यार note करके रखना चाहिए. कुछ भी हो सकता है, especially with the conditions in England. कभी भी match change हो जाता है, कभी भी situation change हो जाती है. But so far, steady going from Pakistan. I think this partnership is up to about 25-30 runs already. तो ऐसे ही लगे रहे हैं भाई, कोई जल्दी नहीं है. Take your time. 307, it's very chaseable score. No alarm bells at all. With the bowling apart from Nathan Coulter-Nile, he's bowling really well. But Maxwell again into the attack, 3 overs 13. And Hafiz is on strike, so this will be interesting.
This is
कि भाई
very good.
Hafiz साहब क्या करते हैं इस वक्त.
Very good.
Hafiz साहब, the
Calculator.
prof.
Maxwell to continue his 4th consecutive over. Makes room to Hafiz, but
There
carves
should
it
be
away
two here.
into the offside. I think it will be a comfortable 2 for the Pakistanis. Yep, they're coming back for fairly slow too. I thought they would have been in far sooner, but again, Mohammad Hafiz is the one running.
Hafiz is taking his merry time. We can see that the bounce on this pitch is very true. So you can play off the back foot, the spin as well.
Only
Very
Mohammad Hafiz. I don't think Imam would have had the balls to play that shot.
No doubt. Hafiz is a very good player of spin. One of the few good players of spin in this team left.
85.
After Sarfraz and Malik, you can say as well.
Yeah, Safraz is a good player spin too. Swept away in the deep. It's
Yeah.
up his shot. It might be caught, and
Oh,
it'll beat
that's
the man.
four
It's
in the
4.
gap.
But it really is still a very risky and ridiculous shot from Hafiz. He knew there was a man at deep square leg, but he still went for a sweep, hit the top edge, and it just trickled away into the rope for 4.
Very risky shot. Fortune favoring the brave over there.
Hafiz down the track. It's a 6. It's a huge 6 from Hafiz. This is
What
cleared
it?
the rope comfortably. I know Khwaja had his heart in his mouth for a bit there because there was a lot of height and not enough distance. But when Hafiz gets it straight down, it is usually half a dozen.
This is sensational batting from the prof.
Crowdsourced commentary from Zishan on the sidelines. That is class in session from Hafiz as Maxwell has been taken back to elementary school. This time defended away
Well
onto the leg
played,
side.
Hafiz.
It'll just be a single. Look at that. Pakistani batsman 4-6 and a single. It's all happening, folks. 96 for 2 as the commentary box is getting slightly more livelier as well. But if I see any of you assholes tweet
Whoa.
praises for our batsmen and they getting out because of your early tweets, I will lose my shit.
Premeditated asshole बना दिया तुमने.
यार
हमारे
इसी वजह से
listeners को
बाबर
यार.
आउट हुआ है, पता है? इतने ट्वीट आ रहे हैं, इतना बड़ा बैट्समैन बता दिया यार. अगर आपने तारीफें करनी है तो माशाल्लाह तो
Well
लिख दो
played,
सर.
Imam. Good single there. Strong drive too long off. बड़ा ही eventful over गया है so far. 6-4, some singles, some doubles. We've had it all.
Yeah, Hafiz is already caught up to Imam, 31 off 26, but
जबरदस्त बैटिंग कर रहा है.
Imam is playing an absolute non-innings here, but whatever.
है यार,
नहीं
खड़ा
ठीक
है.
यार, it's extremely slow. Hafiz
What?
on the
Round
pass
arm
this
ball.
time.
ओए नहीं नहीं नहीं.
Kuldeep Yadav
ओए,
from
Kedar,
Maxwell.
Kedar.
Okay, Kedar Yadav from Maxwell. It'll be
14
no run.
runs off the over. And here's the drinks break. 97 for 2. Pakistan after 18 overs. Very good partnership we're building from Hafiz and Imam ul
Right, as the game heats up, we'd just like to thank everybody that's joining us across Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope. Make sure you do us the favor of letting people know that this commentary is happening. Follow us on Twitter at ChangeOfPace414. Like us on Instagram at ChangeOfPace Live. And subscribe to us on Twitch so you can see every time we're live. We're going to be gearing up for the big one. On Sunday, come June 16th, it's going to be an unmovable object versus a force of cricket. Pakistan cricket versus the mammoth that is the BCCI Indian cricket. Pakistan have never beat them in a World Cup game, but still hold the edge when it comes to the overall one-day international record. In recent times, India demolished them in the Asia Cup, but Pakistan in the ICC tournaments beat them comprehensively in the 2017 Champions Trophy final. They're back again. We don't get to see a lot of them two, against each other now because of reasons beyond our control.
Can you ask our producer Safraz what is the equation after 18 overs in DLS?
We've asked him to check after 20, but I'll ask now because I think this might have helped the
No
cause. This big over from the professor himself.
The prof.
I really wonder where this name comes from.
यार वो कहते हैं कि ये हमेशा suggestions वगैरह देता रहता है तो इसका एक funny
94, so we're ahead of the game now, aren't we?
नहीं नहीं Hafiz.
I think Z's just trolling us now at this point.
वैसे उधर हफीज अगर हार्वर्ड भी पहुंच गया तो उनको सिखा रहा होगा जी इंज करना है इंज नहीं करना है.
I think Alex Ferguson is the only sportsman that I know who's done a lecture at Ferguson at Harvard, and rightly so. He's
Alex
phenomenal.
Ferguson वो मरा नहीं अभी तक यार मर भी जाए.
I think he's the only United manager I respect as a Chelsea fan.
Of course I respect him but I also hate his guts.
Yeah, there might be a few more coming.
YouTube comment आया I wish I was from Pakistan. क्या बात है यार. कभी भी आप आ सकते हो यार हमारी तरफ. मेहमान नवाजी हमारी फुली हम आपको एक्सटेंड कर रहे हैं. YouTube पे पढ़ो क्या कह रहे हैं
यार. Canada to Canada. He's saying I love you guys. I
would.
would.
बर्गर हो तुम्हें कन्नड़ा नहीं पता यार. Canada to Canada क्या हो
He's saying I wish I was from Pakistan. I love you guys. Okay.
Okay.
You're okay. Cool. If you want to be, you can be.
यार ये फिर वो मनूस मैच दिखा रहे हैं.
I'm telling you, it's a bit of a roller coaster being Pakistani.
पेपर मैरिज कर लो मुसाद अफजल के साथ. @मुसाद अफजल on Twitter. musaad.afzal@gmail.com.
Safraz Ali being contracted by my parents who were in town. I can see.
What a catch that was by Pana. They'll need a few catches like those to get back into the game. Anyways, nobody wants to remember that horror final at Lords.
Do you think that that was a good World Cup for Pakistan? Do you think?
Amazing World Cup थी यार.
Okay, so you still think that tournament was a positive memory?
Yeah, not the end, but
I think it wasn't just the fact
तुम
that you.
क्यों? Why are you opening up old wounds, bro?
I don't know, man. I want to distract from this game.
Punter को तो
Let's
चित्ते
pretend
मारो
like
इस
this
match
isn't
में,
happening so we can win.
Target 308. Richardson back into the attack. 3 overs, 18 runs. So he's gone for some tap.
We're 3 runs ahead of the DLS right now, according to producer
They should
Surfraz.
show that on the screen. यार वो देखो इतना बड़ा cloud आ रहा है left side से. इतना खौफनाक किस्म का. They should be showing that. Pakistani 211 from 32 overs.
Well, that's why you tune in to Change of Pace, because we give you the full 9 yards of the statistics. Even though we
360
usually
degree
just
picture.
read them off of Twitter, we have no arithmetic engine here. But we do know, and we're letting you know as well. We're 3 runs ahead right now. Uh-oh.
308
यार एक मैच करना था वो भी गलत हो गया. 307. ठीक है, ओके. अगर 306 है तो कोई मसला नहीं है. 308 डालना चाहिए तुम्हें. Okay, 97 for 2 after 18 overs. I think Aaron Finch will have a task on his hand here, because if the run rate gets away from Australia here, then and it starts raining, Pakistan will take the 2 points.
Very happily.
Very happy.
We also have to bat 2 more overs. Minimum 20 overs चाहिए to constitute a match. So we should not get ahead of ourselves. Imam facing up to Kane Richardson from round the wicket.
97 for 2. Kane Richardson
Still a
off the
slip in
pads onto the leg side for a comfortable single.
यार आपको कहना दाद देनी चाहिए कि बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबल इनिंग्स के लिए इमाम ने, especially with the onslaught.
That's another way to look at it. I think it's been fairly iffy. It's been edgy. He really hasn't picked up Richardson's lines or lengths well enough. He was fairly cowardly versus Stark, but I get it because he was
यार,
bowling
इतनी
very
अच्छी
well.
bowling करा रहा है स्टार्क यार, आप क्या हो गया? थोड़े क्रेडिट हम उनके बॉलरों को भी दे दो, हमारे बैट्समैन को अगर नहीं देना. 98 for 2, 18 for 1 overs. Hafiz
Played
back
away, beats the man at point. It'll just be another single.
Lovely shot there from Hafiz. When he's hitting that square drive, then you know Hafiz is playing.
Yeah, he's
well.
not too bad, even to the Pacers. And Richardson's not the fastest of the lot, anyways. I think he'll struggle.
पेस होती थी पहले 140 मारता था. I think थोड़े back injuries वगैरह इसको हुई हैं.
But he'll definitely struggle against Stark and Pattinson, will Hafiz.
But let's hope by then he's well set and the match is in our control.
And Gogo's trying to make a move onto the production table.
Ajo, Gogo. Good ball, tapped away to third man. Imam, and that is the 100 up for Pakistan in the 19th over.
That's a fairly good day at the office so far for the Pakistani batsman.
पाकी रिडलर आया हुआ है और ये कोई आया हुआ है, कोई कंदूरे में आया हुआ है. ये क्या यार, मुझे लगता है कोई पता नहीं क्या गेटअप बना के आए होते हैं.
खेल से पूछो, सारे इसके रिश्तेदार आए होते हैं मैच देखने. 100 for 2 after 18.3. Richardson has gone for 21 after 3.3 overs.
बॉयज ने हेयर स्टाइल तो बनाए हुए हैं लेकिन फील्डिंग भी साथ साथ ठीक कर लें तो क्या ही.
Played away onto the leg side. There's no one at square leg, so it'll be a comfortable single. Nice to see the strike being rotated from the Pakistanis. And Hafiz going at more than one a ball. He's just been really like prolific in terms of his strike rate in the past couple of years.
Records उठा के देखो तो whenever Pakistan have won overseas, it has been Hafiz who has made runs in the recent
Folks, if you're
games.
listening in, could you let us know if how can I ask them if they can't hear us? But if Twitch is working for you or not. But it is working for us here now. I see the stream is back up and live. 101 for 2. Outside off. Cut away from Imam. It'll beat the man at point, and I think it'll trickle over the boundary for 4.
Oh, good 4. That's 4 for Imam ul Haq.
Nice to see the Australians messing up in the field too.
Too short, too wide, and perfectly cut away past point by Imam ul Haq.
Like a flat body, and Hussein Osama 21. Thank you for letting us know Twitch is working fine now.
That's a wide
Richardson wayward now down the leg side for a wide. Where's the arms? There they are. 106 for 2. 18.5 overs gone. Richardson is being put away from Imam in this over so far.
क्यों नहीं सुना यार?
heard the concept of Islam by United.
Whoa.
Go on.
Analytics.
Yeah. Played away onto the offside. Zishan, a good friend of ours and a very decent tape ball cricketer too. We'll talk about something that he's brought up. A really good movie and an interesting concept, Moneyball. Rehan ul Haq and Media Gag will have something to say about this because they have won 2 Pakistan Super League titles on the concept of Moneyball. Basically, what they've done is that they created Moneyball-like tactics, like they put together arithmetic sheets with numbers of domestic players and international players, everyone that had signed up for the PSL draft. And they picked the likes of Mohammad Sami, who now captains his side, Shadab Khan, even Samit Patel, who really didn't have much.
I would like to just correct one thing. Shadab Khan was a supplementary pick. He was never in the original.
But it was a pick by them, wasn't it?
They got lucky. It was supplementary pick थी वो.
भाई
So he was a replacement player.
एक वजह से तो pick किया ना.
यार सबको पता था शदाब खान under 19 खेला हुआ, हमने टीवी पे देखा है.
Okay, well let Shadab go, but
we can credit them for Roman Reis.
Sharjeel
Khan.
Sharjeel Khan. So they picked bases like on the phase of the game and the numbers according to that phase. And it worked for them. First season they won 107 for 2 after 19 overs. Pakistan are ahead of the DLS rate right now, as Mitchell Stark will come back and they're looking for wickets because if they get a wicket here, the DLS
equation will change.
Yeah, and it usually skyrockets.
Oh,
outside edge,
away.
there's no gully, so it'll go down to third man for a single. Imam is getting better now into this innings. 39 off 56. Hafiz 33 off 29.
Really good bowling here from Stark once again. He's only bowled 3 overs. That's quite surprising. So they've probably kept him back for this mid-overs assault when there was a partnership to break. So Hafiz will need to be very careful indeed. आपने देखा होगा टेस्ट मैचेस में भी एक दफ़ा स्टार्क ने इसको इन स्विंग पे आउट करवाया था Hafiz goes right onto that foot of his, that trademark in swinger to the right hander. So Hafiz को बहुत careful होना पड़ेगा. This pitch is a bit spicy as well. There's some movement in the air. So there's a very decent chance here for Stark to pick up a wicket. A slip in there as well. So good captaincy here from Aaron Finch. Short cover as well there to if there's an uppish drive. Hafiz facing up to Stark. Good ball on the stumps and played it back. Respects the bowler. And we have Gogo here watching this spell very intently. Here we see the stats teams from Opta working with the ICC with all the stats and all the breakdowns. काफ़ी सारे graph और Excel वगैरह खोला हुआ है उन्होंने. But I think our crack stats team at Change of Pace as well has been controlling things very well indeed. So Stark coming in 2 overs.
Yeah, 108 for 2, 9.2. Stark is in for his second spell. He's wicketless so far, but he's troubled the Pakistani batsman. Uppish from Hafiz, not in control of that. The man at mid wicket will collect, and it'll just be a single. But I think he knew that there was because it was a bit of a half shot. He knew he wasn't going to carry into the deep. 109 for 2 now. Pakistan are well and truly into this innings. This chase is going well for them. We expected
After
a catastrophic
they
collapse.
will definitely be hoping for the rain gods to have some mercy on us.
Yeah, and at the bottom of the 20th, you have enough overs for it to be a game, right? So Pakistan will be ahead of that, and Sarfraz will let us know where they are after 3 deliveries. Mitchell Stark
और
coming
अगर
in.
आप लोगों को हमसे पहले पता चले तो आप जरूर हमें Twitch stream पे
हाँ,
आके
पर
comment
वैसे
कर
20 ओवर के बाद ही बता सकते हैं ना, मतलब अभी बताने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. Driven from Imam, good shot, but there's a man at mid-off that'll collect. 89 miles per hour. He's almost gonna dethrone Wahab for the fastest delivery of the day.
Full gas from Mitchell Stark. I think he's already bowled 92 miles per hour in this innings itself, so he's
Yeah,
right
so
up there.
Pakistan are already ahead of the DLS rate because at the bottom of the 20th they need to be at 101.
Okay.
So we're already at 109. So if they don't lose a wicket in the next 2 deliveries,
उसका वो
they should be
3
fine.
wickets down का भी आपको note करके रखना चाहिए.
Maybe
कोई
Sarfraz can
हादसा
just
हो जाए.
change that for us at the moment. But this is a short delivery. It'll be another wide from Stark. Again, you've mentioned this plenty of times during the course of this innings that they're attacking bowlers. If they don't get wickets, the line and length will,
बिल्कुल.
it'll be wayward, and it has
They
been
try
from
to
Stark.
overcompensate and look for a magic ball.
Speaking of overcompensation, what do you make of the goatee?
Mitchell Stark, it's not looking good at all, bro. थोड़ा razor मार के.
The Mitchell Johnson handlebar mustache, that was classic.
Yeah, even that looked very.
I liked it. I mean, it did.
It
but
looked good because he was taking wickets. अगर वो wicket ना लेते हम कहते यार कौन आ गया.
यार वहाब ने भी तो रखी हुई थी ना PSL में.
वो तो यार fit थी यार. Loved it.
A short ball, and it's ducked by Imam. He's been handling Stark
His
fairly
discipline
well.
has been exceptional in this innings, no doubt. He's played really well, pulled well, driven well, and he's watched the ball outside.
Sajam 1994 is only seeing the stream and not the audio. Oh, okay. If you're looking for a video of the game beyond our commentary, then
Buy a TV.
buy a TV because that's illegal if we show you the stream.
फिर तो we'll get shut down quicker than an Indian fast bowler in the NCA Academy of India. So
110 for 2, full delivery from Stark, played away,
played,
back
well played.
to mid-on for no run. It's a well played, yeah, for sure. Slakistani back into the hut for us.
Bro, welcome.
Nice to see you back now. Boys, क्या हालात है मैच के? Driving home right now.
Match first class जा रहा है यार.
हालात जो है वो हाल है. Usman Samiuddin he's just provided so much folklore to Pakistan cricket in the past. If anybody has read his book, The Unquiet Ones, I had the pleasure of going through it. You just have to get through the first few decades. They're a little bit dry. They feel like a Brill Cream ad from the 70s. Even though
आप Brill cream लगाते हो मुझे?
so here's the interesting story about
Okay.
that. Yeah. 110 for 2 after 20 overs. I bought Brill Cream,
Oh my god.
a first jar of Brill Cream when I was in university,
Okay.
only because I found out that Fazl Mahmood did an ad for it.
Okay.
क्योंकि वो मैंने गूगल किया फजल महमूद
हाँ.
और उसकी तस्वीर आई थी
वो खूबसूरत
से ऐड बना हुआ है. So I was like, you know what?
इंस्पायर हो गए थे.
Let's go for some nostalgia porn. Let's go and
It
buy
actually
out.
smells nice.
Oh, it smells great, but it's a shit product. Like it doesn't hold your hair.
It doesn't do that, but
Is it-
it's a very manly smell, you know. It's
Yeah, देखिए हम तो सिर्फ art of shaving इस्तेमाल करते हैं हम क्या
art of shaving.
art of shaving
Oh,
से
quick
कम
single
आती
there,
बता.
but Imam is
Directed
well
from the
in.
Aussies, but Imam is well in there.
That's good recognition of the bowler's throwing hand, and that's a very good single there from Imam. Green सी उसकी बोतल होती है बिल्कुल.
They have a green one and a red one. Nice little anecdote from Fizza, who's been kind enough to host us alongside Aga today. She used bro cream as a face mask once.
Oh my god.
As a hair
Hair
mask
ma-
once. I don't know which one's worse. Nelson up for Pakistan now. They lost a wicket
Oh,
at
yeah.
Nelson against England the other day.
Wickets.
They didn't even get to Nelson against the West Indies.
Oh.
So a far better show for the Pakistani batsman today. Let's see. Down the track from Imam, needlessly.
Ooh, aapko zarurat
Down the
hai
leg
shot
side for
बनाने की
wide.
यार. Did they give the wide? Yes, they did. It's another extra for the Pakistanis.
RPAW 053, first class, bro. I don't know what you're
First
alluding
class
to.
proof. YouTube पे भी काफी comments आ रहे हैं क्या कह रहे हैं जी?
Yeah.
Anyways, 112 for 2 Pakistan. 25
Sarfraz's
runs.
gay marriage proposal for me has been rejected. So
Oh.
that's not bad news since I'm happily straight. Coulter now will continue here after the wide delivery. Short pitch. The Aussies
They're
are not
looking for
really...
two. No,
Imam has fallen. Imam has
getting-
fallen. So Hafiz needs to make sure that he's looking at his partner.
Imam may have fallen, but Iman has never fallen.
Wow, wow, wow.
क्या बात है? क्या बात है भाई? अब क्या वाह 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 क्या बात है आपकी?
अब आ रहे हैं जो है उर्दू में.
Thank you for that mega choice.
So both of the 10 over phases have been won by Pakistan. 51 for 1 in the first 10, 59 for 1 in the second. And credit to Hafiz for that second phase after his counter-attack to
Ooh.
Glenn Maxwell. Gets the leading edge this time.
यार ये मुसलसल तंग कर रहा है कोल्टन नायल यार अच्छी सीम बॉलिंग कर रहा है.
Mhm.
This is the kind of test match pitch you would like to have seam off the wicket. There's a drone cam over there hovering above the head of the floodlights. Classic floodlights. Imam 40 of 60, Hafiz 35 of 33. What an innings. 20 and a half overs gone. Pakistan 113 for 2. Coulter Nile steaming in. to Mohammad
RPAW is
Hafiz.
asking if he's hoping that Pakistan wins today. You and 20 million other people, buddy. 113 for 2.
200 million.
Sorry, 200 million other people.
आपने हमारे 80% 90% पॉपुलेशन ही डिलीट कर दी. एक तो ये कराची वाले ना सिर्फ अपने शहर को ही पाकिस्तान गिनते हैं.
यार एक तो मैं अब क्या बोलूं इसमें.
कराची फ्रॉम द टॉप. आपको याद है वो स्नैप स्टोरी आपने देखी होगी?
Oh yeah, I did see
was
that.
Pure cringe.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's fine. Let people
माशाल्लाह
be.
1920s के टेस्ट क्रिकेटर बैठे हुए हैं इधर. Ken Collingwood पता नहीं क्या नाम होगा.
Quite just making up names as we go. As this is,
Kenneth Branagh Collingwood played test cricket for England in the 1940s along with the Don.
20.5 overs gone, 113 for 2.
था डॉन ब्रैडमैन के लिए उस
यार.
आज ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मैच देखना है.
But again, Coulter now has been very good.
Shout out to all old people we like.
Shout out to all old. How do you constitute old? Because if you're over 25, you're old
60
to me.
plus is old now. Because 60 is the new 40.
60 is the new 40?
जी.
Okay.
And orange is the new black.
And 30 is the new 20?
नहीं कहाँ यार हम तो 25 पे खत्म हो गए हम.
113 for 2. Existential crisis is coming in as well. Outside off.
Oh, that's a wide surely.
And Hafiz, I don't know why you had to go at that, but that'll wrap up.
Oh, yes.
No! It's given a wide.
Extras are heavily fighting back for Pakistan. I think extras is the third best batsman on show for us so far.
Yeah, at the entire World Cup for Pakistan, by the way. 114 for 2 now, chasing 308. Hafiz, 35 off 35. Imam, 40 off 60. It's been a topsy-turvy inning for Pakistan. Once they lost Babur, we thought it would be hard for them to find their way, but Hafiz has proven us wrong as he plays this away,
Lovely.
beats the man at
दो
points,
easy
so
दो
it'll
है.
just be
नहीं,
a single, because there's a man at third man.
Square boundaries लगती लंबी हैं लेकिन वो भी छोटी ही हैं इस ग्राउंड में I guess.
नहीं आपने मैंने जो WhatsApp की थी आपको डायमेंशंस क्राउड की
WhatsApp
ग्राउंड
मुझे आपने
ground
WhatsApp
की-
पे हो अच्छा मैं चेक
क्या
करता हूँ.
बात- क्या- But yeah, the
Just some banter bunte here from हम सारे दोस्त हैं ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है.
105, so we're well ahead of the
कितनी
game.
square boundaries are Taunton की याद दिलाएं.
Taunton, right on the offside, you see 65 metres, and on the leg side, you see 64. Down the
छोटी
third
ही
man.
हैं यार, ये तो बहुत छोटी हैं.
Yeah, down the third man, it'll
ये
be
तो जो NSK की
67.
वो inner ring नहीं थी जो जब वो ridiculous boundaries.
यार मसला तो यही है ना कि अब NSK में लोग समझते हैं कि बाउंड्रीज छोटी हैं, but they're actually not compared to like the other
square
grounds.
boundaries बड़ी हैं.
But वो full boundary खेलेंगे तो किसी का चौका भी नहीं लेगा आजकल.
हाँ. पहले बॉलर्स को वक्त पड़ा हुआ है.
अच्छा, this would be an interesting study to see the average boundary size of each country.
I think 68 to 70.
Did you know that Pakistan has the second highest number of international venues?
Really?
Yeah, after India.
Yeah, that is quite surprising.
Right? I didn't know that.
हालांकि
either.
यूज ही नहीं करते हम.
नहीं मतलब पहले तो करते थे ना
हाँ,
काफी.
पहले
लोग.
करते थे पहले तो ढाका और
उनको लेते वक्त 96 and I think 87 as well.
87 as well. 87 as well.
115 for 2 as Stark comes in. Bouncer to start off with. Hafiz takes a hand off of that so it doesn't carry to fine leg. Smart from him. It'll just be a single. A couple things about that 96 World Cup. Sri Lanka won the final in Lahore with Benazir handing the
That is
cup
an
over.
iconic moment.
Yeah, it shows up in all the World Cup promos.
Imagine you had 30,000 fans. Pakistan is cheering for Sri Lanka.
Yeah, who's the final against?
Australia.
Yeah, Australia. Yeah. Arjun Ranutanga.
Yes, he
If
was the
I'm
captain.
pronouncing
De
his
Silva
name
made
right.
100 and he took some wickets as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal Sri Lankan side.
Surya
But you
and-
know, one Sri Lankan side that gets kind of wiped away is the one that played the T20 final against us in 2009. Tilkaratne Dishnan, Jayasuriya, Lasith Malinga, all peak form. It was a phenomenal side. I mean, if Pakistan didn't win the World Cup, they would have, and that would have been a very fair example of who the best
Sangha
T20
played
side
a
was.
very good innings in the final.
He did. He recovered well. I think they were 14 for
Stark
2.
और आमिर एक ज़माना था जब ये neck and neck होते थे यार.
And now Amr is phenomenally better.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. He's just had a really good outing today. Stark's still the better bowler.
वैसे they've both got fifers in this World Cup तो लगता है खब्बों का World Cup है ये.
Hussain is saying smaller boundaries means more 4s and 6ers, which is now more fun for the crowd.
But
Yeah.
less singles, less doubles. Sorry.
So, Desi Cricketer, there's a story behind this as well. The overt use of the word phenomenal. Cracked
What a
away.
shot by Imam ul Haq.
That is a phenomenal one. Beats the man at point. It'll go for 4. And it's good to see him break the shackles a bit against Stark as well. He's been bullied by him so far, but a good counter punch from Imam ul Haq. Yorker from Stark and Imam ul Haq doing really well to elude the death of a batsman.
Yaar, what about that blazing cut shot from Imam ul Haq?
Wow,
Got on his
it's absolutely-
toes and smashed it past point.
Yeah,
No
absolutely.
chance for the fielder.
Absolutely gorgeous. 120 for 2. Pakistan well up top of this run chase so far. And yes, Desi Cricketer, I'm finding a phenomenal love for the word phenomenal. But
Phenomenalception
But
हो रही है.
the story behind that is like हमने जब comedy शुरू की थी तो literally the only adjective I had in my vocabulary
Terrific.
was terrific. To anything bad, good, or mediocre. So I'm trying to diversify, but I might be falling the wayside for the word phenomenal.
Lovely dab from Imam ul Haq to third man.
Yeah, it'll just be a single.
Another good over for Pakistan.
Stark looks slightly fatigued, slightly frustrated.
Frustrated.
Yeah, no wickets coming from him, and Khwaja has mentioned this a couple times. He's the kind of bowler that likes to see wickets next to his name.
Bilkul.
It pumps him up, it gets him going, and he hasn't done that so
यार,
far.
पाकिस्तानी फैन इतना परेशान बेचारा है. जहाँ हम अच्छी बैटिंग करते हैं तब हमारे लोग परेशान हो जाते हैं. Win predictor
48 को उर्दू में क्या कहते हैं? 48.
48.
Oh, look at that, folks. Joy of Urdu
48,
seeping in.
48.
Australia at 52%. Pakistan are clawing back in this game. काफी अच्छी fight दी है पाकिस्तान ने अभी
अच्छा
तक.
मजे की बात है. मैं इस बॉल के बाद आपको एक मजे की बात बताता हूँ.
Stark coming in now. काफी pumped up लग रहे हैं. Short delivery, that'll be
That's
wide.
a wide surely.
Huge wide. इस
That
fight
must be a wide.
इस fight के 2 रन देने चाहिए by the way.
यार, are you serious? 5'8", 5'9".
यार वैसे अंपायर ने अगर ये नहीं वाइड देनी तो बाजू क्यों रखे हुए हैं? काट दो.
Seriously यार, पीछे ले लो बाजू अपने यार. अच्छा मजे की बात मैंने आपको एक फनी स्टोरी सुनानी थी, बट अब मैं भूल गया हूँ. लेकिन what is the score again? क्या हुआ?
It is a 1-2-1 for 2.
Oh yeah.
Mind you, Australia were 2-2-2 for 2. They got bowled out
यार,
for.
they were 180 for something in the 27th over.
Yeah.
हमने तो कितना fight back.
Required run rate about 6.67. यार देसी क्रिकेट का सब चलता है यार, ऐसी कोई बात ही नहीं है. अच्छी बात है आप लोग ये चीज़ें पॉइंट आउट कर देते हो. DL Par scores being asked by Shamir Sheikh. I think 109 is the PR at 22 overs. So Pakistan are well ahead of the ball game right now.
यार, अब बिल्कुल game
Thank you
हाथ
for
में है.
tuning in, Shamir. Shamir is the same gentleman we had over at your place the other day. Agha? Yeah, okay. Good taste in music he has. Nathan Coulter now continuing, this time outside
drive
off,
him
driven
off.
away. The
Good
man
single
at
ball, good
mid-off will
single.
field it away, but it won't be a run out.
यार इमाम को बहुत ज़्यादा क्रेडिट देनी चाहिए. He's played an exceptional knock. Here 46 of 65. Hafiz now on strike. Good single there. Aggressive running there from Pakistan. They're targeting Nathan Lyon, who came in as a substitute fielder. Obviously not a very strong fielder. So good running there from Imam. Good recognition of the fielder and his fielding capabilities. He's playing really well.
And he's enjoying his cricket now, isn't he? Because you can see it on his face. He's coming into his own, pulled away confidently from Mohammad Hafiz with a man at deep cover. Sorry, deep square. That'll field that away. It'll just be a single. 1, 2, 3 for 2.
Aussies अब थोड़े से बेबस लग रहे हैं, उनके plans नहीं चल रहे. Stark को भी attack में वापस लाया, but nothing has come to fruition. Imam 46 of 65, hits 6 boundaries. Strike rate of 70. And
That's not too bad, actually.
not bad when you're in these conditions, yaar.
Our core commentator on Twitter, Ahmed Hassan, you can follow him on ah.littlemad. A huge drop in quality for the Australian in terms of third and fourth bowling options. Unlucky to have lost Jai Richardson before this tournament. I think that's a fair point.
और Josh Hazelwood को ये लेके नहीं आया, so it's basically it's their own
Josh
fault.
Hazelwood, isn't he? Don't you feel like he's more of a red ball expert?
He is, but अगर आपको third first change bowler पे इतना problem आ रहा है, तो Hazelwood को आपको लाना चाहिए था वर्ल्ड कप में.
Arslan
Scottish
Farida.
से आपको पता है bowling नहीं होती.
True, he's pretty ordinary as a cricketer
He's garbage.
overall.
Berendorf इनके पास है यार, उसको खिलाना चाहिए. I don't know why they're not playing him. He's a good bowler.
Yeah, 124 for 2, 22.3. Arsalan Farida mentioning a comment that we'll get to now, as this is going to be a dot
नहीं,
ball
single नहीं है
from
भाई.
Coulter Nile. He's saying for quite some time Hafiz has been carrying this batting lineup without his run a ball innings consistently. We would be in a mess. That's a good point, and one that gets kind of overlooked by a lot of Pakistani fans. So good going there from Arsalan Farid.
और
Yeah.
सबसे पहले इसको victimize भी लोग इसको ही कहते हैं कि यार हफीज को निकालो. He's been
I mean, if
rock
you want to
solid.
get out one of the senior players, I think it's got to be Shoaib Malik. Asif Ali, I'm really hoping for the life of me that his batting has not been affected by his poor show in the field today.
Oh,
Good delivery from Jai,
outswinger there.
driven down the ground, but it
Look at
will,
the timing on that.
it'll just be a couple runs.
Will they
What
get
happens
two?
if that ball hits a pile of sand?
कुछ नहीं होता, क्या कह सकते हैं. नहीं, I think you might get
You
the
get some penalty
5
runs because it's placed by the bowling
5
side.
runs you get a penalty maybe.
Right,
Sand का
producer
करना पड़ेगा.
Safraz, I think we've hit 100 subscribers on Twitch, so
Oh
a
wow,
little bit of a
wow.
celebratory dance.
Thank you so much for subscribing.
Coulter Nile just away, played away onto the mid-on region for no run. 23 overs gone, 126 for 2 for it is a very small landmark to where we want to take change of pace to, but 100 followers on Twitch. We want to thank all the folks from the OG days, from the PSL days, all the folks that joined us
Mr.
from Arsenal,
Farid,
Arsalan,
Hassan Bart,
Madge, Hassan,
Slakistani, Desi cricketer, Farhan Akmal,
all of the
regulars.
sorts. These people, they haven't missed a single game with us. You have to wonder what are they doing in their lives, but we love them to bits.
Yeah.
We love them as much as their families will, and they're going to be with us no matter where Change of Pace ends up. Hopefully we'll be covering the PSL in a much more official manner come next season. But thank you for joining us on what is still early days in our commentary journey, and you can follow us on Twitter as well, at Change of Pace 414, and Instagram and Change of Pace Live, and we'll keep doing what we do. Gofimi Kawal also, by the way, he's one of the OGs that we forgot to mention there. Sorry about that. He's gonna take a bit of a nap and come back. Enjoy your snooze fest. I know it's very early morning where you are right now. 126 for 2 after 23 overs. Australia look a little distraught here. The wicket isn't coming from
Pat
anywhere.
Cummins आ गया भाई attack
I
में
reckon
वापस.
they give Steve Smith a ball here, get some leg spin on. Cummins now. Oh, beautiful delivery, shaping away from the left-hander, and it just misses the outside edge by a whisker.
I think this might be, funnily enough, the first ball Imam is facing off Pat Cummins. शायद. I think उसने face भी नहीं किया उसको तकरीबन. पहले 5-6 ओवर तो तकरीबन strike rotation 0 थी हमारी, but world class bowler Pat Cummins ranked 6th in ODIs. तो Aussies जब भी इनको wicket चाहिए होती, they go to Pat Cummins in Test cricket, T20 and ODIs. He's their go-to guy.
For me, it was his performance. Like, he really came into his own for me. I know he's been around in the circuit for a while, but the
Injuries
way
have been really
yeah,
devastating
but the
for
way
him.
he held himself together versus a fairly decent Indian side in the test matches in Australia,
बिल्कुल.
because that was a thin a batting lineup for Australia, and he
Uh-huh.
came through with the bat, got a few 50s as well. When the top order would fail, he would come in and score much needed runs at a pretty brisk pace as well, and then come in with a new ball and take wickets. So
Stark or Cummins to genuine, I would say they're a genuine batting threat in any team. Yeah, बहुत जबरदस्त batting.
yeah, no doubt.
Stark
about it.
has a 99 to his name, I believe. In
I think
Test
so
cricket.
too. I think he might have.
In South Africa.
I remember him celebrating, but that might have just been a 50. 127 for 2 after 23.2. Hafiz 40 off 42. Imam 2 away from his half century, 48 off 68. Cummins is into his 5th over. He's given away 19 runs, so his run rate is not too bad. Pakistan have targeted Glenn Maxwell, but to the other pacemen, they've shown a fair amount of respect. That'll have to change soon as the required run rate is caressing 7 now. Cummins now back of the length, outside off, driven away,
Good
beats the
shot.
inner fielders. It'll just be a comfortable single out to the man at deep cover. 137 kilometers per hour from Cummins.
अब हमने ये देखा कि Aaron Finch has gone back to his main bowlers, so he's gambling on one of them to get a wicket right now. If he can ride through this spell, then he'll definitely have to go to Maxwell again to cover the 5th bowler, and that's the time when Pakistan can really attack back against the Aussies.
Guppy McCaw saying he's just come back after a nap, so well, good to have you back then. What time is it there now? I've completely forgotten. Oh, a bit of a
देख के इमाम,
chance for an
देख के
outside edge.
यार.
I think the ball just kept low there a bit.
I think थोड़ी ड्रामेबाजी कर रही है because he कर रहा है. It was too full to cut, so he was camping on that back
just
foot.
a throwback to his modeling days.
ये देखें,
We're not going to let that go and change the
ये
pace.
लेट कट वाली बॉल नहीं थी, बहुत पीछे खेल रहा था, आपको थोड़ा फ्रंट फुट पे जाना था.
Yeah, poor shot making decision from Imam, but the ball kept
Look at
low.
that pose.
Look at that, beautiful.
Nicki Minaj.
We coming for you, Nikki. King Wenger, Jive, change of pace. Thank you so much, King Wenger, for joining us from day one.
Still a slip
He's
in
a
the
proper
pace.
OG listener.
Well played by Imam, just tapped to point but no single there.
Right
ठीक
then.
है यार, अच्छी बॉल
Listen, you have to give respect to the good bowlers.
हाँ.
If Pat Cummins and NCN have been on the money today, you can actually go after Stark because he offers more pace to hit.
अब आप देखो, Finch had to remove Maxwell and Richardson from the attack because they weren't being effective. तो आपने ये थोड़े मिनी बैटल्स आप जीत चुके हो ऑलरेडी. बस अब जब वो अपने मेन बॉलर लाए उनसे थोड़ा बच बचाव करो और बाकी वीक बॉलर्स को अटैक करो. टेंशन ही कोई नहीं आएगी भाईजान. 128 for 2, last ball of the 24th over coming up.
Srijan is saying Josh Hazelwood is not a red ball expert. He's been the best Australian bowler in the past 4 years in one-day internationals. This is driven away,
Oh, good
but
ball,
good fielding
shot.
from Pat Cummins as he gives the fast bowler look to Imam Al-Haq. 48 off 71. Yak Games is also congratulating us on 100 followers. Thanks,
Thank
Yak
you.
Games, for following us on
Josh Hazelwood की उन्होंने बात की.
YouTube.
He has a very good ODI record, but he doesn't feel like a ODI bowler. उसका मजा नहीं आता उसकी bowling देख के यार. And actually,
I think the
and they
Pakistani
play a lot of the ODIs at home. ओवरसीज हमने देखा ये नेथन कुल्टरनाइल बहुत खेलता है. इंडिया में इसने बहुत मैचेस खेले हैं, स्पेशली bowling in ODIs. So they have this tendency to save them from overseas.
Yeah, and a couple of issues that I
matches.
face with because I really enjoy, before the PSL, the BBL was my favorite T20 competition, and I really enjoy watching it as alongside the CPL too. But the problem that I faced was the timings, right? You have to wake up at such an absurd time
पाँच
here
बजे,
here in the
6 बजे.
UAE to do so. As Coulter will continue short ball, and Hafiz gets
Is that too high? यार
Hafiz is just giving him the eye here. That should have been given wide.
यार there should be an option to review the umpires.
Wide
even,
call?
Even these decisions. क्यों नहीं यार?
That's a bit much, don't you think?
यार अगर आपको 1 रन 2 रन मिल रहे हैं, that could be all the difference in winning and losing.
That's a good point, but again,
यार ये वाइड नहीं है, क्या हो गया यार?
what's the rule on the wide? Above shoulders?
Above head height तो चलो.
Getting ready for it this time, a full
Oh,
delivery.
edged away.
I don't think that was an edge. That was more of a guided shot from Hafiz.
पजामा ही गिर गया पैट का इसका.
Good fielding from Paddy in the third man. He lost a couple of some parts of his trousers at least, but fielded away at third man. Almost replicating that wonderful effort from Shaheen Afridi in the deep
But
towards
he
the
kept his
end of the
pants
innings.
on, thankfully.
Shaheen did keep his pants on. Yeah, it was intentional because there was no second slip.
यार थोड़ा extra bounce पे फिर आपको catch out भी हो सकता था. But wow, enjoying the view there, Mr. Musad.
Not really much to see, but
There it is.
he's a well-toned individual.
Indeed
Played
he
away,
is.
beats the gap between point and first slip, and third man will be there to collect for just a single. And the Pakistani fans are
There
obviously
it is.
going to absolutely tear into
Hey,
Nathan
bruv, keep your
Coulter.
pants on, Mike. What are you doing, you bloody kangaroo? I don't know, whatever. थोड़ी lame ही होगी उनकी
Kangaroo.
विचारों की.
Kangaroo's fine as long as we don't go well beyond that. Look at that. Solomon Kalou. Do you remember that?
आप कहना क्या
Solomon
चाह रहे हैं?
Kalou in one of the
आपका एक midfielder था.
striker actually.
Solomon Kalou winger नहीं था?
Winger and striker. And he used to I think it was a Champions League night. Oh,
नहीं
beautiful
यार,
delivery from
इमाम
Coulter
ये
Nile.
back
Beats
cut
the
नहीं
outside edge of
खेलो
Imam
यार.
Al-Haq. Solomon Kalou is one of those cult of players that didn't really do much, but had a weird following at Chelsea.
And nobody honestly cares, Musad.
No,
Stop
let me
talking about
give
Solomon Kalou.
let me give you some.
I know who he is. हम तो हर मैच देखते हैं.
Let me
लेकिन
give you
हमारे
some context
Change
of-
of paces को कोई interest नहीं है तुम्हारी dream team
So
Chelsea के बारे में.
listen, we were playing an away game on a cold night out at Champions League football, and he completely lost his pants near the corner flag, and I mean completely. I don't mean you could see the.
What a shot by Imamul Haq!
Where?
That is
Oh.
one bounce for, and that is his 50. What an innings by the model.
52 off 73. It's been streaky to say the least, but he's seen off the threats of Stark. He's seen off the threats of Matt Cummins, and he's come down the track to Nathan Coulter-Nile to clear the inner circle for a one bounce four to bring up a half a century.
He's a big game player.
I don't want to jinx him here, Khwaja, but do you reckon he can get to a triple figure mark here?
Inshallah, yaar. Kyun nahi ho
First
sakta?
centurion for Pakistan in the World Cup. That this is pulled away from Imam. Didn't really get a hold of that, so it'll be a comfortable
He's
single.
a big game player. He's a big match player. We've seen he plays really well in run chases in the Asia Cup, in South Africa versus England as well. He played really well. Some second innings 50s and almost got 100 as well. So Imam is developing into a world-class ODI opening batsman for Pakistan. ये पर्ची वर्ची वाली बातें अब आप छोड़ दो यार. उसका रिकॉर्ड देखो. उसने जिन टीम्स के खिलाफ वो स्कोर कर रहा है वो देखो, और आप मान लो कि यार ये बहुत बड़ा प्लेयर और बहुत लंबी देर के लिए पाकिस्तान के लिए है. वनडे और इंशाल्लाह टेस्ट क्रिकेट में भी अपना नाम बनाएगा. वेल प्लेड इमाम. Rant over.
No, it's been
136 for 2. Pakistan at the halfway stage looking very comfortable. Pat Cummins into the attack. Aussies going back to the main bowlers, but so far no luck. Imam 53 of 74 as Pat Cummins steams in once again. And he's edged it down the leg side and he's gone.
Imamul
What a
Haq
poor shot by Imamul Haq.
can only hang around for a half a century where he
Yeah.
should have been around for a lot longer. They could have batted around Imam. This chase could have been constructed around this innings, but he's given it
What a
away
poor shot.
to a really, really poor shot down the leg side, and he managed to glove it straight into the hands of the keeper.
Again,
That's a big
needless
mistake.
wicket यार.
Yeah, it's-
Needless wicket. आपको क्या ज़रूरत है ये शॉट खेलने की यार? हम मैच हारेंगे तो सिर्फ इन चीज़ों पे. बाबर आजम गंदा आउट हुआ है और अब इमाम 50 मार के आउट हो गए यार. डाउन द लेग साइड. क्या ज़रूरत थी आपको हुक शॉट मारने की? यू जस्ट हिट अ 4 यार.
So 2 out of 3 of Pakistan's wickets have come down the leg side. Right?
And
Babar
now
Azam,
the equation for DLS will completely change once again.
Babar Azam and Imamul Haq both being faulted at through the short ball down the leg side. Babar Azam ki out किस तरह हुआ था?
Hook मारते हुए.
Hook मारते हुए.
Stupid dismissals once again यार. This is the problem with inexperience. जब आप इन situations पे होते हो आप मैच को अपने हाथ से नहीं
But
जाने
I mean,
देते.
Imam has 600s to his name. He's not inexperienced.
Very
Behind?
very poor innings. Both Babar and Imam were looking well set for big scores and then threw it away.
No, we're not
इन
behind
चीज़ों
it.
पे अब Aussies का वो killing edge जो हमें नज़र आएगा. अब Sarfraz, the captain, will stride in a very very important innings for his career, for his captaincy and for Pakistan in this World Cup.
If it rains exactly at this point, we are absolutely at par with the DLS score.
Oh my God.
136.
यार, एक विकेट से 20 रन का फर्क पड़ गया यार.
That's criminal from Imam, and I think if we lose today, we will lose because of him.
So doesn't look like there's any rain inside though. Looks very clear skies in Taunton. Right now at the DLS score, Pakistan would win the game. This is exactly the score we require. But Sarfraz against Cummins, he'll have to be very careful here. Wait, देख के.
It's good that Sarfraz has come up at 5. He hasn't sent in like Asif Ali or
Oh,
or Shoaib Malik
way
here.
down the leg side. आपने देखा उन्होंने वो एक गली फील्डर रखा हुआ है for that back cut that Sarfraz plays in the air. So good field placing here from
But this
Pakistan.
is where that extra batsman that
From India,
Pakistan have
sorry.
played tonight will come in handy, right? Because
No doubt.
Malik and Asif Ali, and then that should be enough to get Pakistan home. They've already knocked off almost half the runs. Sarfraz having an average of 35, but a healthy strike rate of 88. If you can just go at that today, I think Pakistan will be over the line.
Look at that, a nothing delivery.
It's a really difficult
on the
wicket to
seventh
watch.
Stump outside leg stump.
Really,
yeah.
really poor batting from Imamul Haq. I think his 50 also goes in vain because the strike rate wasn't good enough.
कोई याद ही नहीं रखेगा कि बंदे ने 50 मारी है
क्या
यार.
फायदा
आप
क्या
ऐसे-
इतनी हल्के स्ट्राइक रेट पे 50 करने का?
Hafiz in the meanwhile playing those back cuts off the back foot of against a 150 mile per hour bowler यार. क्या बात है
Yeah, big jinx from Khwaja as
यार. हर चीज मेरे पे ही डाल देते हो तुम लोग यार.
yeah, that would have been given a wide for sure. Gopi
इसमें
Mia
तो कोई
call.
doubt ही नहीं है.
No doubt about that. Adorable Pakistan fans in the crowd right now.
Some young corner tigers in the stands.
Sarfraz 1 off 1. Hafiz 45 off 47. Just got to keep the runs coming, yeah? I mean, these two are busy players. Sarfraz is cliche, busy player as he drives this away onto the offside. Mitchell Stark in the covers will field their way. यार fast bowler cover में fielding कर रहा है.
यार इतने अच्छे फील्डर होते हैं कि उन्होंने बाकी थोड़े वो स्लिप कोर्डन में लिए हुए हैं ना, तो थोड़ा सा उनको फास्ट बॉलरों को थोड़ा अंदर लाना पड़ रहा है रिंग में.
138 for 3. Pakistan have lost their way a bit in the chase. And look at that, right away the Australians have switched on, and it's an extremely attacking
No fielder
field.
on the off boundary.
No
one
fielder on the
straight
leg
down
side.
ground.
There's a deep square leg, a fine leg, and a third man in place. There's 3 slips in place.
They're baiting them to go for a big shot and get out. So Sarfraz has to be watchful here.
Exactly. Coming in from the river end, Pat Cummins 2 for 22 after 5.4 overs. As he bowls this one on
Good
short
ball.
delivery. It's smart from Sarfraz to leave that alone at this stage. But Pakistan are now finding themselves well behind the DLS rate.
I think we don't need to worry about it. I think it looks clear skies at Taunton right now. तो 2 घंटों में तो वैसे ही मैच तहस नहस हो जाएगा in either direction. So hopefully Hafiz really needs to take home the bacon now. 45 or 47. Sarfraz just getting set. 1 off 3. The last ball of the 26th over coming up with Sarfraz on strike against Paddy Cummins. Edged. Oh, and he's dropped him. Has he dropped him at gully? Ooh, thickish edge just past the gully fielder. No reaction from the Aussie, so I don't think it was to hand. But a very good ball, and Sarfraz is lucky to still be at the crease there. बहुत ही tense stage of the match going on right now. नाजुक सूरत हाल most definitely. हमारे तो हैं ही हैं, चाहते हैं कि यार कभी हम ऑजी से वर्ल्ड कप में जीतें, कभी हमारा भी W की तरफ नाम हो, वरना हर तरफ तो LEL होते हैं हमारी तरफ. Especially the way our form was coming into the World Cup. 139 for 3 after 26 overs. 9 extras given by the Aussies, so they've been generous. Hafiz 45 of 47. Sarfraz 2 of 4. Shoaib Malik and Asif Ali, the recognized batsmen, still to come in after this. Amir or Wahab Hassan. So 8, 9, 10. We have some batting there. Support to kar sakte hain, but can't.
I
expect too much
cannot
runs.
state how important Hafiz is now.
No doubt. अब अगर उसने अपना नाम legacy और history books में लिखवाना है, so he'll have to come
Swept
through
away
here.
from Hafiz, from Sarfraz, I think.
That should be 2, or maybe it'll round down for
Yeah,
4.
what a
That's
way.
4 for Sarfraz. Captain Fantastic.
He's really good at the sweep shot, and it also negates the LBW because his pad is outside of the off stump. Beautiful shot that'll
And
go run
Aaron
down to
Finch,
fine
the
leg.
Aussie captain, brought himself onto bowl. I love it.
That a little jingle brought to you by Sarfraz himself, who's a fairly decent singer as well.
गा लेता है.
I
A
don't know.
wholehearted singer. At
Yeah,
least.
he's a passionate man. 143 for 3. Age 32, Aaron Finch, the Australian captain, has brought himself on, but he's been greeted by a wonderful swept boundary from... Oh, Arthur, I think he's out. I think
Oye,
Sarfraz
बच गया,
Ahmed.
बच गया. He's still well in the crease. But some turn off the straight there from Aaron Finch.
We're in the part of the game where Pakistan are going to lose their shit, and it's going to make me question why I started doing commentary.
ओए, उसने जगल कर दी बॉल, वरना अगर ये straight stumping करता तो that was gone.
Yeah, it was in the air. I'm not really sure what
Look at that
Sarfraz...
weight problem. Sarfraz, जैसे शोएब ने कहा था, इतना पेट निकला हुआ है तो उसके बैलेंस ही उसका खराब हो गया. So has to be
Thanks,
careful here. जब शोएब भाई कोई बात कहते हैं,
143
तो सही
for
कहते
3.
हैं.
Play away onto the leg side. There's a short fine leg there, but it'll still be a single.
इन दोनों की रनिंग भी बहुत ही iffy और questionable है, तो देख के खेलना होगा यार. Look at that. देखो
It is a
सरफराज,
misstumping.
ये क्या आपका बैलेंस है यार. देखो टिडी की वजह से उसके ग्रेविटी आउट हो गई उसकी यार.
But I also don't understand this stance about giving like 3 stumps and still batting away.
हाँ, ये अजीबोगरीब अपनी साइन से मारा है अपनी
Well,
सरफराज.
Hafiz is on strike.
He
Good,
should be careful here.
another good
again.
player of spin. If Pakistan give a wicket, give it away, wicket away to the spin here, it'll be
Oh,
criminal.
Arm ball there from Aaron Finch, but Hafiz was ready for it. Just cuts it away to deep cover for a single, but need to be careful with that arm ball of Aaron.
145 for 3 now. The Pakistanis, they're still in this game, mind you. The loss of Imam ul Haq to a fairly poor shot down the leg side will hold them back. And again, Sarfraz showing all 3 stumps. He's pulled this away into the leg side.
Yeah.
One bounce to the man in the deep. I don't know what he was looking for there. I think he's just making room by standing outside the leg stump to carve it away onto the leg side, or at least maybe the offside if Aaron Finch doesn't follow him. I'm not sure about this technique. It's hardly ever worked for him. Full toss into the deep. This might be taken in the deep. It is. And I think that'll probably be the game for Pakistan. Mohammad Hafiz has gifted his wicket away to a part-timer in Aaron Finch as Mitchell Stark took that
full toss
like a
ball
catch
है
in
Aaron
training.
Finch की यार. 3 set batsmen have all thrown their wicket away. Babar Azam, Imam ul Haq, and now Hafiz has bunted a full toss straight down deep mid wicket's throat. Shocking shot, and Pakistan are making an absolute. I have no words. मेरी इंग्लिश ही खत्म हो गई. इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है मुझे इस वक्त. एरन फिंच यार छठा सातवां बॉलर भी नहीं और आपने आके उसको विकेट दे
I
दिया.
just said it like 2 balls ago that it be criminal to give a wicket away to the spinner, and spinner baby ने full toss पे wicket दी है. I think that for me personally, I think that's the game for Pakistan क्योंकि आसिफ अली cannot bat long, and मलिक का batting form इंग्लैंड में हमें पता है ये 11 का average है उसका. So I think it's just another World Cup campaign for Pakistan that they are going to miss out on, mainly because of the fact that they can't play to their own talents.
कोई नहीं यार.
स्टार्क और कमिंस को आपने खेल लिया और फिंच को जाके फुल टॉस पे विकेट दे दिया. यार ये कौन सी जक्सटापोजिशन वाली बैटिंग है?
ये जट पोजीशन वाली बैटिंग है बेसिकली. जक्स्ट तो बहुत दूर की बात है. अब तो हम डेफिनेटली वी आर बिहाइंड ऑन DLS. 4 आउट हो गए. आई थिंक इट्स प्रोबब्ली लाइक 155 160 हो गया होगा. वी आर वेल बिहाइंड नाउ. एनीवेज शोएब मलिक स्ट्राइडिंग आउट to join his captain.
Listen, if Malik is he has to make space in his side, in this side, this is the moment to do that now. That's not
DLS
bad,
has
actually.
shot up to 160 at this stage for 4 wickets down. So Pakistan are right against it in terms of the weather conditions, in terms of the match conditions as well. यार एरन फिंच को आप विकेट दे रहे हो यार. अभी आपने चौका भी मारा है पहली बॉल. आप इतनी जाहिलों वाली बैटिंग है यार. और आप एक्सपीरियंस बैट्समैन हो. 38 के हो गए हो. 2003 16 साल से आप इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट खेल रहे हो यार. और बंदरों की तरह आउट हो रहे हो. क्या बोले बंदा.
Outside off, this is driven away from Sarfraz
Late
Ahmed, takes
call.
a quick single.
Oh,
and
that was going to be a run out.
Yep, direct hit would have been
Shoaib Malik,
curtains.
that was never a single यार. कभी no भी बोल दो. क्यों आप सिंगल ले रहे हो. But
Shoaib
Malik survives.
he's used to saying yes.
इसका क्या मतलब है.
Make what you want of it, mate. 147 for 4. I'm actually pretty upset right now because of the fact that the wickets really haven't been earned by Australia. Fakhar Zaman cutting away to third man for no reason, even though there's
Not
a
even
position
one of
there.
them, man. Not
Babar
even
Azam throwing his wicket away and down the leg side. Imam ul Haq following suit, and now to a fucking full toss by Aaron Finch. Goodness gracious, do better. You've played yourself in against the likes of Stark and Cummins. यार मतलब
यार इसी वजह से तो ये इंडिया से मैच हारते हैं. फॉर जस्ट केविंग अंडर प्रेशर. और प्रेशर भी कुछ नहीं था यार. तुमने चौका मारा है अभी.
And again, the pressure is telling here because this is a ridiculous single.
Single कभी भी
And
नहीं
what
था.
is that dive from Malik? He's diving knee first.
He's diving like a dying stork. Flamingo नहीं होता, stork होता है.
Like, matlab, are you a long jumper that you're diving knee first? I don't understand. 147 for 4. Pat Cummins is 2 for 24 and 6.1. Even the 2 wickets that he's picked up have been ridiculous.
Pure mufta यार, pure mufta.
The DLS target is now 160. Pakistan are 30 runs behind. 13 runs behind.
यार 30 को तुम 13 कर रहे हो यार. क्या हो गया यार.
He'll come in to bowl again. He's bowling at around 145 right now over the wicket. A
चलो.
good Yorker to
मलिक
Shoaib
साहब
Malik.
पहले ही सर अपना झुका रहे हैं कि बाउंसर आ रहा है. वो तो पहले ही बच बचाओ के मूड में है यार.
Shuffling away onto the leg side. I'm not sure what his game plan is here. Shoaib Malik.
यार हफीज तुम एक्सपीरियंस बैट्समैन हो. you've been hammering the ball, timing it really beautifully. और फिर तुमने ये गंद मारा है यार. इसलिए तो तुम कभी प्लेयर नहीं बोलते. इसलिए तो तुम्हें गालियाँ पड़ती हैं अभी तक. 16 साल तुम खेल चुके हो.
Look at that. That's a training catch. That's a training catch.
No
And
words.
like you can just hear Michael Clark on the commentary. Inside
And
edge, and
he's
that's going to
gone.
be another wicket. Shoaib Malik is gone for a duck.
यार इसको खेलना ही नहीं आता यार. ये किस बात के इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में. He can't play any form of fast bowling at all. He is finished. He is done. And Pakistan's hopes in this games are pretty much done as well, as Shoaib Malik walks back for a second ball under.
I really don't have words for this. It was a fairly regulation delivery that Imam and Hafiz were getting behind regularly, but this time Malik didn't read the line at all. Got an inside edge and a great catch from Alex Carey, mirroring Sarfraz earlier in the game. And now the pressure is just going to tell on
Look at
Pakistan
that catch
batsmen. The
from
run
Carey,
rate's going to
yaar.
skyrocket as well.
यार इसको खुदा के वास्ते इसका पासपोर्ट छीन लो और इसको इसकी सिटीजनशिप भी छीन लो और इसको असाइलम दे दो इंग्लैंड में. खुदा के वास्ते यार इसको पाकिस्तान में ना आने देना. He's finished. घटिया तरीन player
147 for 5. Hafiz giving away his wicket. This is
यार तुम 2 बॉलें विकेट पे स्टे भी नहीं कर सकते 5-6 पे आके बैटिंग करके यार तुम कहाँ के इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेटर हो यार 90s से तुम खेल रहे हो यार इतने ख़त्म हो तुम कि तुमसे ये 2 बॉलें नहीं खेली जाती यार कमिंस भी 140 150 नहीं मारा 135 136 पे उसकी पेस उसकी निकल रही है और तुमसे खेला ही नहीं जाता यार एक तो हमारे वाहिद सीनियर हैं जो उन्होंने हमारी ज़िंदगियां बर्बाद की हुई हैं यार जान छोड़ दो क्रिकेट की अब कोई नई हॉबी बनाओ रीडिंग करो कोई यार तुम गाड़ियां बेचो कुछ भी करो जान छोड़ दो हमारी यार ये सीनियर भी माँ ये दफ़ा ही नहीं होते कभी
147 for 5. Pakistani cricketers and batsmen, they do have a habit of not knowing when to retire. I think Shoaib
यार
will
मोहम्मद
follow
यूसुफ
suit.
अभी तक ऑफिशियली रिटायर नहीं हुआ रज़ाक भी नहीं हुआ आई एम नॉट जोकिंग सीरियसली दे आर नॉट ऑफिशियली रिटायर्ड
But,
दे आर रिटायर्ड यस बट नॉट रिटायर्ड
Asif Ali will start off. Beautiful delivery
ball,
from Pat
yeah.
Cummins outside of off stump. For Asif Ali, this is going to be his first
यार 8
major
बॉलों पे पूरा
experience.
मैच चेंज हो गया यार
But that's Pakistan cricket for you.
तंग आ गए हैं मर्क्यूरियल टैग से यार जलील हैं बस ये
Average of 30 and a strike rate of 130 from Asif Ali. But I don't know if he
Chalo.
has the longevity in his batting to bat the next 20 overs, which is what they're going to need from him if Pakistan are going to have to go through. I really still think that with all the odds stacked against Pakistan, if they can just bat these two to the 45th, they'll have a chance. But if nothing stupid is done, as this is played away from Asif Ali onto the offside, Ahmed Hassan is a big fan of this gentleman. He says he's a much better player than we make him out to be, and he can actually bat the long innings. Khwaja, I know we're both fairly livid right now in terms
यार ये क्या
of
shot
the
है
kind of
Hafiz
wickets that have
का।
fallen down. But let's focus on the next 20 overs. Fucking Aaron Fitch. How do you get out to a full toss to a fucking part-time off spinner, man? Honestly. आगा तो मेरे से आउट हो कभी इंडोर क्रिकेट में ऐसा तो मेरी टीम में होता है usually. 147 for 5. Pat Cummins now coming in to Asif Ali, who's driven this down to mid-on, but the man at long on will collect. Oh, there's no long on because the Australians think that they've already won the fucking game and they've kept no fielders outside the circle.
149 for 5 after 28 overs
Let's talk about Asif Ali.
क्या बात करें यार उसके बारे में फील्डिंग में तो आपने उसका शिट शो देख ही लिया है अग्रेसिव बैट्समैन है अगर हमने आखिरी ओवर 10 ओवरों में 70-80 करने थे सो यू वुड हैव बीन आइडियल फॉर दैट अब हमने 180 करने इस पोजीशन से तो वो क्या उससे उम्मीद रखे बंदा
By the way, before people start jumping on to this target, I don't want to hear anything about the Pakistani bowling attack. I think they did pretty well to keep Australia at 308. If there was anything missing, it was the fielding efforts and now the batting efforts. The Pakistan ne aaj extra batsman khilaya and he's gone for naught. So, again, you can't fault the bowling. It's a typical Pakistan World Cup campaign where the batsmen don't show up. And in fact, Imam and Babar, they did all right. It wasn't horrible, but
शॉट तो खेलो
But these middle over wickets are ridiculous. Short नहीं खेलो तो wide नहीं मिलती क्या?
मिल जाती है लेकिन आप शॉट भी तो मारो चौके का चांस है यार
कोई नहीं यार. Time है अभी. Pakistan don't need to rush here still. Get to the 45th with Sarfraz and Asif Ali at the crease. Wahab and
यार, आप चाह रहे हो 17 ओवर वो खेले वो आसान थोड़ी है
खेल सकता है यार क्यों नहीं?
खेल तो बिल्कुल सारे ही खेल सकते हैं
T20 का मैच नहीं खेलता ये आसिफ अली. Sarfraz can play long. We know he can.
even the equation is favorable in the last 20 यार ऐसी
Exactly.
कोई बात नहीं है
On the leg side this time, played away.
pressure is another beast altogether
Just relax. Just gotta relax. Get Azhar Mahmood in their ear.
चलो
The champion. The
ताकि
champion.
वो रिलैक्स करके सुसाइड ही कर दें
नहीं मैं समझे वो बैटिंग कोच है क्योंकि बॉलिंग में तो कुछ करता नहीं है.
ओह
151 for 5. 4D chess a little. 4D chess झुकते हैं.
ये 6D चेस खेल
He played away onto the leg side for a single. Gopi Kawal saying, like my comment above, Malik and Asif equals 1 1/3 of a batsman. I don't even know where that's coming from, but somehow I feel inclined to agree with it. I think Asif might come good today. Give him a little bit of a chance, and Captain Fantastic is still out there. And Sarfraz Ahmed showing all of his 3 stumps as this cuts away. I really
यार गैप में तो कर लो अगर तुमने
यार
करनी है
ये इसका बैटिंग स्टाइल जो है ना मुझे सिवियर एंजाइटी दे देगा. ये तीनों स्टंप शो करके फिर कोई 8वें स्टंप पे खड़ा होता है. अगर ये रॉकेट मार दे कि स्टंप्स पे आउट हो जाएगा. एंड नाउ ही शिफ्ट्स बैक. लाइक हाउ डू यू इवन नो
नहीं,
वेयर
तो
योर
that's
मार्क
what he's
इज.
gambling on ना कि he'll bowl me a faster one and I'll just paddle sweep it for 2 तो ये थोड़ी माइंड गेम्स वो खेल रहा होता है
I really don't
Sarfraz.
know. When has this worked for Sarfraz?
भाई आप ही उसको रेट करते हो मैं तो कहता हूँ उसको वनडे टीम में नहीं होना चाहिए आप
Okay, no,
बताएं।
that there's 2 gears to you, Khwaja. Either he's a decent batsman or he's out of the team. You got to find the middle ground.
Is he a decent batsman?
I think he's a decent batsman.
Okay.
The numbers might not show it, but I think he has a lot more potential than he performs to.
Yeah, I just can't believe how this innings has gone pear-shaped once again.
Played away from Sarfraz down the ground. There's a man at long on that'll field it away. It'll
अब
just
मसला
be a
ये
single.
सारे अब कमिंस और स्टार्क के ओवर उसने बचा लेने अपनी ये लॉली पॉली बॉलिंग करा के मैक्सवेल को भी अब वो लगा लेगा. मैक्सवेल विल टेम्प्ट आसिफ अली टू प्ले अ बिग शॉट एंड he'll get caught out. ऐसा ही कोई सीन होना है और फिर मैच वैसे ही अल्लाह अल्लाह खैर सल्ला हो जाएगा. हमने सारे ऑलराउंडर ड्रॉप करके सारे फास्ट बॉलर घुसा दिए हैं. अब समझ नहीं आती यार. और मलिक स्पेशलिस्ट बैट्समैन जो 6-7 पे अब आता है, ये कौन सी टीम स्पेशलिस्ट बैट्समैन 7 पे खिलाती है यार. समझ से बाहर है. I don't know why these guys can't be dropped from the side, yeah, honestly. Pat Cummins now the second highest wicket taker in the World Cup after Mohammad Amir. He's stepped up and delivered for his team, and he's on track for a 5 for 2. He's got 3 out of the 5 taken for the Aussies.
Producer Sarfraz is already asking me what the plan is. 10 overs of cricket in this game. Forget about the previous experience. You're seeing it like a fucking beach ball, and you play it a full toss to mid wicket into the deep.
पूरी तो मारो कम से कम. वही
Michael Clark on TV commentary was yelling that should have gone outside of the stadium. मतलब क्या है यार, थोड़ा कलाइयों का उपयोगी कर लिया करो.
Good drive there, pass point from Asif Ali. So chalo, he's looking relatively comfortable at the crease. He has to make some amends here after some bad drop catches in the field. So he has time to get set. कोई जल्दी तो नहीं है. आराम से अपने आप को यार सेट करके take your time, just bat the overs. कुछ भी हो सकता है अभी भी.
Gopi Miyakawa saying he should have stayed asleep. Honestly, I kind of agree with you, even though you're kind enough to listen to us. But I don't know what's happening here, but it's definitely not working in Pakistan favor. Just pulled away from Sarfraz, and the man in the deep will collect. It'll be a comfortable. True, but यार थोड़ा तेज भाग लो यार. एक दफा.
पहुंच गया यार. तुम क्यों इतने hyper हो रहे हो?
Switching roles here on commentary today. I'm really on edge after that wicket that Hafiz gave away. Why is this saying Malik को अब सिर्फ ads करने चाहिए? And Srijan, he's just confirming what we know about Malik, that his average in
Ad भी क्या ही ad
in
है
England is 13.5.
यार. मलिक के नाम का आप कोई प्रोडक्ट लोगे? मैं तो जहर ही लूंगा उसके नाम का.
यार वो कौन है Twitter पे जो लेगा? Inside edge, it'll go straight to the keeper, bounce and go to the keeper, so it's not a wicket. 159 for 5, 29.4.
I would buy rat poison in the name of Malik. That's all I think.
Naveed on the stream is agreeing with me. Thank you. Match-winning innings from Sarfraz is guaranteed today, boys. I like the optimism. I could use a lot of it right now. I'm really down in the gutter after this shit show of batting performance as Sarfraz gets on top of this one, played away onto the leg side. There's a man at deep square that'll field it away. It'll be a single, decent over from Pakistan. If they can just keep rotating the strike, get to the last 40 overs, and see where the game takes them from there. There's calls from the studio audience about the net run rate, but that is a far-fetched fantasy, buddy. It's minus 2.4 after the West Indies loss, so I don't think we're gonna get any marks on that. If we're gonna qualify for the gone again, and this is time. It's Asif Ali. Richardson has almost sealed the win for the Canary Yellow. It's a good length delivery outside of off. It's just picked up off the pace. Gets the glove of Asif Ali and straight to the keeper. And I don't know what he's shadow batting a fucking leave while he leaves the pitch. Yeah, that's pretty much it from us, folks. 160 for 6. We're gonna hang around and witness what has been an embarrassing evening of cricket. But at least I'll get to go home early again. I feel like that happens more often than not with this team. 5 off 8 from Asif Ali. With इस्लामाबाद वाले कितने जिन्होंने कितनी चीजें गारंटी की थी
यार. जो उसका पूरे हिस्ट्री ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड ही टुल्ला प्लेयर का रहा है. अब आप उससे एक्सपेक्ट करो वर्ल्ड कप में आपको मैच विनिंग 80 मारेगा, रन अ बॉल 80. कम ऑन यार. ये इजरू वाले तो आपको पता ही 2 नंबर है यार. आपने बजट नहीं देखा कल क्या अनाउंस किया इन्होंने. Very glum faces in the change of pace studio. हमारे प्ले बाय प्ले मुसाद ने माइक भी रख दिया है. बिल्कुल अपसेट हो गए हैं. मुझे ईवल आई देने, गालियां देने के यार ये क्या टीम है तुम्हारी. मैं क्या बताऊं इनको यार. Just in the space of 5 overs पूरे मैच का रुख बदल गया. Hassan Ali strides out and Pakistan 160 for 6 after 30 overs. Who could have imagined यार इन 4 ओवरों में ही पूरा मैच. Bichara Sarfraz, have to feel sorry for him. An absolute disaster class from his batting once again. इतने वेल सेट होके आपने सारे उनके बॉलर्स को डोमिनेट करके उनके अटैक ओवर्स प्ले करके फिर आपने ऐसे सॉफ्ट डिसमिसल्स, ऑल ऑफ देम हैव बीन सॉफ्ट डिसमिसल्स एक्सेप्ट फॉर मे बी आसिफ अली. वेरी पोर शो. Wide down the leg side from Maxwell. Hassan Ali, age 24, was once the number 1 ranked bowler just a year ago. कहाँ उसका स्टार्ट जा रहा है और कहाँ अब पहुँच चुका है. He's gotten the Azam Mahmood poison, just bunted to cover for a single. Sarfraz now 16 of 17. वो भी सोच रहा होगा यार क्या टीम है मेरी, सारी मेहनत करके सारा फाइट बैक करके मैच को 40% डोमिनेट करके फिर भी अब लूजिंग पोजीशन में आ गया. Some comments coming in. Gopi Mia Kawal, next match 11. अभी से ही बेचारे 11 डिसाइड होंगे. बेसिकली ही सेइंग कि इमाद शुड कम इनटू द टीम. हारिस को भी वो चाह रहे टीम में आए. वंस अगेन आई डोंट एग्री विद दिस टैक्टिक ऑफ प्लेइंग 7 बैट्समैन. जो काम 6 से नहीं हुआ सो 7वां क्या करेगा यार. आप अपनी बॉलिंग तो पूरी कवर रखो. माज की दुआई कह रहे हैं नॉट वन गेम आसिफ अली हैज परफॉर्म्ड. इमाद एंड शदाब शुड प्ले इन प्लेस ऑफ मलिक एंड आसिफ अली. आई थिंक आसिफ अली का एक्सपेरिमेंट हमने ट्राई कर लिया, फ़ायदा नहीं हुआ और मलिक का तो सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता कि वो 11 में आए. सो यू शुड एटलीस्ट बोल्स्टर योर bowling lineup. So I do agree with Maz over here. Desi Sputnik, good to know that the management thinks that Malik is a better option against pacers than Haris, the guy who made 200s against this attack. Good point. लेकिन हारिस का भी यही मसला है कि यार वो भी नंबर 4 पे ही अच्छा खेलता है. फिर आप ऊपर नीचे और किस किस को करोगे. एन डॉट कह रहे हैं, नवीद कह रहे हैं आई एम डन गाइज, थैंक यू गाइज फॉर अ वंडरफुल डे. बाकी तो पाकिस्तानी फैंस edged away. That is going to be 4 for Hassan Ali. Chalo, some luck going with us. Flashed away past the keeper. Maxwell looking frustrated. 168 for 6 Pakistan. The 31st over is about to come to an end. Desi Sputnik, good to know that the management. वो तो I repeated that. I am done, guys. Thank you guys for a wonderful day. बाकी तो पाकिस्तानी फैंस की ज़िंदगी ही ऐसी है. I agree with you, नवीद. जलील हो के हम बस फिर भी ढीठ हर मैच में पहुँचे होते हैं उम्मीदें लेके. स्पेशली जब नेक्स्ट वीक इंडिया के साथ मैच है जो हमारी वैसे ही लेते रहते हैं वर्ल्ड कप में. गोपी मियाँ कवाल, अग्री. इमाद हैज़ डन नथिंग टू बी ड्रॉप्ड. ही हैज़ डन नथिंग टू बी ड्रॉप्ड. और मज़े की बात ही हैज़ डन नथिंग टू डिजर्व प्लेस इन द 11 ईदर. तो यही हमारे मसले रहते हैं. सो वी नॉट आउट ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट एट ऑल. पेशावर जल में कह रही ये टीम गालियों पे चलती है, अब इंडिया की खैर नहीं यार. अब गालियाँ देख दे के अगर हम जीत गए होते तो फिर तो सारे वर्ल्ड कप ही हमारे नाम होते. किंग वेंगर सिंह, आई एम टेलिंग यू वी आर विनिंग दिस वन. यार किंग एंड वेंगर, तुम तो वाकई आर्सेन वेंगर के वाकई फ़ैन हो अगर तुमने अभी भी उम्मीद लगाई हुई है. Get off the pitch. Kane Richardson coming in for the 32nd over to Sarfraz, who's on 17 of 19. हसन भी बेचारा सपोर्ट कर रहा है जितना वो कर सकता है. लेट्स सी क्या कारनामे करते हैं हमारे बॉलर. Back of length, Sarfraz tucks it away to square leg for a single. अब सरफराज फ़ौरन सिंगल ले रहा है यार. अब टेल एंडर को एक्सपोज करता रहेगा तो कितनी देर ये चलता रहेगा सिलसिला. बट इवन केन रिचर्डसन प्रोड्यूसिंग द विकेट देयर. सो एवरी सिलेक्शन द ऑजीज हैव मेड टुडे हैज़ बेसिकली कम गुड. क्या करें भाई, पाकिस्तानी तो कोई भी सिलेक्शन, कहीं की भी सिलेक्शन सुपर हिट कर देती है. वी वर 136 for 3 एंड नाउ वी आर 169 for 6. यार ये समझ से बाहर है, ये हुआ क्या है. We were in fact 136 for 2 जब तीसरी विकेट गिरी थी. Down the leg side, that will be another extra given by the generous Aussies. काफ़ी 10-12 रन इन्होंने दिए हमें एक्स्ट्राज में. They're repaying us for our generosity as well. हमने भी कोई 19-20 रन दिए. तो extras has been played well for Pakistan today and for Australia.
I hate to be the one bringing this up, but how much has Asif Ali cost us this game? He hasn't performed with the bat, and he put down 2 set batsmen as well in his catching. Good shot from well, at least good defense from Hassan. Got behind the ball. He did better than Shoaib Malik did.
Shoaib Malik to yaar ab khatam ho gaya yaar. Usko to obviously look at that third 10 over bracket, 50 for 4 yaar. What the hell are they doing?
Why is this banking on a Wahab match-winning innings?
Kamal hai yaar.
You know what? I really applaud the optimism of some of the commenters that we get. Shot from Hassan Ali into the D for 6. What the fuck? Sometimes Pakistan cricket, like I can't even.
That is a 6
Short delivery after we're down and out, and Hassan just slaps this over mid wicket. Maybe Malik can take a look at this and see how to wield across a bat. God damn it! 65-meter over the mid wicket boundary for half a dozen.
Really crunched that through deep into wicket. Lovely shot from Hassan Ali. और मसला ये हम वाकई उम्मीदें लगा के बैठ जाएंगे कि यार कुछ हो सकता है.
Look at that. Still a better fielder than Asif Ali.
And he can't even claim he was trying to save the kids.
Oh, another one from Asif, but I think
that
this
is another 6. नहीं 6 है यार.
Golf swing by Hassan. I really don't understand the batting style here. He just went for it completely. If there was a long on in place, it would have been a wicket. But I think he is smart enough to look at the field, which is not what I can say for Hafiz and Malik. And by the way, if you're going to tune into the rest of the game, it's just going to be me backhanding and being sarcastic about how shit our senior batsmen are. I'm just going to be full-on ex-girlfriend right now. I'm going to fucking rip into them. I can't deal with this anymore. 31.5 overs. Hassan Ali misses one outside of off stump.
ठीक है यार, तुमने 2 छक्के मार ली. थोड़ा calculated hitting करो. But he flashed and missed, so fair enough. बच गया.
DL score, Surfraz probably have a look, but it's probably 400 by now. But
DL score पे I think we should be at 240 or something right now. तो वो तो equation बिल्कुल ही system से बाहर हो गई है.
यार हफीज, आसिफ और मलिक में से अगर एक बंदा 40 ओवर तक भी खेल लेता तो तकलीफ थी
यार. अगर मगर का तो फायदा ही नहीं है ना बात करने का. क्या करें. 216 is the DL score. तो आप लोग तो बिल्कुल ही छोड़ दो. We are mid-30.
But बारिश वैसे it doesn't really look like it's going to happen. Surfraz down the track, inside edge onto his pads. If you can't play spin and you can't play pace, what do you want me to bowl to you, damn it?
तुम अपने हीरो सरफराज को क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हो. कॉलिसियम ऑफ फायर.
यार मेरी बात सुनो. हीरो अपनी जगह होता है. Like we call it like it is.
Oh wow.
This is pulled away from Surfraz. It'll beat the man at short fine leg, but there should be
भी नहीं होंगे
a man in the deep. It'll just be a single. It's a short boundary, so the twos are hard to come by.
अब हसन अली की approach will be very interesting here.
I don't want him to go hard at this stage.
थोड़ी
I
तो
mean
यार
that's probably what he'll do, but I don't want him to go hard at this stage. Just get to the 40th. I'm telling you now, you get to the 40th with some wickets in hand and anything can happen. It is a game of cricket at the end of the day.
आमिर और वहाब हमने देखा है, they can bat on occasion, तो at least get close भाई. net run rate भी कोई चीज़ है.
नहीं है. 1 minute quite, I think 8 and over. It's not much. Maxwell to Hassan Ali, makes room and crashes this onto the offside. There's a man, Aaron Finch, who will field that away. No run.
वैसे हसन अली भी 50s मारी हुई in South Africa and in New Zealand.
There it is. There's that awful hope that Pakistani
just
fans
telling
will
you the
construct.
numbers, bro.
Don't give me this shit.
Kid, the Aussie kid enjoying his ice cream.
And that'll
Pulled
be.
away, and that is another 6 from Hassan Ali. What a shot!
He's just falling away. He's flailing away. Hassan Ali, the footwork is completely lost, and he's hit Hassan. Hassan has just demolished this over long on for 6. Surfraz is not even making eye contact with him because this is probably not the game plan. But Hassan Ali couldn't care less.
भाई जो मारी है पक्की मारे. 87 meter hit, so that was well into the crowd.
I don't think this is a sustainable way of batting, but fuck that.
Good strong
down
drive
the track.
down to long on. Oh, but it's straight enough. That's another single to Hassan Ali. ठीक है, छिक्का मार के single ले रहा है और उससे ज़्यादा क्या कह सकते हैं.
So Hassan Ali now has more runs than Fakhr, Asif Ali and Shoaib Malik combined. Surfraz 19 off 22. Hassan Ali has rocketed away to 24 off 11 after 3 sixes. I really think he needs to calm down. Surfraz plays it away. I mean, I want to go back to the Sri Lanka game against in the Champions Trophy. I know the target was a lot less, and we were only 160 for 6 when Amir and 160 for 7 when Amir and Surfraz rescued us. But we could be looking at a similar situation.
Yeah, that means Hassan will have to make like a 60 or 70 to wo, I think it's quite difficult.
King Winger is just adamant on being that person.
अगर आपकी किसी बुकी से बात हुई किंग वेंगर तो हमें बता दो, हम इस सस्पेंस में नहीं रहना चाहते अगले 15 ओवर के.
Gopi Mia Kawal saying Surfraz is our anchor and Hassan will be our striker.
यार ऐसे एंकर और स्ट्राइकर हो तो फिर तो आपकी टाइटैनिक जैसी कश्ती डूबनी है यार, टू बी क्वाइट फ्रैंक. बट ये वन थिंग वी कैन से कि भाई 10 तक बैटिंग है.
कौन 10 तक बैटिंग है? अजीब है.
आमिर और वहाब यार, दे कैन एटलीस्ट होल्ड अ बैट, यू नो. क्या हो गया?
10 तक बैटिंग है. मिचेल स्टार्क के सामने 10 तक बैटिंग है यार. अजीब. तुम
ओ भाई उसने अभी छिक्के नहीं मारे. किसको मारे थे? केन रिचर्डसन को.
Frustrating evening as a Pakistan fan. We just don't know what to make of it. There's such nice.
यार हम तो फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हैं. मिकी और से सोचो क्या हाल होगा बेचारे का.
He's getting a fat paycheck and he's leaving at the end of the tournament.
Whoa.
He couldn't give a shit.
फिर भी यार कोई रेपुटेशन और कोई चीज होती
He's only won one tournament in his lifetime, which is the Champions Trophy with Pakistan. So he can shut the hell up and leave.
यार ऐसे तो रवि शास्त्री भी कोई टूर्नामेंट नहीं जीता यार.
By the way, the required run rate is less than 7.
रन रिक्वायरमेंट तो कुछ भी नहीं है, वो तो मसला ही कोई नहीं. द वे हसन अली इज बैटिंग, रिक्वायरमेंट क्या 10 ओवर में पूरा हो जाएगा. बट वही है, बैटिंग द ओवर्स.
King Mingers. A Shasha Hedge Yalonga from Surfraz. Maybe we can play that to just lift the mood a little.
अगली बाउंड्री पे हम जरूर बजाएंगे.
अभी प्ले कर दो भाई. मैं क्या बोलूं इस वक्त. गालियों के अलावा कुछ दिमाग में आ ही नहीं रहा.
तो दे दो गालियां यार.
Well, in the surreally voice of Sarfraz Ahmed.
सुरीली तो मैं नहीं कहूँगा
यार. ठीक आवाज है. क्या हो गया तुम्हें? अब हर बंदा जो है वो क्या नाम है? नहीं वो नहीं
अली सेठी.
यार ऐसे तो ना करो. Comments on YouTube. Muhammad Shahzain is saying you guys have gone for full Arsenal TV fan mode. Arsenal fan TV mode.
यार और बंदा बोले भी क्या है यार. ये
It's about net spin.
जानवर
It's about
है.
gross spin. It's about net spin.
I've had enough, fam. It's over, blood.
Missing Haris Sohail. Don't know why he was
यार
underestimated.
why would anybody miss Haris? Even his own family members don't miss him. कहते हैं उसको इंग्लैंड में ही छोड़ो यार. 5 रोटियां खाता
यार
है.
ये कितनी दफा 99 का फाइनल दिखाएंगे? कितनी दफा? और कोई मैच नहीं हुआ. 2011 में हमने हराया इनको.
हाँ हमने लिए हैं. ठीक है यार. 2015 वाला ही दिखा दो. ये तो ना दिखाओ फॉर गॉड से.
दिखा के एक दो पता नहीं ये फेक जीसस आया था बॉलिंग कराने. 5 ओवर में 47 रन्स 1 विकेट एंड इट्स प्लेड अवे ऑन द लेग साइड फॉर अ सिंगल.
कभी फेक जीसस कौन है ये? केन रिचर्डसन बंदा है यार. रिमेंबर द नेम. तौबा यार. सारा मूड का तहस नहस कर दिया यार. सारा एक तो मजे की बात है उन्होंने 2 ओवरों में ही सारा जूस निकाल दिया मैच.
यार मुझे बताओ अगर यही करना हो तो 50 पे वो या 100 पे आउट हो जाया करो यार. हमें नहीं जरूरत इसकी.
सीरियसली यार.
एटलीस्ट घर तो जाएं.
Get on with our day. At least we'll have 2 hours back. Now we're watching for 3 hours and then we lose by 48 runs. तो फायदा क्या हुआ?
Anyways, for 20 people joining us now, Pakistan are 192 for 6 in 33.1 overs, chasing 308, which didn't seem like a big target about 10 overs ago. But
देख के
Hassan Ali, one track mind.
भाई he has crossed your captain in score. One track.
यार ऐसा ना करो यार तुम. मतलब
बस सच बोल रहा हूँ. 24
हाँ किया है तो मतलब who's more important to the chase right now?
Slower ball held it back and it was way wide of off stump. तो premeditated leg side swing. Hassan Ali थोड़ा control.
Pakistan have a win percentage of 10%,
10%.
which is 10 higher than I thought.
भी हमारी ले रहा है इस
It would be Richardson on the off stump. Upish
what
from
a drive.
Hassan Ali.
That's 4 runs.
Oh, look
Hassan
at that.
Ali plays a textbook Wisden-esque cover drive.
ये सबसे गंदा पेट्रियोटिक गाना है by the way. I've never said this. ये वाला पार्ट ठीक है बट खुदा वाला पार्ट. सरफराज अहमद को जो सरफराज हमारे प्रोड्यूसर को जो ना वो कोक स्टूडियो आइटिस हो गया. मतलब जब तक 8 इंस्ट्रूमेंट एक साथ प्ले नहीं होंगे ना म्यूजिक नहीं बनेगा उसके लिए.
X Ulfi X
196 for 6. Hassan Ali somehow.
हमारे ढीठ फैन भी कसम खुदा की. फिर भी उम्मीदें
तुम
लगा
सोचो
के
ये
बैठे
लोग
हो।
पैसे दे के आके आए
यार 30 40 पाउंड उन्होंने भरे हुए हैं यार।
what 40 pounds minimum World Cup ticket is 60 pounds
ओ नहीं यार वाकई।
cut away
What a
and
shot!
that'll be 4 more
Hassan Ali smashes it over cover this time. That is another 4. Pakistan is on fire.
Hassan Ali 32 off 14
पाकिस्तान जान जान पाकिस्तान दिल दिल पाकिस्तान जान जान पाकिस्तान
200 up for Pakistan in the 34th over.
King Wenger.
Hassan Ali has just been tearing their bowling apart.
two
Smashing
shots
it
back
over
to
the
back this
covers.
time he just smashed it a forehand smash over the cover and it'll go down to the boundary for 4 more he's got I don't know what the plan here is because
It's working.
surely this can't happen for 50 overs maybe Hassan Ali now that'll be it top edge and there'll be fine leg to collect yep that'll be another wicket I told yaar matlab kya sabr nahi tha 32 off 13 no why not if you're good enough to play 32 off 14 you should be good enough to just leave one delivery alone
यार अब आप
this one
10वें बैट्समैन से क्या उम्मीद लगानी है यार।
Hussein Osama someone make Hassan Ali and calm the fuck down well too late buddy he's already hauled out to fine leg it's another wicket for Pakistan but I think having Amr now at the crease will probably be better than Hassan because he's got a better mind at least in terms of batting
सही कह रहे हो। इनफैक्ट आई थिंक वो पहले भी भेज सकते थे आमिर को बट आई थिंक दे वांटेड अ बिट ऑफ
a boost up
स्कोरिंग बूस्ट अप उनको चाहिए था जो अब डीएलएस पे फिर 20 रन दूर हो गए क्योंकि 7वीं विकेट गिर गई है।
nice little cameo there from Hassan Ali 32 off 14 but I feel like you know interestingly enough after the first loss against the West Indies
या
Wasim Bhai का एक interview आ रहा था I think Jio के साथ that I don't know why I watched any Jio content but it managed to find me on my Twitter timeline and I was listening to it and he was like critical of even Hassan Ali's batting he's like देखो आप World Cup खेलने आए हो
हाँ
you don't just swing your bat for no loss
सही बात है।
play with some sort of mind you're an international cricketer you know better that you're already on 32 or 14 you can defend one delivery
Here comes Wahab Riaz, so they're sending the
Sahel with an unreadable comment
attacking batsman
200 up for Pakistan by the way so like that happened
क्या कह रहे हैं सरखेल साहब?
सरखेल को हमने कहा भी ट्विटर चलाए ट्विटर नहीं चला रहा इधर आके कमेंट कर रहे हैं सरखेल क्या यार तुम
कसम खुदा की यार
तुम्हारे भी तुम लोग हमारी तुम्हारी वजह से हैं तुम लोग की इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड की पता नहीं
2 नंबर जाली
क्या
प्लेयर
नाम है
यार।
उसका क्या नाम है वो उस मूवी का जीशान ने बताया था ना पता नहीं मनी बॉल कौन सी हमारी मनी बॉल चलेगी इधर up his drive from Sarfraz but doesn't carry to the man at
अबे
cover
ये सब मिथ है मनी बॉल वगैरह इनको कुछ नहीं पता ही ऐसे ही बस
टुल्ले टुल्ले लगते हैं
anybody who watches even a bit of domestic cricket can tell ये अच्छा है ये बुरा है अच्छा है बुरा है इतने इनकी तो इतनी नॉलेज है कोई भी बना ले टीम इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है। शेन वॉटसन और आंड्रे रसल को पिक करने में आपका कौन सा कारनामा था?
200 for 7 no Asif Ali slander please man is okay I'm not going to read this I'm not going
Fuck Asif
no
Ali
no no
and
no no
that
no no no
slander
we're
यार,
not going to
दफा
do
करो
this
यार।
we're not going to get into this
क्यों?
no let's just I don't want to talk about this because I have my opinions that might not be agreeable by the masses
108 of 96 अभी भी यार मैनेजेबल है अगर एक नहीं 2 ही पार्टनरशिप चाहिए लेकिन
फर्स्ट स्कोर अगर हमारे 3 आउट होते इधर शिट यार
मसला ये कि वहाब रियाज इज नॉट वेरी गुड अगेंस्ट स्पिन तो अभी उसको स्पिनर ही लगाएंगे
is Wahab on the bat though
या
Wahab is on the bat so we still have batting to go
मैं कह रहा हूँ 10 तक बैटिंग है यार ओनली शाहीन इज यू कैन से अ मग
yeah he's pretty bad
और शाहीन हैज दिस फनी एबिलिटी ऑफ
It's
नॉट
sixes.
गेटिंग आउट नहीं होता किसी से ही स्विंग्स एंड मिसेस ऑल द टाइम बट ही डजंट गेट आउट
pretty sure that's just luck that's not an ability
यार
but
क्यों
we'll take
नहीं
it
है?
we'll take it
क्यों नहीं यार
we'll
इस
take
वक्त तो
it
सब चलेगा
Exactly.
एनीवे ही कम्स मिचेल स्टार्क
beautifully driven from Wahab
इतनी
and
कॉन्फिडेंट ड्राइव तो इमाम ने नहीं मारी थी जितनी वहाब ने मारी है।
so Muhammad Amir and Shaheen Afridi to still come to bat that's not a bad thing that's not a bad thing
अच्छा
The
सरखेल
longer this
7
thing
का
goes,
ये
the
मुझे
better it is for
कमेंट नज़र आ गया हमारी ट्विच स्ट्रीम पे ही इज़ कॉपी पेस्टेड अ वेरी फेमस ट्वीट जो उसका स्क्रीनशॉट हम किसी दिन आपको दिखा देंगे काफ़ी फनी जी इन अब्यूजिव वे
as Morris
हमारे
Rover
सारे मीरपुरी गैंग सुकून से बैठ गए अब जो इतना जज्बा दिखा रहे थे हूटिंग कर रहे थे
Stark
बेचारे।
now coming around full delivery on the leg stump
दो
Sarfraz Ahmed
easy
places
दो
away
है।
into the leg side it should be a comfortable two yeah it will be 65-meter boundaries that'll just allow for a couple Sarfraz has been quietly ticking away 23 off 26 is not a bad effort in this chase if he can bat the 50 overs I think Pakistan still have a chance It's just remarkable for me to say that even. But Hassan Ali,
3 lusty blows for 6.
and then 3 boundaries as well. So
Boundaries were even better, yeah.
I guess he did his job, but I really hope he would have stuck around for a little while because
Yeah.
getting
Oh.
getting 100 runs with 4 wickets in hand is doable in modern day cricket.
Yeah, it's doable if you have a batting line like England, not like our mugs.
यार कभी तुम कहते हो 10 तक बैटिंग है,
Pulled
कभी तुम
away.
कहते हो mugs हैं. It's pulled away into the
भाई
light side.
आदिल रशीद 10 पे खेलता है, उसकी 6 फर्स्ट क्लास 100 है.
Fair enough.
अब आप हसन अली से कंपेयर कर रहे हो.
No, that's true. Can't
Come
argue
on,
with that.
bro.
Played away onto the deep square leg for a
और
single.
अभी भी वहाब हमने देखा है, he has World Cup 50s to his name, तो हो कुछ भी सकता है. लेकिन right now it just seems like net run rate, damage control, nothing else.
King Wenger's
And let's be frank, this was assumed as a loss against Australia. यार ये अलग बात है कि हम disheart हुए हैं जिस तरीके से हम हार रहे हैं, but it was assumed losses versus Australia and
Yep.
India. मसला ये कि वो श्रीलंका वाला वॉश आउट हमारे गले पड़ जाएगा, उसका कुछ करना
But
होगा
it's not
हमें.
about that's not how the game works though. Pretty well negotiated from Wahab, a good short ball from Stark. That's not how the game works. If you're in a winning position, doesn't matter who it is, you take it home.
I'm just saying in the broader sense of reaching the semis यार. Semis पे हमने कैसे पहुंचना?
Gopi Mia Kawal, Islu boys are too protective of their players. King Wenger is sporting the Tulla style over the Moneyball style. That's the Lahore Calendar style. भाई Lahore Calendar ने Facebook पे पोल करा के अपना platinum pick किया था. Please never forget that Chris Lynn was.
Chris Lynn platinum pick नहीं बनता किसी की दुनिया में, क्या बात कर रहे हो तुम?
आप लोगों ने Facebook पोल पे करा के पिक किया था या नहीं किया
यार
था?
of course they were going to pick Chris Lynn यार, क्या हो गया? They probably fixed the poll as well.
यार.
कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Oh, bouncer from Stark. Wahab
Crazy
gets in the
ball.
way of that. Hits the handle of his bat. It'll be a single. Like I said, the fast bowlers club is nowhere to be seen. Wahab bowled.
Just like the Pakistan team, Lahore Qalandars has a coaching problem, not a player problem.
Oh, that's a pretty good point, actually. 90 miles per hour from Stark this time. 145 kph. Still, the fastest delivery of the game has come from Wahab at 148. By the way.
147 I think Stark ने मारा था, 148 वहाब का ही लगता है.
Yep.
बेचारे all
छोटी-छोटी खुशियाँ जो
Pakistani
होती हैं
fans
ना.
are stunned. Okay, what just happened with us in half an hour? The whole game got effed up out of nowhere.
I think I'm not going to get into the discussion, but I actually agree with what Sohail and Gopi Mia Kawal have said now. I think that's a fair point. And that was the course of action that should have been taken. 205 for 7 after 35 overs. Pakistan are chasing 308. They
Desi
need
Sputnik कह रहा है Adil Rashid actually has 10 first class hundreds, about the same as Sarfraz. अब बोलो
क्या बोलूं यार मैं
यानी
तुम्हें? लग
उसने
गए
मेरी पॉइंट भी स्ट्रेंथन की है और तुम्हारी कैप्टन की भी ले ली है.
ये होगा कोई MQM के खिलाफ
यार.
बोलने वाला GM
अब
वाजिद.
अल्ताफ भाई उस दिन अरेस्ट हो गए थे, तो उनकी गलती है कि हमारी बैटिंग नहीं हो रही.
DL target is now 245.
सरफराज उसके प्रोटेस्ट में ये मैच जिता दे हमें.
ठीक है यार हर मैच में प्रोटेस्ट कर दे हमें क्या है.
अच्छा कल इंटरेस्टिंग गेम. I think it's a rain affected game tomorrow as well, India versus New Zealand. So that will be interesting कि यार न्यूजीलैंड को थोड़े खुड्डे लगे.
अच्छा, are you the type of fan, like for me as a Chelsea fan, when Chelsea don't win, my
जी.
second priority is to make sure that United don't get anywhere close either. Do you feel that way about India? If Pakistan don't win, then India shouldn't get
Of
close.
course, यार. I would say India losing is more important than Pakistan winning.
No, I don't. That's ridiculous. I really hope you don't mean that, but, because I
वो
mean,
तो understood है यार.
Yeah,
We like to have company in misery. ऐसे ही होता है.
yeah.
गोगो भी कह रहा है यार क्या बेकार टीम है तुम्हारी, बिल्कुल हमें लिफ्ट ही नहीं करा रहा. अब
Where'd he go?
205
205 for 7. It's probably here to close down the production, which is probably a decent idea considering how we've batted.
No doubt.
Wahab 2 off 4, Sarfraz 24 off 28. यार अजहर अली को ही खिला रहे थे यार.
मैंने ये शायद 2 घंटे पहले बोला था समरसेट में अगर
अच्छा,
वो खेले.
that's a good point.
And Babar is going to be playing T20 Blast for Somerset this summer.
Yeah, he
as
will.
well.
That's a wait.
So he definitely looks like he enjoys this pitch and the conditions. So
Yeah, by the way, that was a very Didier Drogba-esque move by Sohail to draft that's not by Sohail, by Azhar Ali to bring in Babar Azam to the Somerset T20 side. It was his recommendation actually,
not
and
bad.
that's why Hazard plays for Chelsea, because he spoke to.
used to.
Wow, too
used
soon.
to है यार.
Too soon.
बेच दिया तुम लोगों ने.
मतलब
इतने सस्ते में.
एक दिन में इतने दुख काफी नहीं है. Upish from
strong guy
Wahab,
from
the man at
Wahab.
cover will field. But the thing with the tailenders in now is that if they're not going to get runs, then the run rate will slightly creep up as well.
3 dots played so far. कोई frustrated होके शॉट ना मारे. अब थोड़ा सा mental strength दिखाएं इस वक्त. बेचारा सरफराज क्या सोच रहा होगा यार. कहाँ
He's
से
done
कहाँ-
everything right today in terms of his bowling changes, fielding
His
placements.
captaincy was good today, no doubt.
And he's still on the losing side. Wahab now getting ready for this. This is a short pitch
Oof,
barrage
God.
from Pat Cummins, but he'll get a single off of that one.
हाँ तो मैं जैसे डिस्कस कर रहा था, let's these were assumed losses against Australia and India anyway.
Yeah, and England.
So the problem is that the washout has cost us a point. So assuming we beat our last 4 opponents, 4.5 wins, will that be enough? I mean 5.5 because we beat England. That should be enough to get to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
But then you can't have any misstep at all. India से अगर आप हार भी जाते हो, अगर हम जीत जाए फिर तो बिल्कुल इक्वेशन बदल जाती है. लेकिन
Well, if we win today, that helps as well.
no doubt.
Safraz is still out there as he places away over
आ
point.
जाओ दो
It'll be
easy
a
दो
couple
है
runs
यार.
into the deep. Yeah, he's going to
Nah, it's
come
just a
back
single.
for it. No, it'll just be a single. Wow. I think he's just looking forward to the next over. I think it's
इस पे गिर ना जाए. यार मिकी आर्थर को ही दिखाता है इस वक्त.
it's a nice hoodie though.
हुडी तो अच्छी है लेकिन that AJ looks really ugly on it. ये वाली हुडी अच्छी है.
ये भी अच्छे.
The blue one with the stripes and
Pakistan still just need 100 runs off 14 overs. If they bat the 50, they'll get home.
still numerically तो हम we are in the game but atmospherically we are out of the game.
Just bat the 50, damn it. This is played away onto the offside. There's a point, a fielder at point, so won't be any runs there.
Glenn Maxwell in a jovial mood, बैटिंग और बॉलिंग में गंद मार के, लेकिन मैच फिर भी इसकी टीम जीत रही है. King Wenger agree with Khwaja about India. That's why World Cup 2007 doesn't hurt so much. Yeah, that loss was pretty bad as well. It was so bad that we lost our bloody coach to a heart attack though.
Yep, rough year for Pakistan cricket.
And we have a South African in charge right now, so he needs to have all of his MRIs and everything, CAT scans भी करवा ले अपने. Anyways, so 5.5 wins is I was saying we should be targeting.
5.5 wins, yeah.
England से तो of course we got a win out of nowhere. But we
But then
lost
the
a
West
win.
Indies lost as well.
यार वो भी चलो वही है ना, equal हो गया
Stark
था
now
तब.
continuing his short pitch delivery, this time angled down to third man. If he was going to take the single in the bottom of the last over, why did he take a single now as well? I thought he was going to face the entire over. Safraz, sometimes I feel like
But you
he's
need
so...
to keep the scoreboard ticking ना यार.
Yeah, but at the same time, Wahab isn't getting bat on ball good enough to take the single, so... Sometimes I feel like he's too defensive in his batting.
यार
But
इस सिचुएशन में फिर आप what can you do? You cannot protect him for 80 deliveries. You have to assume he's gonna stay there with you, you know.
yeah, it's a good point, I
कितना
guess.
बंदा रोकेगा?
To
और
an-
अगर आप सिंगल्स रिफ्यूज कर दे तो फिर बॉलिंग टीम और ज़्यादा यू नो उनके हौसले बुलंद होते हैं कि कहते हैं यार दे थिंक इज़ अ मग, सो इवन इफ यू कांट फेस अस तो फिर टेंशन ही क्या है. सो एटलीस्ट कीप द स्कोर बोर्ड गोइंग.
208 for 7 as Mitchell Stark will now come in. It'll be a short delivery to Wahab. Somehow keeps it out.
वहाँ आपको थोड़ा सा यार उसको पता है आपको शॉट पिच कराना है तो आप थोड़ा सा प्री प्लान करके अपनी शॉट बिठाओ.
But मसला ये
146 kph.
मसला ये that he's so quick that if there's a full delivery, he'll be out.
हाँ,
So you need to stay ready for both.
no doubt. Like I said earlier today, it's the hardest format for the tailenders to
Tailenders,
play
yeah.
in. कि भाई आपने सिंगलें भी करनी है और आपने फिर बाउंड्रीज ऑन डिमांड भी मारनी है. बट लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. अभी भी आमिर है टू यू नो होल्ड अप एन एंड इवन आफ्टर दिस. तो थोड़ा सा अगर एक पार्टनरशिप इन निट कर लें टुगेदर, एनीथिंग इज पॉसिबल.
Short ball again, this time played away onto the offside. Another dot delivery, so the run rate's creeping up now for the Pakistanis. And Mitch Stark's going to have 3 overs left after this as well. Mad Scientist is saying, can we please get a legendary rant on Malik? That would help me sleep better tonight. यार मैं कितनी बुराइयां की उस बंदे की, अब मैं क्या
यार
बोलूं.
कहने के लिए रह के गया यार. तुम 90s से तुम क्रिकेट खेलो, 20 साल हो गए, तुम अभी भी इतने चूतिया प्लेयर हो गए, तुम सिंगल डबल नहीं कर सकते नंबर 7 पे आके बैटिंग करके. यू आर दैट ब्लडी यूजलेस. यू एवरेज लेस देन 10 इन इंग्लैंड, जो तुम 15 दफ़ा टूर कर चुके हो. Edged and 4 runs.
Somehow beats the man at first slip. It was a diving man. It'll go to... This is the kind of luck that Pakistan are going to need. It just crashes into the third man
ऐसे
boundary
ही
for
बनेंगे
4.
रन्स यार, और तो कोई तरीका नहीं है. बट आई वुड से पुअर कैप्टनसी फ्रॉम फिंच के यार. तुमने सिर्फ एक स्लिप रखा हुआ है, 2 लगाओ, तुम्हें क्या टेंशन है. फास्ट स्विंगिंग डिलीवरी, फ्लैश्ड पास्ट द फ्लाइंग फर्स्ट स्लिप, एंड मच नीडेड बाउंड्री फॉर पाकिस्तान. सम प्रेशर रिलीव्ड एंड लेस देन 100 रिक्वायर्ड. भाई कुछ भी हो सकता है. 96 ऑफ 80 यार, क्या अगर हम फॉर 5 होते तो हम कहते वी आर इन कंट्रोल ऑफ द गेम, बट वी आर फॉर 7 तो एल लगे हुए हैं. Full delivery gets smashed.
Oh, it's dropped.
Oh.
That has been dropped, I think, in the covers. Usman Khwaja, that was a rocket
was a
into his
rocket
hands.
shot.
But I think he's put that down. And has he dropped the World Cup for Australia?
Wahabria, strong drive through extra cover. Oh, that was the edge.
That was a catch that slipped at well, wasn't really a catch. Evaded this fielder quite comfortably.
Smith भी यार ये पकड़ लेता तो फिर हमें वैसे टीवी बाहर फेंक देना था हम अपने स्टूडियो से.
यार आगा का टीवी है बेचारा नया तो
तो
लिया
यार
इसने.
ठीक है आगा गया ना मेरा थोड़ी है
It's a
मुझे क्या
very it's a very nice looking TV.
है. 95 of 79 last delivery.
Down the leg side, that'll be 4.
Oh, नहीं नहीं.
Oh,
है.
there's no, there. It's too slow, anyways. Finally, we'll come around to get it. 6 runs off of that over, so a good one for Pakistan. Moiz Abdul Jabbar, I don't know what that A stands for. Khwaja Saab, thoughts about Mauricio Sarri?
यार वो पता नहीं है वो भी रहा है या नहीं अनाउंस हुआ है या नहीं. I'm not sure. I haven't followed Juve news
And
today.
Om Lal Mehta is Khwaja. You will get company in misery. Sri Lanka will be there.
यार Sri Lanka, yeah, they're up against it as well, having had a washout against Bangladesh, a game they would have expected to win. So everybody is having issues in this World Cup and getting to qualify for the semi-finals, which is why it is going to be a very fascinating way to end the final week.
Yeah.
मजेदार matches होंगे.
Yeah.
Everyone will have everything on the line.
King Winger is saying Sarfraz is going for that legendary Razak chase in 2010. यार इस
That
तरह
would
की
be-
बातें फिर जो है ना. Oh, what the hell? How is that
How
missed the
did that not
stumps?
bowl him? Seamed off the deck and just hit his pad and
You need those couple drop catches like the Sri Lanka Champions Trophy.
yeah.
But look at that inside edge onto the pads.
Oh,
It should have
inside
been
edge, yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
bowled, but somehow evaded the stumps as well.
That
Fine margins in this wonderful game.
This bloody wonderful game.
God damn it, cricket.
This bloody. Anyway, Cummins के तो over ही नहीं खत्म हो रहे. Still is 9th coming in. 3 for 28. What a performance he's given. Produced
214.
wickets out of nowhere for the Aussies.
Yep. Good length delivery, played away into the fine. Like, by the way, Starkey over अब खत्म होंगे तो they're gonna have to bring on some of their secondary bowlers.
Yep.
So Pakistan just gotta bat the 50 here. I feel there's something in for them. Gopi Mimal कह रहे हैं कि क्रिकेट इजाद दी काफिर थी. खेलना ना shit था.
I have that clip. I'll play it later today. Yeah. Mickey Arthur in the team pavilion looking very concerned.
Muhammad Amar's just decked out like Don Bradman, getting ready to win another game for
Another
Pakistan
short
this
ball
time.
to
Played
Wahab.
away. Took his hand off the helmet there. Just hand off the bat there. Single taken.
ऐसे bouncer पे there is only one way of getting out if you play a stupid shot. तो आपको बाजू पे लगे, सर पे लगे, you're not out. You're still there. So hang
Yeah,
on.
Moiz is coming in to say if you drag till the end, थोड़ा net run rate का भी ख्याल हो जाएगा.
यार 92 of 12 तो कुछ भी नहीं है यार. Standard chase है. ऐसी कोई बात
And
नहीं.
Moiz is saying 5 mufta wickets for Australia.
No
Don't
doubt.
even get me started. I had my little rant. I'm gonna look forward.
अबे,
Inside edge
बच
again from
जा
Sarfraz.
यार.
Bounces over the stumps. He's living dangerously. This man, he's taken away Gogo's lives, I think.
अबे
a couple
किसकी
of them.
अम्मा की दुआएं लगी तेरे को सल्फलाज.
Eh,
आपको वो सीन याद होगा जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया साउथ अफ्रीका में बैन खा के आए थे हमारे कैप्टन ग्रेट और गोगो ने मेरे पैर पे ऐसे अटैक मारा जैसे पता नहीं क्या हुआ बट नो फ्लैश रिप्ड ऑफ थैंकफुली माशाल्लाह 1980s के बाल बनाए हुए इधर आंटी ने चांदनी फिल्म श्रीदेवी की देख के आई हैं इतने बड़े बड़े बाल बनाए हुए हैं माशाल्लाह बट शी
Which
स्टिल
was-
देयर शी स्टिल हैंगिंग अराउंड
Yeah, Cummins, good length delivery. Sarfraz just defends it back
oh
to the bowler. What's going on here? There's a run-out chance.
and he's made it good single
Good
there
good running from the captain, and he's going to keep striking the next over.
That's
Wahab
a
Riaz
heads-up
was
play.
ball watching.
Big
He
ball
should have done a
there.
little better there.
heads up play from the Pakistan captain right there.
Yeah, Bravo, listen to the game, mate.
Yeah, Pakistani, yeah. 91 needed of 73 balls. This match is not over, folks.
It is, but we're
it is
Pakistani
not.
fans, so we're bghairat and we're going to keep listening and keep watching. And
ढीठ आवाम पाकिस्तानी अभी भी गिव अप नहीं कर रही.
wild
good
wild
ball.
swing from Wahab. I don't know what he's looking to win Wimbledon or some shit, because that was not a cricketing shot.
ठीक है यार, बीट हो गई, अभी भी खड़ा है ना. 91 needed of 72. That's barely a run, just below 8. So that's not so difficult यार. अगर आपके पास proper batsmen होते तो बिल्कुल ही manageable था. Indeed. Sarfraz well set, and we know he can play some unorthodox shots to up
He can
the
find
scoring rate.
he can find the boundaries. He's not going to get you any sixes though.
बिल्कुल सही है. थोड़ी lap sweeps वाले काम करने होंगे या try that drop kick over mid wicket. He's very good at that shot. So here comes Nathan Coulter-Nile.
Full delivery. It's played away down to third
Oh,
man.
देख के भाई.
It'll just be a single from Sarfraz. Again, single out the first ball of the over. I don't understand.
Now this is the kind of pace bowler that Wahab can possibly hit, but he has to be careful. काफी अच्छी swing कर रहा है, but his speed is around 130, 135, so he can.
Man,
probably
I really
back
think
himself.
bat till the 45th. उसके बाद अगर 50 रन रहते हैं, then just go berserk.
No doubt.
Australia have bowled a couple of wides down the leg side to Imam Haq in this innings. It could be a legitimate tactic to get him caught in that region twice.
आपको याद होगा जोफ्रा ने भी उसको out
Yeah,
किया था ऐसे T20.
twice already in his ODI career has he been out in that fashion, including one in this tournament versus the West Indies, the one that you've just mentioned.
versus the West Indies. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Come-
versus Jofra as well. Oh.
Uppish from Wahab, but it could be a chance for
Can this be
two.
Good
It
running
will
from
be.
Wahab.
Yeah, good running from Pakistan. And closer than it looked, though. I just feel like we slow down everything every time we see an opportunity to slow down.
Fight कर रहे हैं पाकिस्तानी भाई. Fight कर रहे हैं.
I'm going to divert the conversation a little bit. Friday morning, Toronto versus Golden State Warriors. What are we looking at?
यार ले जाए Raptors यार.
Come on, Kawhi, bring it home.
जीता हुआ मैच हार गए उस दिन यार.
Yeah, so after a while, I actually woke up to watch one of the finals games. I wasn't like disappointed. I thought it was great basketball, and from the little basketball that I know, and but I just didn't understand. 15 seconds on the clock, and they still chose to go for a three. They could have played a game for a 2-pointer play, and they would have won the game by a point.
1 point से.
Yeah, they
हारे.
went and it went far. Like I don't know how to with the
नहीं
basketball.
मसला ये था the last 3 minutes they completely went cold. इतने shots miss किए उन्होंने.
यार उससे पहले
फिर अब
Kawhi,
Steph और Clay को ऐसे chance दोगे तो वो तो हैं ही हरामी.
and Kawhi had a really good streak with those
वो
couple
तो
of
यार,
threes and a
वो 10
2-pointer.
minutes,
That
10 points जो उसने
Yeah,
बनाए
that
थे.
swapped the lead up, but
That
then
was incredible.
But Clay was a lot more emphatic than Curry on the night. This is defended by Sarfraz. 221 for 7 after 38.4 overs. Yeah, so Gopinath Kawal he's brought up something it's a good point.
वैसे India New Zealand tomorrow, who are you backing for that game?
I think
we need New Zealand to lose some games because we're playing them soon.
that's a
So-
good point too. And we're not going to beat India.
और
So.
wash out हो जाए तो फिर क्या ही बात है, मजा आ जाए. And I think there's quite a heavy expectation.
Oh, inside edge again. This is the third time Sarfraz has missed out on being
good single
bowled.
again, good
And look at that.
single.
Wahab is just dragging his bat across from halfway down the pitch. But it's good running. It's 2-2-2 for 7 for Pakistan. 87 off 68 required now. They were 2-2-2 for 2 by the way.
Win
and
predicted
managed
giving
to-
us less than 10% chance to win the game, yeah.
just makes it it's going to be more fun when
I
Australia
think they're
bottle
giving
this.
these out for free. I don't think people are paying for these
Are they?
in-ear radios.
From what I understand they're 6
इतने
pounds.
पाकिस्तानी खरीद रहे हैं, I'm finding it hard to.
From what I understand
मुफ्त
it's
हैं इतने बड़े.
I understand it's 6 pounds a piece. I pulled it up from
6!
Wahab and I think that'll be 6.
That is a 6. Wahab Riaz hooks him for 6. What a shot!
Yeah,
18 needed off 6. It's the hope that kills.
पाकिस्तान जान जान पाकिस्तान दिल
कौन कह रहा था किंग वेंगर के जीतेंगे? देसी स्पॉट ने किया है.
पाकिस्तान
Short ball from Colton Island was pulled away emphatically by Wahab Riaz into the square leg boundary for 6. Yaar, ye Gopinath Kawal actually has brought up a very decent point about the Toronto Raptors, about the timeout that they took. What the hell was that about? That they shouldn't have done that.
यार I think उसने कोच ने बताया था कि that was the only time I could take it, so I just as a
Don't take it then, dude. You're in the ascendancy. The play is working in your favor.
over smart हो जाते
King
हैं.
Wenger also mentioning they had the worst 3-point shooting percentage game and still managed to lose by a point.
So that's what I'm saying, that even if they improve by 5%, they'll easily win.
Also, the player that they gave last 3-pointer to, he had the lowest of the night. I just didn't understand what Toronto were doing. They just choked outside edge. It'll go down to the boundary for a single.
छोड़ दे यार, third man भी सीधा खड़ा हुआ था, बड़े हरामी हैं Aussies.
Miss
But,
Stark
good
taped up.
single to get straight away.
Achha,
Wahab
they-
has raced on to 18 of 17. Bhai.
Also, they're saving Starks over here. Starks is overs here.
Yeah. Cummins, his bowling is last over. Interesting. So Coulter Nile has got 2, Richardson has got 3.
It's so amazing how spaced out the Pakistan innings feels. I can't even remember the time Imam and Hafiz were batting. We looked like we were cruising.
बस यार.
यार ये मास्क तो सबको लेना चाहिए. You can hide the tears.
बड़ा लेकिन horrific किस्म का mask है. There's no warmth in that face.
Nope.
Anyway, Pat Cummins steaming in for his last over, 3 for 32.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal even though the
Wahab on
wickets have been
strike.
gifted to him. Wahab, please,
Well played.
honestly, play.
ठीक है यार, वो
Yeah,
main bowler को रोक रहा है.
play this exactly. Just get through it. Brandon got suspended. Tazy FTW is saying so.
Brandon कौन Brandon?
I don't know what Brandon he's talking about. Yeah, maybe some sort of.
नहीं, I know the players on both teams. Brandon कौन है?
Go here, call or 15 second left and doesn't call a timeout to drop a play. True. Yeah, it was iffy from
अच्छा
Toronto.
हम देख लेते हैं start के 3 उसके हैं.
But this is Toronto's first ever
Yeah,
NBA finals, right? Cummins now, good delivery to
Here
Wahab.
once again.
Plays it away onto the offside. Just see him out. Just see him out. 4 deliveries to go. Don't go for the big shot to this one. Yeah, well, that's illegal. That's illegal. That's just how it works.
Who was streaming the
You
match?
can listen to us instead if you'd like to, because hopefully we're not doing anything illegal. At least not on change of pace. 229 for 7. 79 runs required off 63 deliveries. The required run rate's well below 8, just a 7.5.
काफी intently सुन रहे हैं अंकल.
Short ball wide.
Wide.
That'll help. All. Where is it?
Oh,
God damn it, Nigel!
Garrett flicked his gloves. ठीक है यार, not out होना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. बॉलें बीट हो जाए क्या बड़ी बात है. We've seen that it's easy to hit sixes on this ground. काफी.
Well, we've seen that from the tailenders. I don't expect any sixes from Sarfraz.
Did he nudge that?
No,
I
he
think
didn't. If he nudged that, it would have been out.
Bounce हुआ है. One tip out तुम करवा रहे हो हमारे बैट्समैन यार. पहले ही वैसे ही आ गए हैं सारे out. But Wahab is to be careful here. The last 2 balls. Well
Nice.
played.
Wahab
सही
falling
technical
over
batting
into his
दिखा रहा
shot.
है
And good batting this from Wahab Riaz. Gopi, yaar ye, guys, we don't know who Brandon is. I'm sure he's cool and everything, but like, we don't know who Brandon is.
Brendan McCallum, or Bez as he's well known. Anyways, last ball of the 40th over coming up. Pat Cummins will end his spell without a fifer here, unless Pakistan कोई miracle करके उसको 2 विकेट दे दे एक ही बॉल पे, which is possible. Good
Slow
ball,
delivery
kept
from,
away on the leg side and good running by Wahab.
yeah,
and
that'll be a
he
2-run
takes the
over.
strike.
So-
78 of the last 10. Here we go. That's a standard chase if you're a normal, non-brain dead Pakistan team.
That's अगर 2 विकेट और होती तो क्या
2 नहीं, I think 3 चाहिए होती हैं.
2 भी
For
होती.
4 होता है. For 5 हम हार जाते हैं यार.
For 5 पे आसिफ अली खेल रहा होता. For 5 पे आसिफ अली खेल रहा होता.
यार
Right. 35 runs. Game over.
यार no regrets. ठीक है, no regrets.
मनी बॉल बैठा हुआ है उसमें.
यही लोग जिताएंगे यार, यही लोग जिताएंगे.
30-run partnership between Wahab and Sarfraz has come off 6 overs. It's not been bad at all, but that partnership between Hassan and Sarfraz really helped because the run rate would have been hitting 10 by now if it wasn't for those huge.
No regrets. 230 for 7.
Extra is 13.
यार ये काफी अच्छी पार्टनरशिप आ गई है यार. Glenn Maxwell, they're trying to squeeze in that final over of needed to complete the quota for the main bowlers. So this will be a very fascinating over कि भाई वहाब की क्या अप्रोच होती है. सरफराज को भी थोड़ा सोच समझ के अक्लमंदी से इधर काम लेना होगा. इसके बाद सिर्फ फिर स्टार्क, कोल्टन नायल और रिचर्डसन के ओवर्स रह जाएंगे. So they will be fully covered from that aspect.
Yeah, here we go. 10 overs left. It's
Will Wahab chase the leather or will he just bat it out?
round arm action. Oh my goodness! How
And
has that missed
may
the
run
stumps?
down for 4. So a chance taken on the first ball.
It might just
and
be
that's gone for
Pakistan's day.
4.
A full delivery outside off stump, gets an inside edge, misses the stumps, misses the keeper, and just goes down to the boundary for 4.
So Pakistan making their intentions very clear in Maxwell's over. Cross the line, hoik from Wahab, inside edge and just missed the stumps. Carey had no chance and a very streaky 4 to start the over. Wahab, mere bhai, देख के खेल ले भाई.
Wahab, second delivery. This time goes for a big shot, and I think he's
That
got a
smashed
hold
down
of
the
it.
ground, and that is a 6 from Wahab Riaz.
What's
Pakistan
happening?
are on the
What-
charge.
I don't know what's happening here, folks. Wahab Riaz and Sarfraz Ahmed are somehow bringing Pakistan back into this game. 10 runs off the first two deliveries. Sarfraz is, it looks a lot more content than he did a couple overs ago. 110 sixes in this World Cup so far. And a few of them are flying off of the Pakistani tails bat.
Brilliant shot by Wahab
We
Riaz.
see a-
लेकिन यार
We see a bunch
क्या
of
कर रहे हो तुम लोग यार? देख के खेल लो यार.
getting ready again. Wahab and
Another
six!
6 from Wahab Riaz.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, but
No,
he's
it's not
just
a
tucked it
6.
in, not a 6. But Colton Isle saves a certain 4, and they've run 2.
Right, I'm going to just take you through what's happening here, folks. A full-length delivery. Wahab this time just hoiks it away into mid-wicket,
Shukar hai
and it's
Sarfraz
kept
aa gaya
in for
strike
just
pe
a
yaar.
single. So, thank God Sarfraz is back on strike. No, he's
बचा लिया,
in the
बचा
air.
लिया.
It's going to be fine.
यार ये बेसबॉल वाली हरकतें मुझे सख्त जहर लगती है क्रिकेट में.
Acha, for people that are joining us for the first time on our Twitch platform and our Periscope and Twitter and our YouTube, thanks a bunch for joining us as Sarfraz slaps this down the ground for a single. You can follow us.
छोटा
You can
ground
follow
है.
us on Twitch. Subscribe to us. We're going to be covering every single Pakistan game out there, even the semifinals, because we're going to make the semifinals. 242 for 7.
We are.
Chasing
उनको भी बता
308
दो, जो खेल रहे हैं बीच में.
as Wahab Gabe's ready for another 6. And
That
down the
is
track,
smacked
there
on
should
the
be a man there.
ground.
There is.
That's
It's just be
fine.
another single.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ओवर
भाई
खत्म
क्या हो गया
यार.
वहाब को? calm down bro.
फायदा उठा रहे हैं ना उसके लास्ट ओवर.
कितना फायदा उठाना है? विकेट गिर गई तो सारे फायदा खत्म हो जाएगा. बात कर
That's
रहे
the
हो
only
तुम.
way you're going to get close यार. 310 करने हैं, 240 पे अटके हुए हो. 4-6-1-1-1, one delivery to come.
Yeah, why?
Win predictor has got us back into 20%.
20% now. Look at that. Just coming back into this game. But this is typical Pakistan fashion to give us that hope, just injecting it into our veins before we drug overdose and die of
That
this
should be
horrible
two.
team. Played away onto the leg side for a single. 245 for
यार ये
8.
देखो क्या कर रहा है सरफराज यार.
He'll keep the strike for the next over. 64 needed off 9 overs. I'd like to say we have a chance because we have a chance, but we don't have a chance because it's Pakistan, but we do have a chance because it's Pakistan. So, I don't know. 64 or 54. Mike Dundee is asking producer Sarfraz to teach him Urdu. This will be an incredible victory. Art Vandalay, I like the English commentator. Thanks. That's probably for Khwaja.
I walk English, I talk English, I speak English. English. Anyways, 9 overs left, 244 for 7.
The green worm is now creeping up to the yellow.
Getting stuck in that yellow son of a bitch. And he-
204 for 7, 9 overs to go. Pakistan needs 64. You have to keep in mind that how slow Australia were in their last 5 as
and
well.
they didn't even play their last over, so you know. Colton Nile 1 for 43 in his 8. 64 or 54, yaar. Come on, Pakistan. For God's sakes. एक इंसानों वाला काम कर लो आज
There we
यार.
go. And Nathan Coulter now with a full length delivery. Dab down to third man. It'll be a single from Sarfraz. It'll bring across Wahab Riaz. And I really hope he's smart enough not to go hard at this delivery. He's done the hard work against Glenn Maxwell with a 6 and a boundary. He doesn't need to go at a world-class NCN who's been on the money today for the Australians. And a few comments now flowing in on Twitch.
Easy, please say my name. Ahmed Afzal, क्या हो गया?
यार क्या हो गया अहमद?
क्या हो गया तुम?
Ahmed's been Ahmed's shit. Oh, he's going for a big shot again, but it's straight to the man at the
देख के
cover.
यार,
Wahab
Wahab.
really needs to calm the fuck down here.
I think he's backing himself to smash the Aussie bowlers right now. But
यार वैसे एक बात है
हाँ.
कि मैच में मतलब सबसे फुल टाइट फेस चल रहा है और क्लाइव का मुझे व्हाट्सएप आ रहा है कि ब्रो अगले मैच का क्या करना है. क्लाइव, I can't respond to you right now, man. I love you to bits, but now's not the time. See, Mr. Wahab, this innings they've
that
just
6 was
pelted
amazing,
him with
man.
short pitch bowling.
Yeah, लेकिन Wahab is going for hell for leather again. I don't know
Please
what's gonna
calm the
happen.
fuck down. Don't unleash the Punjabi. It's a 6. It's a
That
huge
is a 6
shot.
to mid wicket. Wahab Riaz is on fire. That is a massive 6 over mid wicket over cow corner.
I don't know.
And
I
Wahab
don't
Riaz
know.
is bringing
I
this
don't
fight
know.
home.
I don't know about this team, folks. 37 out 28. I can't believe what I'm watching here. The Kashmir flags are out in numbers again. It's another half a dozen from Wahab Riaz. We're telling him not to, but like I said, he's injecting it into our veins. 84-meter 6 again. Pakistan are back in this.
What a hit,
We're
son.
back in this.
What a fucking hit. Yaar Wahab.
Good length delivery
Well
played
played,
away. Oh
Wahab.
yeah. The single is getting more applause than the 6. Wahab Riaz just tucks it away off of his pads, gets on top of the delivery for a single. The Mirpuris have stuck around, and there's a reason why. 56 off 50.
Yeah, we're gonna win this fucking game, yeah.
Literally a run a ball.
यार कौन था किंग वेंगर था यार I need to speak to his bookie man
यार King
इसकी bookie से बात करवाओ मेरी
King Wenger, I'm ready to bet whatever I make on whoever you have for the next game. But the game's not over yet. We know Pakistan cricket अभी भी 2 out हो जाएंगे
चलो
दोनों बॉलों
चलो
में.
ठीक है tucked
Played
into the
away.
leg side for another single
And you can hear slats on the TV commentary getting louder as his
Good
anxiety is
fatigue
running
play.
down the spine. 9 runs off of this over so far.
55 needed off 49 balls. What a counter attack by the Pakistani
Goodness
tail.
gracious. Can you imagine this man was not even in the 17?
यार 30 में भी नहीं था
50 में भी नहीं था.
वो यार पहले 100 में नहीं था ये बंदा यार
55 off 49. Wahab is gracing the big screen at Taunton right now. Full slower delivery.
Lovely.
Played
Squeeze
expertly
it
down
out.
to third man. And that'll be 10 runs off the over.
Wahab
Wahab
is
will keep
batting
the
like a
size.
senior batsman right now.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable Jeff
Pakistan cricket, folks. I cannot believe we've decided to call all of these insane games, but somehow the man who wasn't even supposed to play this World Cup is bringing Pakistan closer than they should have been. And you have to say, from the other side of things, if they manage to lose this, it'll be an absolute choke job from the Australians.
यार बस यार शुभ बोलो इस वक्त यार कुछ पता नहीं है 55 रन अभी भी बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं I think if it's within 20 and Amir can come in then we can back ourselves but still need the 30 runs to get to that stage 70 runs added in the second last 10 over block by Pakistan Hassan Ali 32 of 50
Arthur
What
is
an
the
innings.
Pakistani coach, Art Vandalay 64, just letting you know. If anybody on Twitter is listening to us, please don't tweet praises. Please don't tweet that we're going to win. Stop jinxing this.
Yeah,
Everybody,
why are you even saying it
just
यार?
calm down.
Don't put it out there in the universe bro
Sit exactly where you're sitting. Don't move. Just hang on. It's 5 overs. That's all.
Just hold on we going home
31 to 40.
ड्रेक को देखा था ना उस दिन
31 to 40 from 17.
यार वैसे ये ड्रेक के छोरपन कितने अनबेरेबल होते हैं यार ये रैप्टर्स के मैचेस
Yard Drake.
Here comes Mitch
Nick
Stark.
Stark now, express pace, outside off stop, and he
Oh,
beats the
good
outside
ball.
edge for Wahab Riaz. I don't know what he was trying to do there. He's trying to guide a 150 kilometer per hour bowler down to
ठीक है
third
ना
man.
यार वो प्रॉपर टेक्निक दिखा रहा है अब तुम उसको ब्लेम कर रहे हो
Wahab shadow
जो
batting
क्रॉस बैट
across.
छिक्के मारा तब भी तुम उसको गालियां दे रहे हो
The most-
चाहते क्या हो उसे ये पिजन्स क्या करने जा रहे हैं मुझे लगता है
I see the ISI is working well right now. A couple of pigeons in the crowd as well.
कोड नेम टाइगर एंड कोड नेम वुल्फ दोनों उधर
A
आए
lot
थे
of
मैच देखने के
Pakistan in the crowd today.
लिए। 39 of 31 Wahab Riaz absolutely on fire doing some engineering on his bat edges there
इसने Jofra Archer से bat तो नहीं borrow किया because he brought like 5 to the World Cup for some reason.
यार
Last few deliveries, Wahab has been
he should
absolutely
just borrow Hassan
emphatic.
Ali's bat and get
Look
on
at this
with it.
innings from Wahab, 39 off 31. He's
Shoaib Malik.
eclipsed Sarfraz.
Shoaib Malik absolute garbage
But you have to, यही तो मसला है कि imagine if Shoaib and Asif had gone like 20 apiece.
53 30 46 that's criminal batting yaar but still anyways what's gone is gone abhi bhi chance hai Pakistan we have the game in our hand kuch bhi ho sakta hai aur kuch bhi hoega
254 for 741, 42.1 overs gone. I'm losing my words here. I can't believe what I'm watching. I had Pakistan down and out. I was yelling at Malik. I was even upset with Asif. And Mohammad Hafiz, for fuck's sake, played a full toss from Aaron Finch in the mid-wicket. We won't forget that. I think the images have been lost here from the Sky Sports team. We're just waiting. But we're going to look at a very average-looking Taunton behind this scorecard that looks like it's come from an old English textbook as Cummins will continue here. Edge, then it'll go. Oh, no, this is the old wickets that they're showing.
yeah you're like those 80-year-old people who watch TV oh what's going on
Yeah.
वो replays पे excited हो जाते हैं
Right, while they show the wickets, I see a lot of new recruits. Whether you're from ISR or Raw, I don't give a shit.
Whoa.
If you're listening to us, make sure you subscribe to us on Twitch. We do a better job than Hafiz does with the bat.
हाँ यार
usually.
अगर आप हमारे Twitch खोल के हमारे साथ बैठे हो तो यार हमें follow भी करो यार ज़्यादती है हमारे साथ
And please don't talk about weird things on our chat. Keep it to cricket. If you make fun of someone's country, we will ban the shit out of you. We will ban you. We will ban. We're not in for this whole family immigration policies either. So your family will be banned as well. Don't even think about it. 5 mufta wickets for Australia. Where else are you guys streaming? Moiz, yaar, tumhe pata hi hai, tum to purane bande ho, phir bhi tum pooch rahe ho. Twitch, we're streaming on. We're streaming on Periscope.
47. It's Ricky Ponting.
We're streaming everywhere, folks. We're streaming in Taunton even. 254 for 7 as Cummins. Stark
again.
will now come in to Wahab Riaz. Good full delivery,
Oh,
played away
great. Do
onto the leg
denge.
stump. Deep square leg will come around to it. It'll just be a single do. To pata nahi kis tarah honge. It's a 60-meter boundary.
Yeah, honestly, I'm more worried about Sarfraz.
Look at this sexy ass beard from the Meerpuri.
Adil
And a
Rashid.
half beard from fake Adil Rashid. and the masked man is around too. Hassan Ali sitting out. He played a wonderful hand. 32 off 14 is coming in handy right now. 53 off 46 deliveries. Wahab just got to bat this out. Pakistan just got to see out this 10. Just got to see out this 10. Look at that. Haris is. I really don't know what he's doing to Shadab Khan.
How is he fit into that vest?
He's managed. and we can definitely see him in that orange. Dab down the way to
good
dab down
single,
the
good
third man from
single.
Sarfraz. The runs are flowing for Pakistan here, but you just gotta stay calm versus Mitchell Stark. Wahab cannot hit him for 6. No need to hit him for 6. There's plenty of other bowlers that they can go against. I hope Sarfraz is having a conversation with his batsman here. 40 off 32 from Wahab Riaz. This is an innings. I mean, this is worth the city of Lahore, all of it. What a great innings from Wahab Riaz. 256 for 7 after 42.3. 52 off 45. Mitchell Stark steaming in. There's a reason why we're not showing our faces, Cologne. It's just listen to us. Defended away from Wahab. It'll just be a dot ball. I'm from
Well
Canada,
played,
currently in
Wahab.
Faisalabad,
Bilkul theek hai
Punjab.
yaar, bilkul
We've got
theek
someone from Faisalabad as well.
Lialpuria.
Um,
Squeaky bum time for the Aussies. Kane Richardson chewing away on those fingernails. He's feeling the nerves.
Cologne, you can't see us because for the same reason we can't smell you. As are you guys Punjabi? Khwaja's Punjabi, and I'm also Punjabi actually. So 52 off 44. So yeah, we both are Punjabi. It's a fairly
Ye kya
Pakistani
ASL मांग रहा है यार, मैं
male.
बताऊं।
Well, no, not actually. I'll get back to that in a bit.
Oh,
a beautiful
short ball.
bouncer from Mitchell Stark. Wahab
Good
will have to
bowling.
let that go. Maybe that should have been wide. If Wahab is shaking his head like a bobblehead for some reason.
Like an Indian carpet salesman.
Oh wow, you went there. It was in my head, but I didn't say it. But obviously, some people are more politically
filter,
correct
bro, zero
than
filter.
others. Who won?
Oh. Oh no, he didn't.
Who won the last work? Mike Dundee. Australia won the last work. Oh damn it! Here we go.
They tend to win those bloody things.
Yeah, they've got 4 of them now, right?
5, I think.
5 of them. Goodness gracious. Ponting has 2 to himself.
Harrison Big.
Mitchell Stark now coming in, steaming into Wahab Riaz on the leg side. It's
Oh,
played
no.
away. The man at fine leg will collect. Stark has been
And
phenomenal in
Wahab
this
has
over.
kept the strike once again.
Yeah, but what's been good is that he's bowled to his field, Stark.
Yeah.
Because again, the runs will matter as well. This might come down to 10 and over soon.
Nahi,
So
yaar.
Pakistan need to be in check of that.
2 overs
Wahab,
left
yeah,
from
yeah.
Mitchell Stark.
This is just.
Honestly, apart from Stark, I don't see the other 2 bowlers taking wickets off their own bowling unless we make serious errors. So
Yeah, but that's the thing is Wahab Riaz. You can expect him to make an error at any point in this game. As Gogo is reaching new heights in the studio.
Kane Richardson back into the attack. He's gone for some tap today. 2 overs, 7 for 56. Aaron Finch maneuvering his troops all over the field. But
Richardson 7 overs, 56 runs and 2 wickets, so he's gone for a plenty. But he's been gifted a couple wickets from the Pakistanis as well. Pat Cummins has been the pick of the bowlers, 33 for 3. He's been the Muhammad Amir for Australia practically, and Stark has been fairly economical too. But Maxwell, Finch, and Richardson have gone for plenty of runs. But Finch stole that wicket of Muhammad Hafiz, which redeemed his 13 runs. Sarkil is asking, can you paint 2/3 of Gogo in green? That's probably a really bad idea, and it'll go down into animal cruelty. So don't do that. But 80% of what Sarkil says, don't listen to it. Can we lose some too? We have some Australians on the team. G'day, mate. Welcome to the stream. 257 for 7 of the Aussies are bowling to the Pakistanis here and out in Taunton. Looks like it's going to be another choke job from the Canary Yellow. As Richardson comes in, a
Full
slow
toss.
full toss played away, beats
No,
the man
no,
at
no,
point.
no, no.
So it'll be 2 runs.
Oh, good. This is good.
Oh, I think this is a chance for
He's
one out.
made it. He's made it. Good running from the captain.
Right then,
Very watchfully played past point. That could have easily been a dodgy situation, but a very clear and concise call from Sarfraz. Touchdown and immediately turned back. Very good running. And that's 2 more to Pakistan.
I don't know who's Australian. I don't know. Figure it out amongst yourselves, folks. It's a couple
Good
runs.
guy from Wahab.
Wahab
at
Riaz.
batting
Maybe
end.
Malik can learn how to dive from a tailender because he apparently dives knee first.
Well,
Slow
shot
delivery
man
at the
takes
outside edge. It's
away
going on a
to
third man, but there's a
but
third
only
man
one
there. It'll be fielded away. It'll be a single. 3 runs coming off the first 2 deliveries of Jesus is over.
2 full tosses from the made in China Gillespie, but Pakistan have obviously had a game plan not to do anything stupid right now. So it's working. Finch looking frustrated, spitting like a rabid dog, but anyways, don't worry about that. Some Aussies in the crowd.
They look like Indians, man. I swear to God, if you want to come hate on Pakistan in Pakistan games, just wear your damn Indian jersey. We're not going to shit on you.
Whoa. No, those were Aussies, bro.
Fuck's sake.
They have a residence permit. Kya ho gaya yaar?
Nahi hota ye resident permit. You're still ethnically Indian. 48 off 40 as Sarfraz Ahmed gets down and he plays his way onto the leg side. Good shot. It'll just be a single. Sarfraz has been pretty good here. I mean, he's rotated the strike well enough and anchored this innings to close. I guess close enough for Pakistan. Aaron Finch is chewing his gum vigorously, faster with every single run Pakistan get.
अल्लाह अल्लाह शुरू हो गया हमारे पाकिस्तानी अल्लाह अल्लाह करते ही जैसे कैमरे में आई हाय what the hell.
Cheers to everybody that's joining us new on the Twitch stream. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. We're going to be covering every single Pakistan game and the semifinals and the finals as well. Outside off, cracked away from Wahab Riaz. There's a man at
good
deep
shot.
point that'll field it away. It'll just be a single this time. 262 for 7. Okay, Cologne buddy, that's your final warning. If we see something like that again, you are banned. 262 for 7. 5 runs coming off of this. Richardson over off the first 4 deliveries.
ठीक है छोड़ दो.
By the way, for any of our more OG listeners, you can always switch over to YouTube so we can see your comments about the cricket.
क्या कर रहे हो सरफराज? No need for that shot.
Attempted pull from Sarfraz. It could have been caught at a short mid wicket, but Wahab manages to like slide back in. It's close, folks. I want to see that goddamn Western wind whiz right now. Required run rate 7.46. And some of the Australian fans are cutting sorry figures right now. Pakistan are awfully close here. Richardson continues. Sarfraz makes room, cuts it away, but there's a third man there that should be just a single for Pakistan.
Sarfraz retains the strike. 45 needed off the last 6 overs. In any normal match scenario, that would be a winning situation for the batting side, but with Pakistan 7 wickets down, Sarfraz and Wahab at the crease with only Amir and Shaheen to come, it's going to be very dicey and absolute thriller on the cards here at Taunton.
Oh goodness gracious. Pakistan cricket, I honestly, if I wasn't Pakistani, I would have supported any other team because I don't want to die at 25 of a heart attack. But folks, with Pakistan cricket, anything is possible.
Plot twist, he's already 28, so he's lying anyway.
Okay.
But he has a weak
But I do have a weak heart. That
His
is-
ventricles are absolutely fucked.
and you know what the sad part is? I haven't smoked a single cigarette in my
Yeah,
life.
he's a
So
non-smoker.
if I had to go, I could have gone like that. But 263 for 7.
cricket एक नशा है bro, तुम्हें क्या पता यार?
Injected into my veins. 263 for 7. Pakistan need 45 off 6 overs. A regular cricketing team would have won this by now.
And that is going to run with the third man, but he's very straight.
That'll
Good
be collected.
field pace there from
It'll
Finch.
just be a single. I don't know about that shot from Sarfraz. It was awfully close to the keeper. God damn it, Sarfraz. 44 from 44 from 35 as a man with a coffee cup in the crowd is cutting a confused picture.
I think it doesn't have any coffee in it. Might be some ronnie, some rummy, some gin, some
Yeah,
bourbon
might be.
in
Might be.
there.
Ramadan
On
is
a
over,
chilly
so
day in
keep it
Taunton.
flowing, folks. 44 off 35. Wahab Riaz off 45 off 38. I don't even know when he got these runs. It's just happened. It's so surreal. There's a couple fielders deep in the leg side. 3 of them actually. So there's going to be a short,
Nobody straight down the ground. So
yeah,
that's
short
where
pitch
you should-
bowling. Short pitch bowling.
No doubt.
That's going to follow up. Our channel name is Change of Pace Live. Producer Sarfraz will plug in the link outside off, and it
Ooh,
almost beats
good
the edge.
ball.
It's a half an appeal.
No, he didn't hit it. Shut up. That's not out, man. Get
Oh,
on
Aaron
with it.
Finch has heard something from down under.
No, that moved. That moved. way
DRS
too
timer
much.
at 13 seconds right now. And they might just take a review. If they lose a review right now, it'll be a big loss for the Australians. They won't have anything to fall back
Nah,
on,
I
but
don't think
Finch
so.
has fallen back from it. 3 seconds left, and they've taken it.
Come on, yaar.
Taking it by 2 wickets to go.
यार ये अल्ट्रा एज बहुत हरामी टेक्नोलॉजी इसका कुछ पता नहीं है.
Life.
Can't trust ultra edge at all.
Wahab Riaz, I don't know how convinced he is because he looks.
Yeah, he does look guilty.
Yeah,
there.
looks a little bit guilty, but he's guilty of a lot.
What?
Jacket किसने पहनी थी भाई?
तो इसमें क्या किया है?
That's
क्या
not a
हुआ?
no ball. So
Let's look at the side.
no
on replay.
Jasprit Bumrah action. Oh, I think that's hit the bat. I think that's hit the bat.
And he looked.
I think
he
that's hit the
glanced
bat.
back immediately. So
Oh, yeah, man.
let's have a look.
Oh, come on, give me some daylight, mate. Give me some daylight. No, I think that's hit the bat.
Mm,
Yeah.
Ball didn't deviate, so ultra edge will be the real. And he's edged it.
Wahab Riaz's cameo, well, it's been a pretty good innings actually, is going to end as Australia pluck an absolutely incredible review out of their asses to get Wahab Riaz dismissed. 264 for 8.
Another twist in this game.
Muhammad
Wahab
Amir.
Riaz has gone after a stunning innings of 45 of 39 balls. He looks absolutely shattered.
Yeah, 264 for 8. Pakistan need 44 off 34 deliveries. Sit down, Bradley. Nobody cares about you.
Trolling son of a bitch.
40 off 48 for Sarfraz. But remember the Sri Lanka game with Sarfraz and Muhammad Amir. There's still enough batting in the side for them to take it home.
Yaar, so unlucky Wahab. He batted really well. Bloody Indians with the CSK fucking jerseys.
So they're supporting Pakistan actually. So
How do you know?
he was pretty disappointed at that wicket.
He was disappointed it wasn't given out.
England's Barmy Army have tweeted, "We have, we will."
Abey yaar, ek to ye. That's why we're never gonna bloody win. Well played, Wahab.
Here's a is
Lion-hearted performer with a bat or ball or even in the field.
here's a question to you, and this is a very legitimate question, and I think we need to talk about this once the game is over as well.
Ji.
Is DRS a Western conspiracy against Islam?
100%. 100%. There is no doubt. I've heard Dr. Zakir Naik lecture on this. And whatever he says is gospel, so I totally agree. Anyways.
All right, then,
Muhammad
Pakistan are 8
Amir,
down, but
can he
somehow-
be the hero with the bat after his heroics with the ball?
Pakistan play 50, they win the game.
Yeah, we've seen in the past that even that isn't true in some of our shambolic run chases, especially against the Aussies. But Muhammad Amir, the man of the hour, 5 on his jersey and 5 wickets in the game. Can he get us a quick fire 15-20 to win the game as well? 44 needed of 34. The game really is there for the winning if Pakistan just hold their nerve and some timely boundaries. With Sarfraz there, just needs to support him. Has a best of 73 not out, so Amir is definitely capable, but it's Mitchell Stark steaming in.
Oh, that's for wide. Come on. Do wide in.
That is a wide. Well down the leg side and way too high. But you see the game planning from Mitchell Stark. He's going to be peppering the pacemen of Pakistan with some short pitch bowling. Wahab just couldn't get out of the line of that one. It jagged away off the pitch. And tragedy. Dismay on the faces of the
265 for 8.
female Pakistani
Pakistan
fans.
still have the review intact, silver lining, if it means anything to
Well,
anybody.
we can't review when you get bowled, but let's hope.
All right, then Mitchell Stark to Muhammad Amir. He can beat him for pace like Khwaja's mentioned here. He has a high backlift right now. Amir getting ready to defend this away.
Good ball.
Mitchell Stark, goodness gracious. His bowling is a lot better than his facial hair, I'll give you that.
No doubt about that. But
The thing is, there's no more 6-hitters, right? Because Sarfraz can't get a boundary to save his life.
true, we'll just have to manipulate the field for that. But first of all, you have to survive this fiery onslaught from Stark.
It's his last
bowling.
over? Please tell me it's
One
his
more
last
over
over.
to go after this.
Fuck's sake.
But you have to get in line. Amir can't back away. Bhai, see that straight bat.
I think he's going to follow up with a Yorker here, is Mitchell Stark, because he knows he can see Amir being slightly scared. 43 runs required. There's still far too many, to be honest. But somehow Pakistan are still in this.
Oh, he's bowled
Inside
him.
edge from Muhammad Amir, and that's going to be...
Full toss that is chopped onto the stumps, and Amir is gone for a second ball duck too. Unlucky, he was ready for it, but Pakistan are now 9 down and staring at defeat in the face.
That's the wicket that they needed, Australia. It was a full one outside off, and he gets the inside edge, crashing onto his stumps. The lower order from Pakistan has done what they could. Sarfraz has done what he could. It really falls on Malik and Asif Ali and Hafiz that threw their wickets away after getting starts.
He was ready for it, but just an inside edge. Unlucky Amir. Too bad his brilliant 5-4 will go in vain as Pakistan stumble to defeat against Australia.
Staring down the barrel again is Pakistan cricket, and I mean, I was ready for this. I told myself that don't invest. But it,
Don't invest, divest.
yep. I don't know what to say. It's a good win for the Australians, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up hope just yet. I think we can beat India with the way the resilience our team has shown today. So we might be in for a surprise against the noisy neighbors. But anything is possible, and we need to win our last 4 games. So 5.5 wins should get us into the semis with rain delays all over the tournament and everybody beating each other hopefully. So अभी भी उम्मीद नहीं हारनी. कुछ
भाई
भी हो
DLS
सकता है.
देख लो.
यार DLS ने कह दिया, DLS ने हमें LPC कह दिया यार. उनका दफा हो जाओ. ढीठ हो तुम लोग इतने. Shaheen Afridi, the youngster beauty, coming in as the
Can't
number
bat to
11.
save his life though.
True.
43 off
Stark.
32. Michael Slater is getting louder and louder as he can hear his side wind.
Oh.
Inside edge, it'll go onto the pads. I don't know what he's appealing for.
Mitchell Stark showing his class at the death. Brilliant Yorkers, brilliant changes of line, brilliant changes of length. And guys like Wahab and Amar had no chance. The
2
Aussies-
wickets, but 2 really important wickets from Mitchell Stark in this game. He's brought back Australia from what was a pretty desperate situation. Justin Langer looks a lot more relieved now that with this 2-wicket over from Mitchell Stark. Shaheen Afridi is really not the batsman that you want at any stage in a batting lineup. He bowled pretty well in his second spell though. 43 off 31. Stark will now come again. Full delivery on the leg stump. It'll be played away onto the leg side at a square leg for a single. But they've taken the run.
Yaar, Sarfraz, he actually took a single there. Are you serious?
That's fine. Keep it going. Keep it going.
For what?
I don't know. just do it. Just get the runs. Run between the wickets 42 times. Do what it's gonna take. For everybody listening to us, we're not usually this depressed, but like,
We usually are.
Yeah,
because
we are, yeah.
Pakistan never wins when we're on. But all hope will be renewed for the game on the 16th, bhai. Only for 4 short days till that mega clash between Pakistan and India.
right? Do subscribe to us because the same shitstorm will be on Sunday, June 16, 1:30 UAE time, and whatever. Just convert that to wherever you are, because I'm just too beat to do so. I've been speaking into this mic for 100 overs now, and it's resulted into another Pakistan loss. It's just ridiculous. 266 for 9, 14 extras from the Australians, but it's been a decent batting display from the Pakistanis, from the lower batting order at least. And Shaheen even is showing more resilience than Malik did as he defends this one with a straight back.
So what are the changes you're going to make to the 11 bhai for the India game? Malik, though, I think he might play because he has a good record against India.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a record in India against India in the big games at all. And he doesn't have a record in England for all at
चैंपियंस
all.
ट्रॉफी में उसने 100 मारा हुआ है उनको यार. एशिया कप में 100 मारा.
England with table.
इंग्लैंड में नहीं. इंग्लैंड
Yeah,
में
English
वैसे-
conditions matter. Sit the fuck down, Shoaib Malik. You're done.
Then who would you play? Shadab?
Shadab,
Oh.
Imad, किसी को भी खिला लो यार. Shadab and Imad से बेहतर.
What about Asif Ali?
I just feel like he's got one big game in him.
या तो फिर आप आए नहीं इस्लू बॉयज को आधे घंटे से उनको गालियां दे रहे थे यार.
मैं उसको गाली ऐसे दे रहा था कि because they are coming up with other excuses that I don't think should be talked about during
I
the
think
cricket.
I think it's fair enough that what about the bowling, the fast bowling attack? Are you
Uh,
going to play
it-
another spinner or just
No, I think if Imad can or Shadab can play in for Malik, that'll be good enough. Pattinson continuing his short delivery, played away. Shaheen had no idea where the
hit
ball
his
was.
handle and ran down to mid off. डेविड वार्नर को मुफ्ते का मैन ऑफ द मैच मिल जाएगा यार.
यार कोई सरफराज का गाना ही चला दो.
यार प्लीज यार. सरफराज अपनी एवरेज के लिए खेल रहा है, नॉट आउट आना चाहता है.
Oh, come on, AZ.
Why is he giving the strike to Shaheen? Oh, run out. That is over. That is a run out. What an amazing bit of fielding from Glenn Maxwell. And Aussies have won the game by 41 runs. Pakistan slide to another defeat to Australia in the World Cup.
Yeah, another good start from the top of the order from the Pakistanis with Babar Azam and Imam ul Haq that got away quickly. Mohammad Hafiz came in for a quick fire few runs, but then just hold out to a Aaron Finch full toss. Malik and Asif Ali, the little less said, the better. Wahab Riaz and Hassan Ali, phenomenal with the bat. They both got a cumulative of 70 runs at a quick strike rate, and Sarfraz did well to guide them to that. Shaheen Afridi, Muhammad Namir tried to stick around, but again, that is the Pakistani tail that didn't wag as much as it needed to, but the onus doesn't fall on them. It was a brilliant bowling performance to restrict Australia to 308, and frankly, it should have been chased. The final wicket falling to a brilliant piece of fielding by Glenn Maxwell, who was aiming at a singular stump and he hit the bullseye. Australia will be delighted with that because it's wins like these that build character and take you into the semifinals of big tournaments. David Warner with a big 100 at the big stage. He's truly arrived back from his ban after being a ball tampering cheat. The Australians will continue their World Cup campaign, as will the Pakistanis against familiar opponents. We will go up against India, a team that we have never beaten in the World Cups, whether the T20s or the 50-over version, but still hold the edge over in the overall ODI record. The last time they met in an ICC tournament, Pakistan defeated them quite comfortably, but in the Asia Cup, India were fairly well over the Pakistani team. We'll be here again, unfortunately, on Sunday, June 16th, 1:30 p.m. UAE time, to catch another episode of what seems to be an undying saga of Pakistan cricket. Thank you for joining us, and make sure you subscribe to Twitch.